Let's get started. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who does that, Mike?
I'm going to guess Bruce, by the way, the voice you did.
That's correct. Yes, that's right. I was listening to Bruce coming in, the boss.
How
Bruce
was it?
Frederick. It was great. Oh, it was great. It's great. It's great. It's great. I listened to Night, which is the opener from a Montreal show. Just a bootleg. Just some of the fans try. I got it from Pete Abraham. He gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good.
It is funny. I think you mentioned that maybe when we were talking to Big Cat. I didn't want to bring up the reference because he wouldn't really get it.
It was Carabas, right? Who hates Abraham.
But it's just funny that you, like, everyone that I hear is a huge Bruce fan in media is a complete dork.
Thank you.
Like, it doesn't seem like you would fit in that. It seems like you would hate it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm not a big flaunter of it. Like,
I guess not,
I mean, I joke
no.
around. The thing is, I joke around about the fact that it's funny. Like, I'm not.
If Bruce comes on, you're not telling someone, I've been to 68 shows or anything like that.
66. But I mean, what do you mean? Like, well, if I talk,
you wouldn't just bring it up.
Well, if you're within the community,
yeah,
it's a conversation piece.
Okay,
sure it is.
All right.
Sure it is. All
right.
The difference for me is when there are guys like Peter King. Is probably 15 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I started listening to Bruce when I was 9, which means he was at that time like 24. It feels weird to me. Like he's almost Bruce's age. I don't know. That part's kind of weird.
Right. I see what you're saying.
But then the older Bruce crowd, I'll do 2 hours and then I don't give a fuck about anything else. The older Bruce crowd, it's almost like the Minifans.
Yeah.
The original Bruce crowd, like the pre-Born in the USA, that's the divide. Like, so I would listen to when Born in the USA came out. I was 9 years old. Okay. Massive album, right? So I didn't. Are you familiar with the album or no?
I mean, a little bit.
I mean, just like a Titanic.
On basic, yeah.
Sold like 20, just massive. And he became a huge pop star for a little bit. And that's when I first knew him because I didn't know he was any different than any other pop star.
Right.
My Uncle Steve, God bless him, was like, no, there's more there. And I went back and sort of grew with him. But the older crowd, and this is important to remember, is snobby about the Born in the USA crowd. It's a cult. It's a war.
So they look down at you.
Yes, which I have battled. Honestly, it's a big part of my depression.
Had to be tough.
Not easy for now 35 years since the record came out.
Well, hey, I now it's the pieces are starting to
You'll
come
get
together
more.
now.
And,
yeah.
But I can't. How many times can I tell them, like, I like Darkness on the Edge of Town in Nebraska better than Born in the USA, but they don't listen.
Right.
They
don't judge you on your age.
They don't. What am I supposed to do? I can't help my mom farting me out at that age. What do you want? They should have fucked earlier.
Right.
What am I supposed to do?
I hear you.
If I was born in 68, then yeah, I'd be on. But I wasn't. I was born in 74.
And you wouldn't be you. Who knows if the 68 version of you would have been a Bruce fan? I mean, would have had the appreciation for it.
Can I just say thank you for that? Thank you. Thank you for that. Was that shirt say +1?
The shirt?
Yeah. Oh, hashtag.
Oh, number one dad.
Oh, well, why is that? Is that ironical?
My son got it for me.
He did?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's gone now.
One of the
Don't worry
bits?
about it. Yeah.
If it said +1, it'd be funnier because I was about to say +1. I was about to say thank you for that. But
I'll make that happen.
Okay, there you go. What's your take on that, Steve?
I feel your struggle. I feel the pain that you're going through.
Right.
It takes a lot of courage to come in here every day and do a show.
Whatever. All right. I miss New York. I miss the city.
I was going to ask if you were listening to Bruce to get back into
my New York vibe. No,
to get away from it, kind of. To mellow you out a little bit. If you were still stressed from New York, or if you...
I'm de-stressed. No, I'm de-stressed. I had a wonderful Yom Kippur.
Very nice.
I didn't celebrate anything, but I had to drive my daughter to swim class and swim practice. I was like, "What is this traffic?" And she's like, "It's a synagogue." And I was like, "What the fuck? Can't they do it a different time of the day? What is Yom Kippur?"
Nice. I don't know. That's the big one, right? That's their big holiday. No, I think Hanukkah's
Yom Kippur's a Super Bowl.
Sure, yeah. I think we've built up Hanukkah because it's supposed to compete with Christmas. But
I built up Hanukkah because Adam Sandler did a song about it.
Right, that's
it.
Yeah,
it's the holiest day of
really?
the year
So it's a high holy day.
It is the Day of Atonement.
I know my Jews. I'll tell you.
We have a Jewish person, so when the Jewish people die, they bury them right quick. There's no fucking around like the Catholics. Like, we do 9 days and all that. Like, so what happened if somebody died the day before that? Can they get buried in the high hole? Is that...
It's a good question. I don't know. Do they still sit Shiva?
All right. Get a Jewish person on. Let's go. Just call random numbers until we get a Jewish person.
All right.
I'm sure Portnoy could be our
Do you think
expert.
I was starting with this today? Mike Portnoy would be the expert on that.
Yeah, he'd probably pick up.
That'll be the next 4 hours.
Taking a nap.
Him explaining that.
I think let's recap in a second. We're doing Simply Safe first?
Yes.
Well, if you're sitting Shiva or whatever. This is, this is a shout out for the Jew fans? Is that inappropriate or no?
I'm sure someone could make a stink of it, but I think you mean it. You mean well.
Yeah, the Jewish Minifans out there. The Mini-Jews is not
the Hebrew
sound
fans?
as good.
No.
The what? The what, Steve?
Hebrew fans?
I don't think that works either. The
Mini-Jews sounds offensive.
That does sound offensive.
I'm offended by it.
You're offended by it? Well, the Jewish folks out there, and we love you. Shalom. Listen, if you're going your high holiday, you're going out there. You don't want to get your house broken into while you're trying to pray or whatever, right? Doesn't seem appropriate.
No.
But I bet you the people know. The burglars out there, the robbers,
they've got a schedule.
Sure, they know the people. They know people are walking, especially the Orthodox ones, right? They can't get in cars, right?
Right.
There you go. Why? So a long point is this. This is a shout out for my Jewish brothers and sisters. Okay, a prayer for them, if you will. Go to Simply Safe, and then you can go to Yom Kippur, Hanukkah. You can sit Shiva, all that stuff. No big deal. You don't have to worry about anything because these fucking assholes aren't going to be able to break into your house. Now, Mike is going to make some cheap stereotypical joke. I'm not. You're about to do that, aren't you?
Cheap stereotypical joke. I'm trying to think of what.
Oh, but how they care more about protecting their stuff than others, right?
Oh,
right.
Sure,
is that what you were going to do?
Of course, that's right where my mind went.
Yeah,
yes.
Obviously. Well, no, I think we all care equally, for Christ's sakes. God knows.
Right.
But I was just tying into the SJ's Yom Kippur. Long point is this, okay? Whether you're Jewish or Catholic or Christian or like myself, an agnostic, or what are you, Steve?
A Christian.
Christian, Mike?
I mean, if I
perfect,
agnostic,
exactly.
I guess. I'm nothing.
Just okay. Yeah,
He's a Satanist.
Or if you're nothing like Mike, just a zero. Go to Simply Safe and protect yourself. Why are we fucking doing this every single day? I do this again today again?
Yes, you do. I think we need Simply Safe in every single synagogue.
Fuck you to everybody who hasn't got Simply Safe yet. Seriously, fuck you. Don't listen to the podcast anymore.
You need it.
Done.
Not even fuck them.
Done. I'm watching right now.
They're fucking themselves.
Look at this house right here. See this house right here? This nice yellow house? There's somebody breaking in right now. Look at that guy. He just climbed in the fucking window. Did you see him?
Yes.
Look at all the shit he has. Mike sees it, right?
My God.
Look at that. That's unbelievable. Hey, they have Simply Safe?
No.
Is that the burglar himself?
Yeah.
We got him on. That's a great burglar impression. He's laughing. He's throwing shit to other people right now. He's having the best time of his life. He's running around the house. No Simply Safe.
Kind of looks like Kingpin Pete.
Yes. Leave the jokes to me. The point is simplysafe.com/Kirk. And here's what you get. 60 days risk-free trial. You have zero to lose. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Again, this is for my Christian brothers, my Jewish brothers and sisters, my Catholic brothers and sisters, my Muslim brothers and sisters. Anything you want. Any religion, non-religion, whatever. Let's get together on this. Like AOC and Ted Cruz have, by the way, on another issue we'll get to later. Let's be unified on this issue right here. Simplysafe.com is the only way to go. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. How would the nighttime host of Philadelphia say the website?
Simplysafe.com/Kirk.
That's better, isn't it? Doesn't make
Still
it
in the ICU.
Who's that?
That host.
Good, he's hanging on. That's good. I'm rooting for him.
It's good he's still in the ICU. That's simplysafe.com/KIRK. Okay. Want to do a quick recap-a-rooney, as we call it here, from our couple of days in the city. So nice they named it twice, the Big Apple.
I was surprised there was a very small minority, but nonetheless, I was still surprised that people were upset that we didn't do a regular episode.
You can't win. Here's what I've learned over the years. Okay, Mike, and take a knee if you would.
Okay.
You cannot win with these people. There's nothing you can do. And this is why we love them. They want it all the time, right?
Right.
They need it. They're addicted to it. If Steve drops it 2 minutes late, we get tweet after tweet from these losers, right?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a ton, but if I see it more than 3 times, then I think of it as some sort of an
get your dander up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, take a deep breath. Take a powder and fucking relax.
All right.
But we did a 3 hour and 20-minute podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so if we had done an hour and 40 one day and dropped at 11, then an hour and 40 the next day and dropped at 11, everyone would be fine.
That's what I was
thinking. We dropped
it,
but Steve wanted to drop it at midnight, which I thought was a good idea.
I thought so too.
Well, they thought I was holding back on them. Like, I had the goods.
They get another one you were going to drop.
Yeah, well, I had the goods and then didn't deliver, so that's why they were mad.
Right.
They knew I was hoarding it.
But we even said in the podcast, we're just going to record straight through and drop this as 2 episodes.
But they think...
it ended up making sense because KFC came in and it was a different vibe.
Yes. What do you mean a different vibe? Not as good? You being critical?
No, I don't think it was as good. No,
I think Big Cat kind of changed. Big Cat and KFC kind of tried to
change.
Team up on you.
I thought the one with just Big Cat was better if I had to choose.
Well, I think we've had KFC on before, so it was newer.
Right.
And Big Cat was great.
Yeah.
And he's another insane Minihane. I mean, that's not even debatable.
I was surprised at how much he knew.
He knows everything.
Yeah.
Everything. He listens every single day to every single second.
Yeah.
He's a guy who hosts the biggest sports podcast in the world.
Right.
He's a devoted. He's in the Minihane chat now, right?
He was for a little while, yeah.
He took himself out?
Yeah, I think he did. He pulled me aside after the show and was like, hey, so is this Kelleher guy? Is this just an act?
Did he really or not? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But he was great. I give the overall trip I'll go last, given the level of importance. We'll go the least important person in the room. That's Steve Robinson. What do you think of that, Steve? What would you grade the trip?
On the business side, I think it was a 10. We get everything. We had a great meeting with Erica.
I want letter grades, goddammit. Letter grades. I didn't say number. Grades.
A minus.
Overall, everything. Don't split it up. Just give me the fucking
A
grade.
minus everything.
Okay, Jesus.
Could have gotten in more trouble, but A minus.
There's nothing we can do about that. Well, that's a Mike issue, but there's nothing we can really. Your level of sensitivity, by the way, unbelievable.
Now let me ask you about that because you said sensitivity.
We're not done with the grading yet.
Okay, all right.
Shut up.
All right.
Go ahead. That's A minus.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the
What
Willie
grade would you
Colon
give
thing,
Mike
the Willie
overall?
Colon thing the first time around set a high bar. Mike, B minus. I think he turned things around the second day a little bit, but
Wow.
just
Wish I
playing
had
some
you
video
for a
games.
teacher in high school. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do with Willie. I mean, I guess we could have gone in there, but it would have sucked. It would have sucked.
I don't know. All I'm
Like,
saying
it literally
is,
it legitimately would have been what we have done. They would have
I was actually saying that a minute ago before you came in that I saw Large a couple times and I thought about saying something to him, but then I was like, what am I going to
You wouldn't even talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm not that I talked to him, but I'm like, Jesus, there's no playfulness at all. Pat is more playful than they are.
Yeah.
Fucking both Pats.
I think it could have been fun doing a Periscope, walking around the office with you, just Don Rickles shit talking everybody in the office.
Great. Yeah, wind up the toy, let him do his thing. Like that. That's only because Erica told you that.
Yes.
It's not your idea.
When the CEO suggests a great idea, I tend to think it's also
And I
a good
don't,
idea.
and that's how I wind up on the street all the time. That's how I'm like, oh, great. And I'm like, that's a good idea. I don't want to do it because we'll get to my grade in a second. Mike Geary, overall grade, please.
Yeah, I would say so. I was more annoyed when we left, but I think that was just because I wanted to get out of the city and everything. So looking back, I would say I'd go A minus.
A minus, jeez.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah,
Solid B. Yeah. We didn't. I mean, they used me for every drip of blood I had. I mean,
well, that's the thing. I think you did a lot of good promotion.
Yes,
you were
it was
on
good.
KFC Radio Today is out, I believe.
It is. Yes, it is. I just
Foreplay is a
retweeted it.
big podcast.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. I had fun with that.
I mean, Section 10, I assume a lot of those people already, at least if they don't listen, they know who you are at
Yeah,
least.
a lot of Barstool Radio.
But yeah, a lot of Barstool Radio.
Yeah, $20 chef.
Yeah. So a lot of different audiences got to hear from you, which I think is good.
I got such feedback, including from my daughter on the $20 chef. She was the level of discomfort that I showed on that.
Oh, good.
I have to say, I'm going to be clear about this. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't really want to do it, but whatever they asked me to do, I'll do it, as I've said. Sean could not have been nicer. His producer couldn't have been nicer. It's all on me. The whole discomfort is my issue. I have trouble interacting with people I don't know. I don't like being around food like that. I don't like being in somebody's apartment, which I took one for the team, I think is then entertaining. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the Minifans love the
It came to
Periscope.
me, it came a realization, I was like, I should just fucking do this. Although if Mike had done it, it would have been funny too.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do the next one.
They
Next-
want you
next
to
trip-
do the
trip.
next one.
Okay.
We're
And
going to get
also
Blind Mike
Latham,
cooking.
who's a very nice guy. I liked him. But it's loud and like it's just not. It's so everything was uncomfortable, which is good. I appreciate that. That's good.
Well, it ended up being, I think you legitimately wanted me to just do this one, but it ended up being I was in with Smitty, so I didn't even know you guys left for it. So it was almost like you kind of had to do it, which I think ended up
Well,
being
I feel like Mike, if I wanted you to do it, I could have somehow negotiated you to get out of Smitty's thing. You could have done.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm saying it just made it more inconvenient. Making
I guess
you know
it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. The whole thing was fine. But I have a few notes, as always, about people who clearly hate. When we say us, me, and by extension, the show.
right.
You, obviously, Large and Willie starts there. The producer, by the way, loves us. He was
Yeah.
like, basically said to me, I don't know if you guys were there or not, like, they just won't have
Pat-
you on. I
Pat,
asked.
the producer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Pat's great.
He said on Twitter, I didn't really know what he was talking about, but he's like, I'd love to come on to explain what the issue is.
Well, and that's not necessary. We know
Yeah,
the issue.
yeah.
I mean, they're pussies. I mean, that's not a big deal. I mean, Willie's getting this idea. They treat Willie like he's like he's getting tougher at it. He's getting better. Everyone's saying that. That's like the company line. Dave said it. Dan said it. I'm like, well, I'm not. Are you seeing this? I don't. With who? With what situation?
Right.
Like, when has he ever challenged other than that? I have no idea, but I never see it anywhere online. Do you?
Yeah, I don't know. They keep saying he's coming along, but it's maybe they think he's coming along because he hasn't had to deal with it. There's been no,
right. I mean, nothing's happened.
Yeah, you know?
It's like,
They've created a safe space for
This
him.
happened 3 months ago. Isn't it? I haven't seen a lot of change.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the other guy who clearly very nice.
Can I guess?
Oh, good.
Chaps?
No, yeah, obviously that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm another
Someone
guy
else.
who's like, who again, like, I'm like, we know this is we're doing shows, right? Mm-hmm. But he's like, yeah, hey, he's all super stiff. Fucking Brandon Walker.
Ooh,
Really?
I thought I might have been reading too much into that, but that handshake was
tension
icy.
in the air.
That
Tension.
handshake was about 2 seconds.
Somebody
too long.
told me, it might have been Big Cat. I was like, yeah, he's not comfortable. I guess.
That's funny
I
because
don't even think I've never shit on him.
Well,
have I?
you said Barstool's giving him a lot of promotion, and
Well,
you
they
said a
are.
couple of times, has he ever made you laugh? He's never made me laugh.
But
That's
when
it.
does he listen? I mean, how would he have heard that?
He heard that from somebody like Dan or fucking KFC
Fowler,
or Gaz or
yeah,
Fowler, one
yeah.
of these shit stirrers.
They
which
listen
is
to
fine.
the podcast and they let people know if they've been shit talked.
He seemed like a super nice guy, and for all I don't pay him that much attention. He's probably really funny. What the
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Now you're sensitive?
No, he walks up
So-
to you in the lobby and he's like, Kirk, shakes your hand. And
There was a
just
lot of
stares at
tension.
you. Just
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
cold.
I was like,
It
what's
was
up?
cold.
What's going
That's
on?
funny. Steve picked up on that very well because I said we were doing a Periscope kind of recapping the trip, and I said Brendan Walker seemed like a nice guy.
He
Just
did
'cause
seem like a nice
he
guy.
went out of his way to go up to you. Hey,
Yes.
Kirk Minihane, I'm Brendan Walker. Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Yeah, but he went
Kirk
at it-
said, I don't know. It seemed a little icy.
Yeah, no, that was a
Both are
hey,
true. He was very nice.
I've heard you talking shit. He said it with his eyes more than anything.
I agree. That's one of those ones, Mike. I don't want to bring up the fact you're blind.
Right,
But I do think you missed that one on that level.
Right.
Which I'm like, all right. I mean, you want to talk? You want to come in and record something and we can talk about it? I don't think I've ever dumped on him. I'm going to start doing it though now. I know it affects him. Let's get some sound going. He seems like a perfectly nice guy.
Yeah, the only time he's come up, I think you've asked me like why he's getting very popular, and I think you've asked why. Not even
I just don't know.
Not in a shitty way. That
Like, I
I've
don't care.
noticed.
So I don't care about college football.
Yeah,
And that's his thing, right?
yeah.
So my
And
it doesn't-
gambling.
and gambling. So these are two things that don't intersect. Like I'm sure he doesn't listen to our show. So I don't know what his appeal is. And maybe he may be fucking hilarious. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, talking to Chaps for 30 seconds did not feel like I was in a room with Richard Pryor in 1973.
No, I was waiting when I got between the Smitty stuff that I did and the rundown. I sat in the lobby for a couple minutes when you guys were still doing the $20 chef.
Yeah.
And there's a guy sitting across from me that I didn't know. Obviously, don't see him that well. And then he started talking to someone. I realized it was Chaps.
Right.
So when the person who's talking to walks away, it's just me and him again. I go, Chaps, by the way, I'm Blind Mike from the Kirk Minihane Show. Nice to meet you. And he goes, yeah, man, how's it going? And kind of like, I was like,
That's the exact same thing I got.
All right.
Like I went out of my way to be like,
What do
hey,
you expect?
Chaps.
Like a hug? I mean, I don't know.
that's true. I get. Yeah. What is he really
What
going
are
to
you
do?
What are you going to say to him? Like, hey, how are you?
Right. That's fair.
But no, he was cold.
But it
To
seemed
me,
a
it was
little-
like he was
yeah.
like, I hate you. Like body language, which is again, no
Which
big
was
deal,
weird because when
but-
you two met, Big Cat was there, and I thought Big Cat was going to be sort of the middleman, kind of make you
He
guys.
kind of was trying to do it, but
Right.
same with Che. Che was not playful at all. I was like, what the fuck?
Che was a little bit with us in the lobby. He came up. I think you were doing Barstool Radio or something, or
Yeah.
KFC Radio, and he came up and talked with us a little bit. I think it's just part of his personality.
How was the
I think-
radio
I
with
like-
him? I wasn't there for that.
That was it was fine. It was brief.
Fine.
I was on because I taped KFC with Feidelberg before. I wasn't on the yak that long. Probably
Okay.
like 20 minutes, but it was fine. I like the yak. That show's funny.
Yeah. Well, if you're only on 20, that's a quarter of the show, pretty much.
That's
it's only
true.
an hour.
Who's the guy with sort of the southern accent who sits next to Dan in there?
Caleb?
No, the other guy,
God, with the southern accent. There's Caleb, Coley, KB.
KB.
Oh, Roan? Has
Is that
a
his name?
Philly accent, kind of.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's funny too.
Yeah,
they're all funny.
Yeah.
I like that. Actually, that show's pretty funny. There's
Yeah.
like 5 million voices, but it works.
You know who avoided us like the plague? K. Marco.
I didn't even see him.
I
But is he
saw
around?
him
You know
walk
what?
through. I saw
I
him
gotta
walk
say
through
honestly,
very briefly.
I met him last time. I don't know who he is. I wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah, neither would I, really.
I mean, he didn't come up to me, but he's working. But I wouldn't know him.
Yeah, I don't know that he avoided us as much as maybe we just wouldn't have run into him no matter what.
I mean, let's be honest. I was not making myself readily available to people when I wasn't.
You did a pretty good job.
I mean, I sat,
You hung out in public spaces. You didn't,
but I
dive
wasn't
off
like
into
I wasn't
little
giving
cubbies.
off the hey, come and
Well, do you ever?
No, but it's also a workplace. I'm not going to go around and sort of be like, hey, I know it's a weird workplace, but it's a workplace still. I don't know. It's strange.
I told Mike it was kind of like coming back to school after one of your friends had been suspended for calling it a bomb threat. Like
Right.
that was you, and you're coming back, and everyone thinks you're like a serial killer.
Everyone
or
thinks I'm
something.
dangerous. What the fuck am I going to do? Beat something like, what am I going to cut your head off?
Like a fucking nasty tweet.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to say how stupid you are. Like you are.
Kirk's in town.
Well, speech is violence.
It is so fucking clicky in there, though. Holy shit.
it
Who are we
is.
talking to about? Oh, Latham.
Well, yeah, but everyone recognizes how clicky
Well,
it is.
you kind of try
I
to
don't know
talk
what
to
you do
Latham
about
about anything, and it's kind of like, here's some pepper going here.
A lot of
Like,
energy?
Yeah, a lot of
it.
energy.
Very high energy,
Which is
But
fine.
that's how he makes his cooking show work. If he was just like, and now I'm adding the honey to the sauce.
I might be like ASMR, but I would cut off if you were the producer like that. And he's doing his job, But I could not do a show.
Well,
like
hold on
that.
a second. Can you just start that from the top?
Do the honey again there one more time. And he's super nice, and the producer's a nice guy. They were both nice guys. I don't know. It was odd going to somebody's apartment. I don't know. It was almost like a Craigslist thing or something. He's a guy with he's huge, kind of crazy guy with a shitload of knives. And one of the great sneezers in history.
That's what I've heard, So before the cameras even started rolling, he sneezed a couple times, and Kirk looked at me like, what the fuck?
He kept washing his hands.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good.
It was great.
I was outside of my comfort zone. I will say that. Extraordinarily so.
But you ended up enjoying it. Or no? You got through it.
Yeah. Nothing against anybody. I don't enjoy,
Sure.
It's like enjoy whatever,
You didn't want to rip the bong with him?
No, he didn't offer.
Didn't offer.
He didn't offer.
I heard it may have smelled like weed.
There was a smell in the air, I would say, which I expected.
Yeah.
43rd floor, by the way.
43rd?
43rd
That seems
floor.
pretty good.
It's a very nice apartment.
Nice apartment. Mm-hmm. I
How much
mean,
money is this guy making?
well, he was saying
It's an investment for him.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay, but I think, he'd rather be. He was with McAfee in Indianapolis before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he came with McAfee.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so when McAfee split, Portnoy was like, well, you can stay, do this, and do some radio.
want,
and he's like, all right, I'm here. And he's, what 4 minutes from the
very
studio?
brief walk. They can't put a kitchen into the Barstool office because there's no fuel.
Oh, don't worry, Steve. A lot of questions from Steve about that before the thing started.
Really?
Yeah. Steve, let's elongate this process as much as possible.
No. I just got a few more questions.
We have a
I
kitchen
didn't
at
make it a
Barstool.
second longer than it had to be. We were out of there as
You didn't
fast
have to ask
as
that
possible.
question, for example.
I was just making small talk. It was so icy and awkward.
It was not, I
do
would
small
not,
talk.
That's not correct. I would not use the word icy. I did not sense any ice in the air at all. I know when there's ice in the air. I create it. There was no ice in that air.
Oh, meaning
that
there was no
friendly,
tension or anything.
No, I think he thought we were going to blow him off.
Right.
He said that right away, and I was like, no. I was going to do it. I'm not going to fucking blow anybody off. I legitimately thought it was be something interesting for Mike to do. But once he said he didn't want Mike to do it, this time I was like, well, fine, we'll fucking do it.
Right.
Meanwhile, Steve and I stuffed our faces before, but that's fine.
Yeah, we did. We did pre-eat.
We did.
It is odd that there's not a kitchen of any kind in Barstool.
Okay,
Isn't that
Mike,
a little strange?
shut the fuck. Great. Let's follow up on that.
There's not like a break room either.
No, I thought that too, though.
That's odd, no?
Weird office setup.
There's just constantly food being brought in.
I guess.
Yeah, but they don't even have a water cooler. You asked me to get a cup of water for you one time, and it took me a solid minute and a half just to fill up a cup.
Is there a human resource office there or no?
I think it's Portnoy.
I mean, is there an HR rep?
I dealt when I got hired. I dealt with someone who they told me is HR.
Well, she's no longer there,
and then she's not there anymore.
When you got hired this time, you're saying you got hired. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There has to be. I mean, given who bought the company,
Did you go upstairs at all?
No. Did you?
So there's business and
I know
engineering
that,
and
right.
HR upstairs.
That's where Dave is, right? Or no?
No.
Dave's
Dave's
office
downstairs.
is
I didn't see his office. Where's his office? I didn't go in there.
It's if you walk through the front door. Take
Oh,
a right
I know.
into
Yes,
that
I do
big
know.
room.
Yeah. I was there last time. Right.
Yeah.
I
I love Erica. She's got the power office right next to the lobby.
She does. Big meeting with Erica. Oh my God, was Steve impressive in that meeting?
Was he?
More impressive than I was. I just sat there. I was
good.
Steve had things on his mind. He had to say
big things get done.
I think Steve was very satisfied with that meeting.
I was very satisfied, and I think I guess I was impressed with Erica because she immediately understood the problem we were having and was like, tick, tick, tick.
But she also had a couple of great ideas too.
She did,
which was good. Yeah.
Now a lot of people, what everyone wants to know from the Erica meeting, is there a decision on anything regarding Jerry Callahan?
No
movement there.
No, I would say no, right?
No.
Mild.
Oh, sorry, Jerry.
I think
nothing bad, but
No,
just sort of,
I think that Jerry should continue making plans to do his show.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And I think as that grows, well, yeah, I think, and Sirius, I think, is a possibility. But I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Barstool Sirius is very strange. It just feels very cobbled
insulated.
Whoever's in the building, go and do it's sort of throw them out there. And I don't feel like they treat it as seriously as they do other stuff, which I guess they don't take that seriously. They take the podcast more seriously than the radio.
Because I think that's more money for them.
Right.
Well, I think here's how they look at it, and KFC kind of said this as much to you once, but I think they look at it as it's promotion to, someone driving a truck in Kansas or whatever.
Which is,
people that wouldn't know Barstool necessarily. It is promotion to them. But overall, that's not anywhere near their biggest platform.
So let's just say the 26-year-old kid who loves Barstool, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Right out of work, he works on Wall Street, whatever he's doing in New York.
Yeah.
He's going to work in the morning. and he's got his headphone, he's got his fucking buds in. Is he listening to Sirius or is he listening to a podcast on Barstool?
Because he can listen to a podcast for free,
right?
As opposed to pay whatever for Sirius.
Yeah, but I just mean even if both were free, is he listening to Pardon My Take or is he listening to the cousin? I don't think or
the podcasts have a much more loyal
or morning.
Even this one has a more loyal.
What do you mean even this one?
Meaning because you have nothing to do with. I mean, not like Big Cat is on both. KFC is on both.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying we even have a more loyal than any of those shows.
So I guess the question is, would I want to do an hour a day on Sirius? I don't know, maybe if they wet my whistle, I guess. But I don't. We'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, I mean,
is Jerry doing a test show today?
Yeah, he's coming in
after our show, or no?
Yes, yeah.
Who's he having on with him?
Dave Cullinane.
So he's doing a test show without the co-host.
I don't know if this is going to be published.
Oh, but it'll be recorded, correct? Do you want the job, Steve? That will be recorded, correct?
Okay. Yes? I'll make sure it's recorded.
Yes, because they won't hear that.
I don't know if Jerry wants this one available.
It's just there's human rights in Hong Kong. Yeah, Kerr will talk about Trump all day. That takes no guts at all.
How much of it do you think will just be shitting on you?
That's a good question. I hope some of it. I hope.
If he wants to get promotion on your show, that's a pretty good way to do it.
He says.
He'll have his 6 jokes.
His lapdog.
He texted me yesterday.
6 jokes and he'll beat him over and over and over.
He texted me yesterday. We talked in the morning yesterday, and then he texted me something with no humor attached to it at all. He listened to the podcast, just this. I texted him back, and he didn't respond. I never told the funeral story anywhere.
So he's mad.
He's mad, yeah.
Correct to the fucking record.
People know that story.
I said, you actually did. It was the first podcast with me after I left. We did one, like a farewell to Jerry Callahan on my old podcast. And we told the story.
Did you publish that?
Yeah, that was when I got published. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And he told the story. Yes.
See, I always thought of because this is one I still don't know. He didn't tell us this one, even privately. But I always assumed the funeral story was what John Dennis texted him.
Oh, no.
That seems like a
somewhat
juicy...
related, yeah.
That's a tease. That's something I want to hear.
I have that text, but I will let Jerry do that.
I would love to hear that.
I'll let Jerry do that one.
Speaking of Jerry, another email from Bob.
Oh, right. Yes. Talking about how I was raped by a Catholic priest or something. Good job, Bob.
What happened?
I was on with... Do we have the sound of it or no?
No.
So I was on with Jerry. When Jerry was on the other day, we talked about the church. That's, I think, brought Steve spurred his memory there.
Right.
And I talked about how I was raped by a priest or something as a joke when we were talking about it. And old Bob was sending that one out. Just good luck, Bob. Keep doing it.
Well, I don't even see... Even if you took that out of context, how would that be?
Catholics would be offended at the suggestion that priests have ever raped.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about offending
anybody.
If
you're a Catholic that gets offended by that, you're not listening to this show anyways.
That's a good point. But I'd also say, we're not, the old days you'd be concerned about offending people, I guess, or they would tell us to be offended. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But there's I'm sure there's things I've said where if you played it out of context, I would be like, oh, that sounds really bad. But I don't imagine that being one of them.
No, but even if I don't worry. I just don't. I don't worry about.
Don't even think about it.
I don't care. What's you can't sit there and worry about who's going to offend. Like, right. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's the nice thing, and I think as you saw the other day, that dealing with the likes of Erica Nardini is a lot different than dealing with the likes of Mark Hannon or David Field or any of those people.
No, I mean the quote from Erica was, and she told me before, and then she said she loved that podcast, loved it.
Right.
So, and she should. Like, I like the idea now. It's such a weight off my shoulders to know that this guy is just pathetic. He's just a loser.
Yeah, it's sad.
It actually is. It's almost like I said. If I didn't hate him, I'd feel bad.
If you weren't such a bad guy, yeah.
And the idea that these guys, these big cats in KFCs who've never had any trouble in their lives, well, maybe KFC.
Oh, yeah. That was a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it
was funny when they were giving you shit for it.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no, it was horribly
it was hurtful. But this idea that, like, big cat who sits there and fucking blows Mike Florio is going to be like, hey, like, fuck you, asshole. Fuck him.
Well, he was influenced by KFC.
He's dead to me.
He got bullied by
I got so bullied by those two assholes. Fuck them both. Fuck them both. Big Cat I got so much feedback. People loved him. And a lot of people said they hadn't heard him in that sort of element before. I was talking to you yesterday.
Yeah.
Was Mutt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he loves Pardon My Take.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was hard. He was slurring his words a lot. He
Right.
was driving, and there was a lot of like honking and stuff going on. And he obviously got arrested at some point.
Of course.
But he said like, so he's a hardcore Pardon My Take guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've never heard him in that sort of element before.
No, Mikey Fowler said the same thing before we started. He
But
goes,
I think on the Yak, he is sort of in that.
that's what he,
Yeah.
But Mikey Fowler says, so the big cat we get on the Yak is different than the guy we get on Pardon My Take, and he doesn't do that a lot.
Right.
Because he tries to keep up kind of the Pardon My Take brand.
Yes.
Everyone's worried about brands there.
Right.
Fowler says that
Fowler
about
said he was excited to hear you on here.
He was great. He was awesome.
Yeah.
I think he honestly might have been the best guest we've had, period, since we started on the show.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, top 2 or
Brandy
3.
Love.
Brandy Love was
Brandy
good.
Love or him, I would say.
Yeah, and he and KFC are great. They're fucking, to have those two guys who are both great and do great, be huge allies and fans, and I'm fans of theirs, is helpful, I would say.
And Big
Yeah,
Cat,
for sure.
being one of the biggest stars there, was also the most down to earth.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
I think he had like
Yeah.
he didn't have this gigantic fucking ego
No.
when he walked through the
I don't think
door.
Kevin's like that either.
Big
No,
Cat,
neither of them. Neither of them. I was
No,
like,
neither.
there are some other lesser,
Actually,
lesser well-known
honestly,
people
ironically,
with
I don't
huge
think Dave's
egos.
like that.
No, I don't.
Like
think
if we
so
had
either.
texted, if I had texted Dave and said come in and with those,
Oh, yeah, he would have done
like
it.
next time we'll have Big Cat and Dave on, or
Yeah,
Big KFC and Dave, and well, he'll do it. They'll all do it.
But when you said we're looking for something for Mike to do, Big Cat immediately was like, all right, let's do this. Let's
Yeah,
do
you should
this.
do all this stuff,
Whereas
yeah.
everyone else would have been like, oh, fuck that. I'm too big for that.
which
You
I
know?
would have
exactly.
done, which also I would have done. I'd have been like, fucking find your own thing.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't believe how upset you were.
So like, you said sensitive, and I'm curious.
Upset, fine, whatever you want.
Because I think of sensitive as like getting mad at jokes and shit. This is something you had an
No,
issue with me, and I disagreed with.
No, it triggered a nerve. Clearly, it touched a nerve.
Yeah.
You lashed out at me. He started criticizing you, and you just went
Well,
on like a
that's-
2-minute rant.
You know
on.
why?
Let's-
You know why? Because you knew there was truth in it. Like you were there, you got to hustle and do something on your own.
Yeah, but I mean,
Lesson learned. You did. No big deal.
Yes,
I mean,
yes and no. I liked what we came to, where it's like, let's actually talk about what I can do rather than just say like, oh, go record a video with Ellie Schnitt. It's like, she doesn't know who the fuck I'm not going to walk up to her and be like, hey.
When did we talk about what you could do? I didn't talk about that, did I?
Afterwards, when Big Cat was like, oh, well, we could do a Twitch stream with Smitty. That'd be funny. And I was like, okay, let's do that.
Yeah, fine. Whatever. Good. I mean, you were there. You did something fantastic. And Steve was a star.
Well, it's pretty clear that Dave Portnoy thinks I look like a douchebag.
I think it's pretty
That
clear.
was-
Everyone thinks you look like a douchebag.
I hate to admit, my
I'm
friends,
sure Mike had your back in that whole
I
situation.
don't like
Oh,
when,
yeah, totally.
I
You
don't
guys
like
both said
when, I
it
don't
was
like when
great.
Steve has made sport of.
Oh, I can tell you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you having my back.
But I
Mike.
did enjoy that a little bit.
Came out of nowhere, too. Just like bam, bam, bam.
Then it came back on the rundown. I just like walked
Did you
around.
go on the rundown?
He was on the
Yes,
rundown.
I
He was
just-
on camera.
I was like, I walked in.
Well-
I was trying to find Mike, and he was like, "Oh, he's around the corner." I walked around the corner, and Dave Portnoy just looking me in the eyes, and like, "Oh, there's that douchebag."
I don't know if you have the audio or not, but Portnoy had sadly, I'm upset at how good a comparison it was. But he said that me and Steve traveling together is like Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman and Raymond.
It is a little bit. Well, Mike's almost more socially awkward than I am, so it's this
Yeah.
weird, But Mike has an excuse at least, He
I
can't
guess.
fucking see. Yeah. But I think, yeah. But so I saw a picture of you like massaging Big Cat's shoulders or something.
yeah.
So
I don't understand. What happened?
They've after Dave was making fun of me and calling me a douchebag, they told me to come over and jump in. So I jumped in.
There you go. Did you get on? You said some stuff.
Yeah, I mean the producer didn't hand me a mic.
That's
but,
good.
Yeah, I got a plug in for Milton's.
Wasn't Steve the producer? Mike the producer or no?
Yes.
that's who he's referring to.
Oh, okay.
He was behind. You walked behind Big Cat. And Dave. He was on camera.
I saw what I'm saying. Somebody tweeted me the picture. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
the picture. Yeah.
But then Steve walked away, and the rundown is not live. It's pre-recorded
right.
and
It's
then released
later
a couple
in the day.
hours later.
Yeah.
And
I think I was on the day before for a minute or two.
I noticed Steve recording with his phone, and I was like, oh, maybe they talked about it before. It didn't really register to me that
He violated.
they would get mad about it.
Did they get mad or no?
No, Big Cat just looked over at me and was like, are you live right now? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, shit, we're not live. And I was like, oh, okay.
And then there's a pause. I don't know if this is included in the show or they edited it out, but there's just a pause, and Portnoy just goes, fucking douchebag.
Sure, you're there to get in trouble. See, you did your job. You did your job. I'm trying to think of any other notes from there before we get to the other stuff. I feel like I forgot something else.
Casey said you influenced Carabas greatly. He was a big asshole on the air.
I don't want to get into this Carabas stuff again because he just like strokes his like. I did radio with them before.
You know, there's a lot of people that I bring up and you actually don't want to get into, but when I bring up Carrabba's, you always say, I don't want to get into, but then you talk about it.
I sort of almost don't, though.
Yeah.
He's embraced this character, and it's just tiring. Like
he's a certified G.
Yeah, it's not. I don't find it entertaining, and like he's trying to do it on the air. He's trying to like stare at me and be. I was like, you're not like interesting. I'm not intimidated.
Now, what was your beef with his producer, the girl, Brett, whatever her name is?
I don't know. She was she was just like kind of a drip. She was fine.
Because I listened to Section 10, and they were kind of like, I don't know, there was tension in
the beginning. She walked in, and you could tell. I think she thought I was going to. One of these people was like, "Oh my god, it's just like this guy who everyone says is this monster." And I actually helped her move something and hang it up in the room before. I'm like, "What is your issue?"
You know what the weird thing is that like the only thing I heard you say to her on the air is like she said something you pay her for this, like obviously a joke, but a lot of people there don't take that as a joke.
No, they don't. They don't. And the thing with the fucking dog, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a fucking dog. It was like 100 years old. Did you hear the foreplay part I was talking about or no?
No, I enjoyed you re-explaining it, though.
Oh, and they were all like, Jesus!
Well, that's everyone kind of admitted. And if you're in a room with the likes of Frankie Riggs or Tommy or one of those guys, that's what you're going to get. If you make fun of Portnoy's, holy shit.
It's like North Korea. You know, they all have to go out and like do the big display of emotion.
Or like
for
China, you mean?
Portnoy. Yeah, like China or North Korea, where they're going to be like, oh, we're so sorry, Dave, that your dog died. There's like 7 days of mourning and everyone's wearing black.
Anybody really cared?
No, no one gives a shit.
Everyone's like, oh, that's too bad. I feel bad for you. But then, you know,
it sucks. Your dog
how much
died.
can you care?
Go get a new one.
We're still talking about it.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, what the fuck? Jesus. All right, but yeah, I enjoyed it, sort of, but you know. So it's October. When's our next realistically, keep in mind who you're talking to here. When do we go back?
April.
Okay, good. Perfect. I was going to say March. So
I was going to say February, so.
No, you want to schlep to New York in February?
I don't.
The other thing is the Super Bowl thing is actually real. Like,
oh, no, you're going to the Super Bowl.
Said to us afterwards, ready Kirk, because I'm going to do everything in my power to get him there.
So we'll be doing, all due respect, I don't think they're going to bring you guys there as well if I go.
Phew.
It seems strange, but all
right, it's going to be.
I'm
going to be tough to pull off the show.
We're going to be doing shows in my room.
Okay,
how? Which will suck.
Doesn't that seem?
Steve, I don't want to. You make it seem like I want to go. I don't want to. I'm not saying. I'm telling you, if it happens.
So we just take a week off?
No, I'm not taking a week off.
But what would we do?
I don't know. It was like
Skype
do I
you
have
in?
somebody produce shows and I just do them there by myself all week?
I guess.
Well, you would do them with probably Kevin and
that's true. Dan,
Mikey Fowler or whoever the fuck.
Yeah, Dan and Dave or whatever.
Yeah,
that's probably what it would be if I go.
It
should be fine, I guess. But I do think there's another sort of battle with it. I hear from a lot of people like, oh, which is nice. It's like I actually see people tweeting me, and I think Big Cat knows them too. Like, oh, I didn't know who this guy was, but I didn't listen to part of my take.
Right.
But now I listen to it because of this, which is much smaller, but still, like that part of it's good, and people who cross-pollinate. But there's also the part of people who just like, yeah, I like when you guys bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I don't like when you're in New York and all that stuff. I don't know those people, so it's a good mix. If I do a week of that stuff, I don't know. I mean, I guess the world won't end. No, I mean, fuck it's a week.
I think like 3 trips a year is good.
I'm talking about Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be. I mean, there are guests down there that you could get that you would want.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You always look at it as like, what am I going to have? Herschel Walker and.
But I'm also going to be the 5th guy on that pecking order. I mean, talk about somebody who hates us. That fucking Kelly Martin hates us.
Yes. Well, she did book you on $20 Chef.
And really, I mean,
that's one thing that's clear is we need to handle.
That was done. By the way, that was done as a revenge move. I think,
it was
on her part,
definitely.
which I respect.
She knew you wouldn't want. I like that. If that was done for that reason,
I respect it.
And I respect it. She made sure to. I was like, yeah, Kirk will do it. And she's like, well, will you ask him specifically and have him affirmatively say that he'll do it?
Right. I mean, I have to be clear. I hate her. Like I mean, because I just don't like her. I don't like her aura. I don't like her at all.
How are we going to get guests now?
Like who? Artie Lang,
Dice,
Brandy Love, Andrew Dice Clay. Like who?
Who were they booked by?
By us.
Oh.
What do you think? I'm kidding. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry we're not going to get.
I did ask. I sent her an
email.
The
guy with the cowboy hat who was in yesterday. Where the fuck that
Who's
was? Jack, whatever the guy who did the Ask Me Anything thing. I don't know. Whatever. What?
I asked her. I said, "Hey, Kirk met up with Bill Burr in the elevator going out.
Why would you even waste your time doing that?"
She sent me back a blank email.
What?
She just replied with a blank email.
Yeah, she hates us. We hate her. Fine. Like our life is filled with people who hate us, and we hate them.
Although
she is the person I hate the most at Barstool.
Now really? I learned.
Yeah.
Wow.
She thinks she's better than them, which is the way. Because I hate that. I'm better than she is, first of all.
Yeah.
There's 5 million people that can book guests. There's one. Well, find all the Kelly Martin parody accounts, would you? Find the Discord. Find the give me a fucking break. I hate her. Hate. I'm using the word hate here. Hate.
She did kind of have a tone with me when I was asking about booking you.
She's better than me.
I said he's going to do the cousin show and he'd like to be on with Portnoy, with Dave Portnoy.
Stop those conversations.
She said Dave Portnoy is not on the cousin show. I'm like, well, thanks. Okay.
Don't stop. Don't interact.
Okay.
Don't. I'll go on any show I want whenever I want. Barstool Radio wants me on there all day. I'll fucking do it all day if I want. Or I'll never do it again. Kelly Martin. Jesus.
Not a fan, huh?
No, cold too, and just fuck off. That's what I would say. Fuck off. Wow. Anyway, go ahead. I hate her the most.
You know what you are a fan of, though? Simply Safe.
Shut up, Steve.
Look, if we're gonna have more inventory, we need to space these ads out a little better.
Anyway, I agree with that, and I agree with Simply Safe. I love Simply Safe. Having my home, it protects me all the time. My kids are still alive. They haven't been killed like these other people have been killed. Didn't have Simply Safe. I saw a family of 22 was murdered in Wisconsin overnight.
Definitely didn't have Simply Safe.
That's what police said. They're like, we're not even investigating this. They don't have Simply Safe.
Yeah.
This will not go to trial.
It's their fault.
Yeah, we don't blame the person who broke into the house and did the killings and burned the house down.
You're asking for it if you don't have Simply Safe.
It's correct. If you don't have Simply Safe, these things are going to happen to you. We love Simply Safe. You want to sit around and, have somebody break into your house? Fine. Simply Safe is 3.5 times faster than the average service. They use video verification. There's no contract. This is maybe the most important thing of all. You don't have to do this contract, this annoying thing where you have to look at all this stuff, the small, where they try and fuck you over. They don't do that. Here it is. They're the best service to protect your home. You don't have to sign anything. And if you don't like it, which is not going to happen, 60 days from now, they're going to give you everything back. Don't worry about it. If you sign up, you go to simplysafe.com/Kirk, Kirk. You get, again, 60-day free trial. Nothing to lose. If you're a Minihane, get it done. If you're not a Minihane and you want to have your house wrecked and destroyed and burned down, all your shit taken, your kids stolen, and your dog murdered, then fucking don't do it. What else can I do for you? They've won every award there is under the sun. Simplysafe.com/Kirk so they know our show sent you. Simply Safe, and I want some goddamn tweets back from people who have done this. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. All right, let's get to some internal controversies, if you don't mind, Steve. Mike, rather. I'm looking at Mike saying Steve's name. Let's address the elephant in the room here, first of all.
Right.
Which I saw on social media. Did you play football, Bo?
I never played. I was on the team. I was recruited, and I played my freshman year, and then I broke my back.
You broke your back?
Yeah.
Okay. So you played.
Yeah, I was on the team. I did a full season.
To be fair, you've never claimed anything, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
It was not a legendary career.
Okay, I'm just trying to get everything, because I saw a lot of social media. I mean, you saw the guy who was all your lies.
Yeah. Yes.
You want to address those one by one or no?
Yeah, my alleged lies.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you're good.
I'll tell you, I never had even an inkling of a doubt. As funny as it is to say that Steve lied about playing football, all that stuff, I never had a doubt in my mind that he played football until I mentioned, after we get off the train the other night, I say, there's these people online think you lied about playing football. And he goes, that's crazy. And then out of nowhere just starts telling me all these footballs.
Oh, tales?
I broke my back. I did this.
The
I did
broken
that.
back story.
And I'm thinking, this seems like a guy who's hiding something.
Oh, so you don't believe him?
I don't believe him now. You
really don't?
I'm on the team internet. I don't buy it anymore.
Fuck you.
Is that really true?
No, I'm sure he
that's
played.
Too bad.
I'm sure he played football. But I think
but they say you're not in a roster, right? Am I wrong or no?
I don't know if they would. It would be 2008.
It would be
2008. I think would have been the year. I think they pulled out like the 2010 or 2011 roster. I don't know. I can't speak to the roster, but I did play.
Okay, I believe you. I don't think this. Yes, but you. What was the charge by these people?
They think that there's a Getty photograph of me in a Bowden football shirt that they claim.
Boy, you do look like an asshole in that picture. Have you seen that, Mike?
No.
Oh boy, that is not. You look like a. How old are you in that picture? 18, 19 or something?
Yeah.
So what was the point of that?
The Portland Press Herald was doing a story.
No. Why do people think you're lying based on that picture? I'm saying nobody needs a backstory of that photograph. Steve.
Some internet genius is obsessed.
Just hanging. just hanging out.
No, the Portland Press Herald had an assignment that day, and
they
Jim Waterman came by and took some photographs.
Does he look more or less like a Duke lacrosse player in this
photo? More. Oh my God, he looks like yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
They think that Getty photoshopped a picture. So
well, they
Getty,
said the number looks newer. It says which is true.
Oh, so this is what? Okay,
I didn't put out this picture.
Number 84.
I kept seeing this number 84. I was like, what the hell is this?
Getty Photography put out the picture, and someone found it online. So they think that Getty is part of this conspiracy.
It's impossible.
You paid him off, perhaps.
Yes, maybe.
Did you ever play it down for varsity football for Bowdoin?
I played in a exhibition match against Tufts.
Match?
Yeah.
Game.
See, he doesn't know any of the lingo. That's
no, but it wasn't like a full game. It was,
I know, but
it was
not
like you do like a certain number of plays. It was an exhibition.
But it wasn't a match.
It was an exhibition game. All right,
yeah.
fine.
So he played an exhibition match against Real Madrid.
This is weird.
It wasn't like 4 quarters though. It was.
You got the quarters right.
That's true.
4.
How many downs?
I had a fumble recovery.
Did you really?
My one stat. Yeah.
Is that true?
Except for I could have been a scoop and score, but I dove on it, and then it was like 10 minutes later, someone came and downed me.
Whoop. Someone came in what?
Downed me.
See, this seems like a guy that looked up all the terms last night.
Tackled you?
No, downed me. They didn't tackle me. They just came over and touched me.
Oh, touched after the recovery. I got you.
And fuck you. I know way more about football than you do, Blind Mike.
You just called them the match. I've never heard that.
I was starting varsity quarterback in high school 2 years. Played 4 years.
Was it
and
Dexter?
Was recruited.
Was it Dexter High?
Yeah,
Steve?
but still, I played football.
What was your graduating class total?
110.
Okay.
Only like 4 or 5 dead from heroin now.
How many were on the football?
Howard Ackerson was one of your linemen, you said, right?
He was one of my better linemen.
So he will confirm that you played.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means there were only 50 men in your graduating class,
he plays to start a
Roughly?
quarterback. I'll give him credit for that.
No, but I'm saying like the team itself must have been pretty small.
Yes.
Oh, it had to have been, right?
It was like 30, 35 people.
Wow.
You got recruited by how many
rough and
schools
tumble
recruited
squad.
you?
No other schools recruited me.
No, that was a very small...
Coach Caputi called me.
Well, I remember a few months ago, somebody... This is why I know Steve's telling the truth. I hate to say it.
Oh.
Somebody tweeted me a story from a local paper about you having a good football game in high school.
Yes.
Like you had 2 touchdown passes or something, or runs or
What was
something.
this newspaper?
It was weird.
This alleged newspaper.
It was strange.
The Robinson Times.
It was like, I
had like 2 passing touchdowns and a
hot
rushing
dog
touchdown.
stories in there. When the game was done, they had 47 hot dogs. The weird thing about tariffs and China.
The dates don't seem right on this newspaper.
Well, I actually happen to believe you, but that doesn't mean I won't tell the people to stop digging.
They should dig.
Let's be
They
fair.
should dig.
Let's be fair.
You know what they should? They should fucking actually make a trip up to Dexter. Go to Brunswick. Put some legwork into the
Start
show.
asking
Go
questions.
ahead. Yeah.
That's true. You go right in
Dig.
Downtown Brunswick is beautiful. Have a nice day around there and make a day of it around Bowdoin University. Bowdoin College?
Bowdoin College.
Bowdoin College, yeah. And maybe you can have a football match or something. Maybe a football match would break out.
I don't know if
How was the audience that day at the football match? Was it good?
Subdued.
Was it subdued?
subdued crowd.
Did people know if they were getting a ball thrown at them or
It was a foul ball. Bowdoin College and Dexter, Maine have gotten more press on this show.
Oh shit!
Anywhere else, for sure.
How far is it from Dexter, Maine to Bowdoin College?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay. And you were a controversial figure there as well politically.
Yes, I was.
When you look up Steve Robinson Bowdoin, that's what comes up.
Is this came out as a conservative thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of, I saw there was a nasty letter written by a college student who was there after you spoke there.
Yes.
Steve lit the campus on fire when he was there. He was like the young Milo or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they did not like me, no.
No, I can't imagine. Does anybody like you? Except for us, does anybody? We barely
That's
like
weird.
you.
And I might fall into this category as well, but I am more socially awkward. Steve seems like a perfectly pleasant man.
Steve's
like,
he's
just
face.
a nice
Steve had
guy.
a different face.
Yeah.
If he was 5'6" and had a different face, I
Yeah.
think people would like him more because he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But people don't like you, and now you're associated with me.
Yeah,
So they like you even more.
toxic,
That's part of it,
And he's
too,
sort of
yeah.
articulate, and he thinks, you know,
He's pleasant, he's polite.
But I think that hurts him in a way. Like he's also got that Republican.
Yeah, you think he's hiding something.
Yeah, well, I think we know he is.
Right.
Like I don't think any of this is true, but I'm just going along with it.
Right,
Like, he
sure.
clearly didn't play football.
It's a little
football
suspicious.
match?
Yeah.
Football match?
Just saying he protested too much.
How
When
many
we were
yards for a
walking off
first
that
down?
train.
Just out of
10.
curiosity. Oh, look at him. Wow, nothing gets by him. How many players on defense?
11.
What's a 4-3?
It's a defensive formation.
What is it?
4 up front, 3 linebackers.
What's a dime package?
Dime package is like 5 defensive backs.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Did you play college football?
Yeah, I did. I was never a big film
Never
guy.
big into
Studying the defense.
No, I wasn't.
You played defense, you said.
It was I played tight end and I played defensive end, but I was always a quarterback.
You recovered a fumble as which position?
Defensive end, I think.
Okay. So you don't remember what position you're on? You're on offense or defense in this match?
I was defensive end when I recovered a fumble.
Okay, you said you thought. Okay.
How's the guy downstairs?
It was like fucking 10 years ago. I don't know.
How'd you break your back?
I was a look kick return. Some fucking return guy put his helmet right between my shoulder blades.
Oof.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Tough hit.
It actually turned out to be a good thing because I stopped playing football and actually got a job, made some money.
Great. I'm glad you cleared that up. I was concerned if it was a good or bad thing.
I joined the Pucinian Society too.
It squashed that dream of the NFL that he had. So he could finally focus on his career.
You joined the what?
The Pucinian Society.
What is that? This is why people
You don't even want to fucking know. You're just setting me up.
What is it?
That sounds like dangerous almost. The Pucinian Society.
It's one of the country's oldest literary groups. Members include Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Nathaniel Hawthorne.
What did you do, you douche, in this thing?
We had disputations, Kirk.
Like what? Give us an example.
Defending or attacking the practice of affirmative action in higher education.
Just the voice he puts on.
Just setting it up for you.
Can you just imagine being in that group of these assholes?
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
We looked at it like the reformed jock went over there now. Like, oh, here's
Steve was the bad boy.
Here's the bad boy. Oh, I can smell hot dog on his breath and athletics on his body.
You're going to have to put your shirt on in here, son.
Did you leave your shirt on for that or no?
We had to wear ties and suits.
Wow. Was it women allowed or no?
Must have been so restricting. Oh, these clothes.
We had affirmative action for women. We actually actively tried to recruit them.
Did they join?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you met your wife or no?
No.
Okay.
In college, though, no?
Yes, in college, but not in the Pucinian Society. She wasn't around.
Well, I meant in college, Steve. Not the fucking society.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
I know, but I mean, okay, you just forget it. Okay.
Will she corroborate these?
Of course she will. She'll get murdered if she doesn't.
She knows better. Yeah, all right.
That's part of the deal when you marry Steve. Listen, I played fucking football. Okay. Or no, what would he say? I gamed football. Okay. The game of football.
I sported in football.
I was the coach, an asshole or no?
Nah, he was kind of a goofus. He's been fired.
A goofus.
Was he a goofus?
No, he was a math major from Middlebury, and he just talked nonsense, and we sucked. We never won more than like 2 or 3 games a year. Took it very seriously.
Well, it's his job. Shouldn't he take it seriously?
No, it's more about player development when you're a D3, right?
Okay, let's get to part 2. I don't care about that. Let's get to part 2 here. This podcast that you did,
Here I'll defend Steve.
Okay, can I just hear it first? Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Is it aggravate me or no?
No, I think you're probably going to end up wanting to clip it out at the end.
I think.
Oh, that bad?
No, here's the only thing. Here's my takeaway.
Does he shit on the podcast? Our podcast at all?
As an unbiased, I didn't get all the way through.
You're
only
not
because
unbiased, though.
I'm not. Well, maybe I'm more biased because I'd love to shit on Steve.
Right, that's what I mean.
But
right.
So I think the only thing I would shit on from it was the people hosting the podcast, which I wouldn't want to do because why? Who knows?
Is that one of the guys who work there?
Yeah,
very nice guy.
It was like the 3rd time they'd ever did the podcast. I was just doing him a favor because
I'm going to take your word for this. I won't dig into it then. You're telling me it's not worth doing.
I'll play one cut for you if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
How have you kind of like figured out your role on that show?
Oh, hold on.
Well, I mean, still figuring it out.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's.
Are we going to get like cool Steve? Like is he doing like listen? I'm trying to get this all together. Like, is he better than this guy in the interview or no? Like, does this guy think that you're a star because the podcast is successful?
There's a little of that.
Well, but also, I mean like his co-host is like 19. So
why did you do this?
Because in this world, you do favors for people, and then they'll do favors for you.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if we need to, if Kirk decides he wants to go 3.5 hours instead of 2 hours,
now Kirk,
they're like, oh, Steve's nice.
Sorry,
we're not going to.
You
kick
may
him
look
out.
over it. Now he's got the Take 5 podcast right where he wants them, right under his thumb.
No, but
are you forgetting what I did for you a month ago?
This is where Josh is now eating lunch right out of his hand.
But you see, Mike, you don't know because you never produced a show. We trade in favors, and it helps to have someone owe you a favor. That's just the way the producer economy works.
Which guy is this?
Josh.
I didn't have the chance to meet this gentleman.
You met him
several times.
Pretty much
yes.
every day.
Yes.
He was there the most of anyone.
The guy was like sleeping on the couch all the time?
No.
Who was that?
That was Alex.
Of course, that's a total Alex thing.
A clear Alex move.
You never did a podcast with Alex.
No, I did not. He's more of a music guy.
I heard the introduction of this where he said this podcast at one point was 3rd or 4th on iTunes.
No, I think he said you topped out at first.
No, he didn't. You should have corrected him right away for that.
I thought he said topped out at first.
Yeah, I think he did say topped out at first.
Play the beginning of it.
All right.
We'll play the whole fucking thing now.
On today's episode of Taking 5.
First of all, I'm not making fun of this guy. I heard the Minifans make fun of this guy. I remember this kid. He's a nice kid.
Yeah,
What am I
nice
shilling him
guy.
for? Everyone's trying to do a podcast.
That's what I was.
What the fuck
yeah.
are you going to do?
He's
That's what I was trying to
inspired
avoid.
by you. He's part of your like.
Can anybody who's inspired by me be interesting? Like, can I please have somebody I have Ev Singleton and this guy.
I'm inspired by you.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
That doesn't make
Great.
you feel
Guy
better?
plays video games.
Oh, okay.
Smokes pot. Fucks his mother. Wonderful.
Okay, this is a wild mischaracterization.
Producer of the Kirk Minihane Show, which is a super popular podcast. Peaked at like number 3 or 4.
Oh, he does.
on iTunes and
Stop.
Apple Music.
Stop. Do you really think I would miss that?
Wow.
No,
That's the stuff that that's
later
all
in
I
the
care
podcast,
about.
I think he does.
Did you
say
correct
more
him?
Well, you probably didn't hear it.
True. We have Steve Robinson in studio. Say hi,
whoa.
Steve.
Hi.
That's Steve right here. So Steve is actually
Who's with
taking
him?
on a role that
Kate.
Okay.
I don't think you would have met Kate.
You knew Kate, though.
Yeah, she's in Florence now.
What?
She's in Florence.
Italy?
Yes.
Great.
Following in Steve's footsteps.
The fuck do I care where she is, Steve?
he is not as accustomed to as normal. Normally, he is the producer of these types of things.
Yes.
And I won't pretend that he didn't help me set it up. But
Hey, pause real quick. That's the laugh of Kate. She's traveling the world right now.
She's in Italy right
She's
now.
in Europe.
We're having lunch right
if
now.
you're wondering where
it's,
she was.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Where was I? Hold on. Where was I at Barstool where... Who said that to me? Where I was like, I'm going to get some lunch. And it was noon. And they're like, how fucking old are
Oh,
you?
Carabas.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, I get up at 5 o'clock.
He goes, oh, is that an old guy thing? A little early for lunch.
You have lunch at noon. How weird. Is that
I think
strange?
it was like 11:50. So the fact that it was
By
in
the time I ate, it was going to be... we walked to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
We ate like 12:30. Let's just say I ate at 11:50. I get up at 5.
Yeah.
So if you get up at 7, there would then be 1:50. Is that... You know what I'm saying?
It's a little early.
What is that? That's what I mean when you say no brain. Like, that's a joke.
Yeah, no, that was weird when he
It's
said
weird.
that.
We have lunch at noon. Yeah, I have lunch at I don't
That's
know.
what I always think of as lunch.
If you're on the Family Feud,
go-to joke.
If you're on the
Kirk's
family,
old.
right? If you're on the Family Feud, right? And who hosts the Family Feud now?
Steve Harvey.
Okay, all right, Steve Harvey. You ask 100 Americans, what time do you eat lunch? Noon would be the number one answer.
answer.
Of course, yeah.
The number one answer.
Of course.
The fuck.
I don't know.
I am getting a little sick of being portrayed as like I'm playing along with it.
Crotchety old man.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Grandpa Kirk.
I mean, what the fuck? Carabas? He likes baseball. The fuck does he do that's so
true.
young? What does he do that's young?
Oh,
He
he's
wears
got
sunglasses.
tattoos.
Yeah, he wears sunglasses
He
inside.
flips his hair back kind of cool now.
Yeah, what? What does he do that's young?
Did you see the thing where he was getting a tattoo and watching the Red Sox
Yeah,
at
it
the
was
same time?
stupid. I watched 2 seconds of it. It was awful. Dreadful. Dreck. Go ahead. Go from one bore to another, please. Go ahead.
things like that. But Steve and I have been hanging out for what seems like years, but is really only probably a couple months.
What relationship do you have
No,
with
we've
this guy?
been here at Red. Just a professional relationship.
I mean,
I'm just pleasant to the people that I interact with
what,
professionally.
like, it makes it seem like you guys are like best. You know what I'm saying?
I almost choked on my water.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Steve and I have been together for years. Like, do you really interact with them that much or no? Did I miss a lot of the dynamic?
They
Yeah,
talked
no,
a
I
good
think
amount.
you missed a fair amount of
I
it,
did?
but I'm just a pleasant guy.
You are a pleasant. I'm not criticizing you, but I'm
I
saying
just
this guy
have
makes you like
lasting impact on
you guys have gone through wars together or something. Don't you just go in the morning and do the show?
He was with us for the Albright stuff.
There was a weird thing that I feel that maybe I perceived this wrong, but I feel like I noticed all those guys fell in love with Dave when Dave was filling in.
Oh, really?
And then it took a while for Steve, and then they became Steve guys.
like the show itself. With the
Kind
audience
of,
itself.
Yes. It was very similar.
Except for Murchison, who could never
power play there.
Murchison could never come back from
Never
Dave.
got over.
Right.
Never got over.
Which I respect. Go ahead.
13 creating the Kirk Minihane show since the end of June.
The
I
end
believe.
of June.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So it has been.
And then there was that whole
basically-
month that I took off to go to Europe.
That's true. We don't have to talk about that, though. Oh, yeah. See, let's
there's some gaps.
Yeah,
See, I
They don't want to talk about
See,
it.
this is
so
what you
hard
guys,
for them.
as much as you guys think you know me sometimes, I could listen to this all day. I
Oh,
would
really?
never- oh my God. All
Okay,
day.
all right.
I love when like people, like Steve's role in this show is submissive to some extent, right? I mean,
Sure.
you sort of hear as a sidekick and a producer.
Yeah.
Does a spectacular job. I cannot praise Steve enough. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. But when you go in and suddenly you're the varsity quarterback, just like the old days of Dexter, he's putting the varsity jacket on
You
again
think
and
so?
sort of lecturing to the kids. I love that. Oh, I
right,
love
let's
that.
get into
I
it a little
love
more
that.
then.
Like,
All right.
I love. I don't blame you, But you think you're better than these people?
No, not at all.
You're higher up on the world,
on the corporate ladder, the professional.
Well, that's just true.
I know, but
I'm
also 10 years older than the co-host.
I know, but it's sort of like it's time to kids take a seat. Like it's time to learn.
But that's also how they wanted to frame the podcast.
I understand, but I'm saying I enjoy that. I don't. Nobody did anything wrong here. I'm just saying, as somebody I could listen to, like if Mike went on with some 18-year-old podcaster and was like spinning his war stories. I could listen to that. Somebody, all due
probably
respect,
done.
Hasn't really accomplished anything.
Yeah.
All due respect, I could listen to that all fucking day, all day. I love it. I've done it. I love it.
Hey, if anyone wants me on their podcast,
please
DM me.
Please do it. Who would that be?
I don't know.
There's got to be some young kid out there.
Ev Singleton.
Yeah, but Ev Singleton would try and be combative.
Well, there are people whose podcasts I've done that are just like via Skype or whatever, and that 10 people listen to.
I don't doubt that, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't say no to anybody, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's people I'd say no to, but now for this purpose, I'll do it.
Thank you. Good. Go ahead.
All right, if we're digging into it, I'll play this one. There's a formula where the news kind of dictates what you're doing, but what we're doing on the Kirk Minihane show is a lot different because the entire idea. And
how dare you? Stop! No, don't give me the. Don't give me. You're not talking to them. How dare you pretend you know what I'm going to say or think?
How dare I?
I mean, really? What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
What are you yapping about to these people?
Can we let the clip play?
No. The thing about the Kirk Minihane show, it's so interesting. Is you don't know anything. Go ahead, play it.
There's a formula where the news kind of dictates what you're doing, but what we're doing on the Kirk Minihane show is a lot different because the entire idea, and I can't even pretend to understand all of Kirk's idea for it.
Right, exactly.
Basically, as I've interpreted it, is we're doing a show unlike anything that's out there. We're not doing a news show. We're not doing a political show. We're not doing a cultural show. We're
changing America.
And so it's like
how many people do you think before today listened to this podcast?
I don't know.
4?
10? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how many people are in the Minifan thread?
That's true. What's the name of it? Well, we like this.
It's called Taking 5.
Taking 5. What's the kid's name?
Josh Brown, I think.
It's not Alex.
No.
Josh is a fan or not a fan?
Josh is a fan.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
No, he likes the show.
Do we have any other Steve pontifications?
Yes, we do.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
What's the one that you thought I might have an issue with?
None of it.
Mike, you said there was one cut or something, though.
No. I said I said what I thought we would make fun of is more the hosts.
Oh, I don't get.
Well, I think that for the Minifans, there's this instinct that like, oh, we found some secret thing Steve did, and so there's got to be something in there to make fun of. But obviously,
right.
I went into it knowing that they were going to find it. Like, what do you think I'm going to do? Go in and
I
just
thought it
be
was
like,
nah.
Well, they're going to find everything.
Yeah. Well, there's some stuff they haven't found.
About you?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
I'm surprised.
I gave a very cryptic tip to MHB. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard MHB mentions. Why didn't you tell me this? I want to play stuff on our show. I don't give a fuck about their show.
I didn't know where to find it. I figured MHB would be better at finding it.
Did he find it?
I don't know.
What is it?
I just did some shitty radio on a Portland station, just a weekend thing. The host was just like not
Recently?
prepared, didn't know who you were. It was a couple of weeks ago.
Without my permission?
I was just promoting Barstool. I didn't think.
Was Taking 5 with your permission?
No.
This guy's doing a media tour, a media whirlwind.
Fucking Maverick. What? What'd you do?
It was just a weekend show called Inside Maine on WGAN. It was just promoting your show, Barstool.
Big help. I'm sure it's massive promotion.
No, I know.
How bad
I'll
was
not be doing it again. She asked me about college essays I wrote and if I still like to eat tofu. And she asked me how it feels to.
Was this a Minifan actually hosting and like pranking you?
It very well could have.
Yeah, she just asked like, "What are you doing today?"
No, it was a former Senate candidate. It was just fucking awful.
How is there not sound of this out there? That's impossible. There's no way.
We could try and find.
If the Minifans don't find, no, not you. If the Minifans don't produce this for me in the next 24 hours, we're gonna have more issues.
Yeah, they could just ask me. I mean, MHB knows where it is.
The biggest thing of all is that fuckhead, who is the president. I understand. I respect the office. DEC. Not taping that John Dennis phone call is.
I know.
That's criminal. That's a criminal act.
Steve from Providence got me too.
He did.
He called my hotel room.
What?
Oh, that was hilarious. Steve was telling me.
He called. Remember, I gave out my room number, and
that's your fault. That's true.
Steve from Providence called every Hilton in New York looking for a Robinson, claiming to be my brother, and it needed to get a message about like a dying family member.
What? Middle of the night?
Yeah, he got through at like 3:30. I was already awake, and I just picked up the phone and hung it up.
Jesus Christ. You said there's a question I may have an issue, or no?
No,
that's it.
So.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Before we get to the other stuff, we want to do our picks here or no? It's Thursday.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get to the picks.
Do our picks here for a second. All right. Free sports pick. Free sport. Gee, every single time. freesportsbookpick.com. It's causing a tremendous stir in the gambling world. The Minute fans love it. Blind Mike for the year is what now?
My locks are 3-2, I believe.
That's not bad.
But I think I'm under 500 with it.
I think you're 5-6 overall, right? Or no? Or 4-5?
6-7 or something like that.
7.
Yeah.
All right. The guys at freesportspick.com or freesportsbookpick.com are way up on the year, though, is my understanding.
Yes.
When I see their site.
Yeah, their advice is better than mine.
Minute fans need to support this site and the show. We know that. Sign up for freesportsbookpick.com. Freesportsbookpick.com. Do that right now. They love the show. We love them. So help them out. Follow them on Twitter at, what is that, Mike?
Free SB pick.
Freesbpick.com. We mentioned to Erica Nardini, we mentioned the site the other day. She perked right up. She was
really?
like, holy shit. We were talking about the business we've done for them. I thought she was damn impressed with this, no?
I think she should be impressed.
Yes, but she was. She legitimately was, which is great.
Excellent.
Freesportsbookpick.com. So you're on the national radar as well, these people. So follow them on Twitter and support this friggin' show, please. Mike, the floor is yours. My understanding is it's going to be quite a wet field tonight in Foxborough, by the way.
Yes, I tried. I'm trying to stay away from the Patriots, even though that was one of the.
That's got to be a monster number.
It's so the
18, 19?
I think it's 15, which I think the Patriots will cover.
What's the over under?
But I'm more comfortable with. I think the over is only 41, which I think they'll go over.
The field's going to be a disaster tonight. It's supposed to be like, we're talking
I know.
insane.
That's true, and it is a Thursday.
Let's get a weather
Thursday
guy. Let's get a weather guy. Can we talk some weather or no? All right, so you're trying to avoid the Patriots.
Trying to avoid the Patriots just because I'm biased. I don't like to. I'll bet on them usually, but I am biased.
Now, what other game gets your asshole tingling? Then?
I'll tell you what game gets my asshole tingling, and that is the Seahawks in Cleveland.
Oh, hold on, boy, you've been involved in the Browns a lot here so far this year.
I know.
So Seahawks in Cleveland after this disaster, right?
Yes.
I'm going to say Seahawks are favored by 4.
You're crazy, my friend.
What is it?
2.
2?
Only 2.
Wow. So you're taking Seattle.
I'm taking
guessing.
Seattle.
That's your lock of the week.
Yes.
Seattle
-2.
giving 2 points in the dog pound.
That's right.
All right, 2 points. Okay,
Yes.
that's your lock of the week.
Yes.
Stone Cold, you're betting on this game. I would bet on this game.
I'll bet on this game.
I will bet. You know what? I will bet on this game as well. I will
right.
also bet at freesportsbookpick.com. I will bet in this game as well. I will bet $150 on this game.
My God.
Yes. What are you going to bet on it?
Probably less than that, but we'll see.
Well, I'm very rich. So what is your other anything else?
I would say the Patriots. I'm still confident the Patriots over.
Give me a little baseball.
A little baseball. I like my Nats and my. Tonight we've definitely. I don't think there's any way the Astros lose tonight.
Who pitches? Cole?
I believe so.
Okay.
I have to check.
Well, how the hell would you not know?
Positive.
You know you're going to lose. Isn't it was pitching?
I don't. I'm surprised the Rays won even 2 games, to be honest with you.
Well, Steve said that he thought Verlander was throwing for them tonight. That's the term he used.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Tossing?
Yeah. No, tossing would be accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking Houston, even though you don't know the odds or who's pitching for them.
I don't know anything about it.
Wise pick right there. I like
you put me on the spot.
Well, you don't have
this
to
is a
have
football
one.
game.
You don't have
and
to
I'll
have
also go, I'm going, if you want to talk World Series, I'll go Nats Yanks.
Okay, what are the odds
How's
right
that?
now for the Yankees to make the World Series? They must be.
It's got to be pretty high, but I'm not sure.
Although, would they be underdogs against? So
Houston?
as a Yankee fan, you're a Yankee fan.
Yes.
You're rooting for Tampa tonight. Or do you want that
No,
series?
I'd rather watch Houston,
Really?
New York. Yeah.
Even though it's an easier
Tampa's
bet.
just, I hate watching games in Tampa. It's just, ugh.
See, I'm rooting for Tampa because I hate the Red Sox.
Well, you're a Rays guy.
Yeah, I'm a Rays guy, but I also like the fact that they have this fucking little budget. They're this little team. The Red Sox have this huge budget, and Tampa could make the World Series this year.
Okay.
I'm actually going to watch that game.
Really?
If it's close, I'll watch it.
All right, we'll talk a little baseball tomorrow.
I watched that whole Cardinals Braves game last night. It was great. One of the best baseball games I've ever seen.
That was rough.
I know, but enough. Like I saw everybody tweeting at the end of I get it. That's a lot of runs in anything. Like
It is
what
a
else
lot
do
of
what else do you
runs.
want me to say? Okay, so those are Mike's picks. Patriots is that an over?
I'll go Patriots over.
Not
but-
your lock though, but
No,
your lock is
lock of the week is
I think
Seattle.
you've taken Seattle already as a lock and won on that, correct?
Week 2,
Week 2,
I think I
believe,
won.
right.
Yeah.
So you're riding them again.
I am.
There you go. Okay. Freesportsbookpick.com. Freesportsbookpick.com. We love them. And Mike looks to get over the hump. If you sweep this week, you're back over 500.
Yes.
And I want a non-football pick next week as well.
Okay. Well, basketball's starting up soon, too, so we can get some of those in. Although I don't know if they...
We'll get to basketball in a second.
All
'cause
right.
I have many thoughts on that. Did you ever think in your life that you would see, before we get to this other stuff, Matt Lauer giving a statement admitting, he's like, yeah, I had anal sex with this guy.
That was the one that jumps out at me,
crazy. Like, yeah, okay, fine. I
You just mean from a standpoint of like watching the Today Show.
Like, yeah, right. Like
5 years
8
ago.
years ago,
whatever,
if you were watching, like, all right, fine. Here's my defense. I didn't rape her. Okay, we had consensual anal sex.
We had vaginal sex.
Yes,
We had oral
oral
sex.
sex.
There was a little bit of foot play in there.
And anal sex.
That is bizarre.
Now, so we reached out to Ronan Farrow.
Yes, we reached out to his publishing company. Yeah.
You feel confident we're going to get him on next week?
I think we will. When somebody, I mean, maybe not next week, but the week after, when somebody's got a book to sell, they'll come on.
I'm going to ask him to sing "Summer Wind" and see what he sounds like when he does. That's going to be my first question.
And we'll hear click.
I don't know about that.
Sing some.
I'm dying to read this book, by the way. Dying to read this book.
Catch and Kill?
Catch and Kill. I think it's going to be awesome. I don't care where you stand politically. Ronan Farrow's got fucking guts.
It's not just about
fucking balls.
It's not just about Lauer, right? Is it about NBC in general, or what?
Yeah, it's about NBC. Yeah. I think it's about the Me Too movement.
It's almost more about.
I didn't know if it was more focused than that or not.
A lot of it's on NBC.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is just essentially about, in the excerpts that I've read, is more about just how the protection of these creatures.
Exactly.
Well, catch and kill refers to killing the story.
Correct.
Right?
I mean, if you read about what Weinstein is doing to threatening, basically, Weinstein is blackmailing the Lauer information to NBC.
Yeah,
but NBC's like, but just keep in mind, again, everything ties into our world, our little world, and then the bigger world of Barstool. This is a company that wagged their finger at us, Barstool, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
This company right here, the one that is protecting, this guy, Matt Lauer, in allowing Weinstein to run their operation because they had dirt on Weinstein being a rapist. But Weinstein said to them, oh, yeah, we know your guy's a rapist.
Yeah.
So it's a rapist show-off, and NBC backed down.
Do you think it's completely unrelated, or do you think it's they're wagging their finger at people because they know what might come out about that? Like, they want to look like the good guys type of
What do
thing.
you mean? Why they wrote the story on us?
Yeah, or why they write stories like that in general.
I guess, but I mean, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a terrible way of doing things.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, you might be right.
I don't think the low-level person who wrote that story didn't know what was going on.
No, but maybe why
at
they'd be
NBC.
put on that sort of assignment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she just knew something would get clicks, and she's a liberal. But
also, it's also a weird world, and if we have Farrow on, I'll ask him about it. It is strange. Not strange, but like now we just assume we're in a world now where Lauer did that. He raped this woman.
Yeah.
There's no
he doesn't have his due process.
Right, and that's fine. I mean, I don't whatever, but it is weird. Now he raped her. Okay, yep, you're a rapist. You're a rapist. You're a rapist. You're a rapist.
Well, do you think he raped her?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think that, but look, I mean, I don't.
And I know obviously the character is that I'll
here we
defend
go.
him, but the only thing is, you guys were like this. His response is incredible, but I mean, isn't that kind of what he's supposed to say?
No, I understand that, but I'm saying it's incredible. He was America's talk show.
Oh, just the idea.
He was my mom loved Matt Lauer 10 years ago, and all the everyone loved Matt Lauer was like America's. 20 years ago, Bill Cosby was like America's dad, and Matt Lauer was like the cool morning host. By the way, they're both employed by NBC. And Matt Lauer would go on there, and he'd be sensitive, and he'd have women, and he'd do. And meanwhile, he is. I mean, if I reading all the stuff you've read and looked at, do you think Matt Lauer raped women? Just your gut feeling.
Yes.
Me too. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying it's unbelievable that the guy who I watched 15 years ago interview whoever, the star of Sandra Bullock about something, is now being like, listen, okay, yep, anal sex, yes. Like, these are things that he would have never, it's just
bizarre.
Yeah, the spiral is an interesting thing.
Yeah, part of me thinks he hasn't defended himself well, but like, what would you do in these circumstances? Like, former Intercom person comes out and says, Kirk Minihane raped me. What do you do?
If I was already done, like Matt Lauer, just done, I'd keep my mouth shut. Because his career is done. He's got $50 million. He's got a fucking house in New Zealand. He's got 3 houses in New York.
But couldn't he just be facing the actual criminal charges?
Well, I'm saying I would let the legal process.
Yeah.
I might sue her if she's lying. I might sue Ronan Farrow.
Yeah, you just.
But I wouldn't be putting. What good does that statement do? Do you think anybody read that statement and said, "Oh, okay"?
It was psychopathic. I thought it was just crazy.
I don't know. I don't agree with that part.
I think it was a guy who had been like, his lawyers had been telling him to stay shut up.
Did
And
you
he finally just burst out and was like,
"Did you
I
listen
gotta
to Mike's
fucking
interview
say
with
this.
Lauer this morning?" I listened to it coming in. I mean, this idea that
What was your favorite interview, Matt?
Yeah, Matt. Why I'm flipping around here today. Why aren't you on the Today Show? What's going on,
Matt? When Katie Couric left, what was that like? The environment there. Now you're kind of in the one chair.
Matt? You and Tom Cruise. That was contentious. Like, what was it like being in there?
How do you feel about butt sex?
Anything you care to promote, Matt?
I see you're on TikTok, Matt. How's that going?
You have some statement. I haven't really read it yet. Do you want to get into that, or do you want to talk
that's
more
fine.
about the? In the new book, it is alleged that an extramarital but consensual sexual encounter I've previously admitted having was in fact an assault. It is categorically false, ignores the facts, and defies common sense, Lauer expressed. I had an extramarital affair with Brooke Nevels in 2014. It began when she came to my hotel room very late one night in Sochi, Russia, the Olympics. We engaged in a variety of sexual acts. We performed oral sex on each other. We had vaginal sex. We had oral sex. Anal sex. Jeez. Each act was mutual and completely consensual. The story she tells is totally false. So
now, as much as you say, I would just, I would keep quiet and let it play out and everything. Isn't there an element if it is false? Isn't there an element of you that would be like, well, this is just enough is enough. This is bullshit.
But I also say, but that right there that wasn't one of those game changing moments. You're like, oh wow, boy, he's being wrong.
No, of course not. But wouldn't he want to get that out there? Even if it does nothing.
I think Lauer would be much more effective. He's really good at it, and it's been a while. As opposed to that statement, go on some TV interview for real.
Yeah,
and be like, here's my story.
If he's telling the truth,
absolutely.
If you believe me,
why put in the statement that he fucked her in the ass? Like, I don't get that.
Well, I think they're thinking, well, hey, we're going to be as honest as can. Yes, all these things happen.
Yeah.
I think that's the strategy, right?
I would assume so, yeah.
Yes.
Just full
because if you say I've never met her and then something comes out where they were in the same hotel room or whatever.
Yeah, no, he definitely couldn't play that card. They knew each other professionally. That's obvious.
And he's admitted, I think he's already admitted in the past that they had sex. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It's just it's strange, but you're starting to see now a little bit. Some of these Me Too victims, not victims, rather, the Me Too.
You're thinking Mike
coming to my side.
That's what I'm looking for. Me Too perpetrators?
The accused. The
accused are starting to fight back a little bit now.
Yeah.
And look, if Matt Lauer is innocent, that's fucking awful. But I don't think he is. We'll find out. But we will find. We'll never find out.
But there's also a thing where look at just me saying. Obviously, I know it's a joke on this show, kind of. But if you say I don't think these guys are innocent, then you get shit on.
Okay, so Marco will definitally don't leave with this.
We'll spike that right.
I was gonna say he's gonna plug it, but that's probably not the.
So even if there is,
I actually was gonna say that. I didn't even mean it.
What did you say? I missed it.
Plug the story, which doesn't make sense. But I meant put a.
I got you.
But also if this woman's telling the truth, which I think she is, what a fucking monster. I mean, really, what a fucking creep.
He's a real rapist, not just he was doing some inappropriate stuff.
Keep in mind, that's what Roman Polanski did to a 13-year-old girl.
Right.
I mean, that's what he did and was convicted and has not been in America for 40 years. I mean, this is one of the worst people on earth. And what's amazing to me is fucking Weinstein, dangled that over NBC's head, and NBC was like, oh, we know that, but okay, no problem, Harvey, we'll spike the story. Just forget think about the women who they're fucking over by doing that. I mean, that is unbelievable.
It's like mutually assured destruction with rape accusations.
Well, just keep
how much more of that is going on
in the corporate world?
You're going to talk about my rapes? Yeah. I'll talk about your rapes.
Who knows? I don't know.
Now, the question I think that you would use to defend Lauer would be
here we go. It's amazing. That's the only thing Mike goes back to. It's like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But
I'm just getting all the questions out there.
Sure, I understand.
They continued a relationship after this incident.
I know, but
why would that?
Yeah, no. I mean, no one's ever continued a relationship with someone who raped him multiple times.
Because he has all the power. She's probably terrified.
Okay, but she's saying they continued a consensual relationship after that, right?
I don't know that.
I thought I could be wrong about that. But
so
I thought
does that eliminate a rape?
No,
if a woman,
absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. I mean, it might not make sense.
See, this is the attitude.
Male.
This is the attitude. Is him. Oh, so this is what you're saying? It's like, no, I'm just asking. Is that wrong?
But asking it is, you're sort of saying that you think that might be the case, though.
But then you're saying
you can't do I'm just asking. Well,
you're an asking questions guy. You're saying that there's only one side you can ask questions. You can only ask questions about Matt Lauer, but not the opposite.
Of course you can. I think you have to.
I never said you were wrong to ask the question. I'm just saying that's what the criticism.
Yes, you did. You literally
said,
oh, this is what he goes back to. Of course.
Well, but I think it's enough proof that, if somebody rapes someone, you continue the relationship because you're scared almost in the way they're going to do it again.
Right.
Or they're going to hurt you. You can't.
So that would be the reason.
Well, I would guess. I don't know.
And also, he says he was never in her command structure. He could never have gotten her fired. But that's horrible.
Well, that's obvious.
Come on, that's just stupid. I like this part. Weinstein's tentacles even stretched to Farrow's own estranged father. Days before the Times story broke, Weinstein is said to have called Woody Allen on a film set in Central Park soliciting advice on how to deal with his son. Allen declined. Geez, I'm so sorry. Good luck. Oh, God. It's incredible. This book is going to be wild.
Yeah. And Matt Lauer could have gotten, other than maybe Jerry Seinfeld and Lorne Michaels.
Jay Leno or
Matt Lauer
George
could have
Clooney on
pretty much
ER
anyone
or something.
fired.
Yeah, I mean, other than the talent.
Yeah.
He's not getting Jennifer Aniston fired.
Right, of course.
But could he get, the person
Any
who,
producer,
could he get the person
reporter.
who, could he get the person who booked the guests on Conan O'Brien show?
Of course, yeah.
I mean,
even though there's no direct connection.
But of course
yeah.
there is. I
Yeah.
mean, if Matt Lauer said, listen, I'm not going to the air if you don't fire this person.
The connection is NBC. The connection is they know the same
it's a,
people.
It's a company. It's all about the money, which we'll get to in a second. But the Ronan Farrow is now this generation's Mike Wallace. When I was a kid, the joke would always be like, if you got a knock on your door and it's Mike Wallace for 60 minutes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Ronan Farrow is a new you're fucked guy.
Yeah.
And I like him.
And he's like the only one. Who else is like a good reporter these days?
Nobody. And I don't agree with him politically on basically anything.
Yeah.
At least, socially on some stuff. But he now is doing this in NBC. They can spin as much as they want. I saw their statements yesterday. Everyone knows they're full of shit. This is a company, again, keep in mind, 2 or 3 weeks ago was saying how disgusting Barstool is.
Right.
Because why? What was their examples they gave?
The submissive women that work here.
Right, the submissive women and how we
hypersexualized women.
Right, and we lead some sort of white culture or something.
Yeah.
So this is a company that was striking deals with Harvey Weinstein, who is at best one of the most prolific rapists in American history. I'd say in the entertainment history, he's second.
To Cosby.
Cosby's first, who was, only NBC's most successful personality ever, other than probably Johnny Carson. So, we listed all the NBC stuff. It's endless. That Sochi Olympics, by the way, of course, Mike Tirico was there. But they were all there. I mean, it never ends while Lauer's raping women left and right. Maybe reach out to Lauer. Maybe he'll come on with us. I don't know. I mean, if he has things to say, he seems like he wants to talk.
Well, I think Mike's already got him booked.
That's true. Would you mind if we asked him a couple of you can do your own podcast separately with him.
Oh, as long as I can record my own thing.
Right. I mean, you'll probably want to sit
You
out.
guys can get
you'll
to
probably you'll probably protest.
Yeah, you guys can get to the sensational details.
Mike will keep jumping in. It'll be like,
We'll give Mike the first bite of the apple. But also on NBC.
Matt, I'll defend you on this one. Kirk, let me tell you.
Matt, let me ask you something. Julianne Moore seems like a delight. When you talked to her, it was great. How were those conversations?
Matt, I'm going to ask you a tough question. Katie Kirk or, I forget.
Meredith Vieira.
Meredith Vieira.
Okay. I'm not going to make you answer that. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
I'm sure you'll love to work with
Matt, I'm going
both.
to ask you something that's really tough, and I know you don't want to talk about it, and it's weird what's going on right now. What time did you have to get up in the morning to do that show? Big Cat the other day said he wouldn't have taken your job. Couldn't get up that early. What do you think of that?
Did you see the other story from NBC that came out yesterday about how two of their female journalists were having romantic relationships with people in the intelligence services to get stories?
Yes.
That's weird. Do you think it'd be scandalous if there were people at Barstool sleeping with people to get stories or guests or
I
something
don't even know how
like
that would correlate for Barstool, I guess. But I know what you're saying. Yes, of course, they would love that. But they're just fucking frauds. It's unbelievable. Andy Lack is clearly a fucking liar and it's unbelievable. The story is incredible. So the book comes out Tuesday.
Yes.
I will not get my hands on that book before Tuesday. You can't make that happen.
I'm going to get a review copy. I'm going to try.
All right, good.
We're going to have, you remember the guy who wrote the op-ed basically attacking free speech online for the New York Times?
Yes.
Like he said, free speech is killing us. He's actually willing to come on next week if you want him. I'm getting a review copy so you can check out his book.
Ooh, the free speech guy?
Yeah. Well, no, he's the anti-free speech.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I wrote the thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I am not... So I got a direct message yesterday from... I don't know if it was a mistake or not. What did Marissa Cabas write?
Oh, wow.
She's the one who said that because she called Barstool people Nazis because they were moving to Telegram.
Oh, right.
And then when we asked her on, she said, "Sorry, I've got to go take care of my brain tumor."
So I sent her a message that day as well. I said, "Would love to have you on the podcast to talk about your feelings regarding Barstool." She never responded to me. That was September 11th. Yesterday, she messaged me at 4:20, just linking to a story about a shooting and how the shooter live streamed his attack to Twitch. And then she said, within minutes of the video getting posted, it's a quote from the story, it had spread across at least 10 white supremacist Telegram channels of tens of thousands of users.
Oh, so that's why.
I guess, but how does that tie into...
Well, she was backing up her claim that Barstool is a bunch of Nazis.
Not only that,
citing her sources.
I was on Twitch not 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah, was it? She make that connect?
Yes.
I don't even understand. So I just said, I responded. I was like, yes, or what do you mean? And she didn't respond to it. I'm confused. I don't understand it.
She's not a first-rate thinker.
That was her way of saying, like, God, like, now do you see my problem?
Well, come on and talk. I mean, if you have a point.
Well, she doesn't have to because she has a link. It's self-evident. She's won the argument, right?
And she's very sick, apparently.
I guess. I mean, if she is, I feel bad for her, but I don't. I'm like, what point did you prove?
That
white supremacists exist? I don't deny that.
Barstool is on neo-Nazi platforms.
Oh, okay.
When shit like that happens, I spend so much time.
That's so weird. People are so weird.
I spend so much time thinking about like the impossible. Like my mind goes right to like, she must have made a mistake. She must have meant to send this to someone else. But there's no way. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's a direct. No, I mean, she thought it out and she was like, I gotcha.
That's so odd.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, no, it's very strange.
Want to reach out to her again?
How these people operate.
If she wants to come on and ask again, she'll say no, I guess. But ask.
You replied and said, "What do you mean?"
My response was, "Huh" or "yes" with a couple of like. Can you further explain this?
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with me? Yeah, that's true. I forgot what she was on for. So I guess in her mind that makes sense. So she got a big win over me.
Yeah, she dunked on you hard.
She did. I'm fucked up after that.
Now
you should probably just quit.
Do they ever?
Considering it.
Do they ever, like, when there's a mass shooter, do they ever look at and see if they have Twitter? And then they're like, oh, all the people on Twitter are bad now.
It's unbelievable.
You know?
She must be a joker, whatever.
Oh, God. Gotta be.
Yes. So, I don't know. That was strange. We have anything else? What else was I going to get to?
The China stuff?
Yeah, I do sort of want to do the China stuff briefly. I don't think we, I don't know what new stuff we're going to add to it.
Well, this Bill Simmons sound is kind of interesting.
It's very interesting. So I like
He's
Bill.
A total pussy.
Bill's a friend. Well, he's not even. I wouldn't use the word pussy on this.
He's scared.
He's just. I don't want to say ill-informed, but
very ill-informed.
But I don't even think he is. I think it's worse. I think he's informed, but wants to seem ill-informed. It's not that complicated a story. Like everyone's like,
no.
So I listened to Simmons' podcast. He had this guy Jason Gay on. He's from Belmont. He writes for the Wall Street Journal. He was on with us on the old show before, 1 or 2 times. It was actually good, like a well-informed, smart writer. And so I listened to it this morning while I was running. And Gay kept saying to Bill, like, because Bill was like, oh, it's nuanced. And then Gay would be like, no, it's really not that nuanced.
Yeah.
Like, this is a clear situation where, and if you don't know this story by now, I'm sure you do, the NBA is playing some preseason games in China, correct? And has a relationship with China.
Yeah, huge business relationship.
So China is, the number 2 country in the world right now?
Yeah.
Right. And probably financially soon, maybe number 1.
Huge growth market, yeah.
Massive. For the NBA in China is worth billions of dollars.
Right. Yes.
So the NBA, which promotes itself as sort of the most woke league, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
Like LeBron James and Curry and all these guys are happy to wag their fingers. Popovich, Kerr, and Trump, whenever they get a chance to do it. And the media lines up and talks about how thoughtful they are and how smart they are. When this China story comes up, which is essentially Daryl Morey, the general manager of the Rockets, and the Rockets have this huge relationship with China because of Yao Ming, is really how it started. And Yao Ming is now a central figure in all this.
Yeah.
Morey tweeted out basically support for Hong Kong.
Yes.
How would you describe the Hong Kong in 10 seconds, Steve?
Former British colony. They're now autonomous. They're not part of China.
But they want separation from China.
Yes, they do not. They do not want to be part of the communist.
They want to be.
It's a free market, thriving free market.
They want this weird thing. It's a strange word. I would call it freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want freedom from China.
They want semi-autonomy.
Yes, they're sort of slaves in a way from China. And by the way, like you talk about these stories, I mean, just China on its own, the human rights stuff is unbelievable. You know what in China, you know how long the average from death penalty to death is?
How long?
Less than 24 hours.
I read 6 days.
I kind of like that. Get it over with.
No, any case of public corruption.
But I mean, occasionally they're innocent. I don't know if you've ever heard of that or not.
There's also the whole 1.2 million Uyghur Muslims are in concentration camps.
Well, but also
in concentration camps.
And these women are escaping and telling horror stories.
It's like a Holocaust.
It is, but no big deal, right? Who cares? And
it's a nuanced discussion.
Well, that's the word I kept hearing is nuance. And if you want to have that second kid in China?
They've relaxed that
I hear
a
they've
little
got
a little bit, but it's still an issue.
There was also a tremendous amount of sex selective abortion going on. Like if you're a female baby,
you're dead.
Good luck.
You're dead.
Yeah.
So the NBA, where Popovich and Kerr will talk for hours about how evil Trump is, and by the way, like I have no problem with that. Go for it. But it's the easiest thing to do in the world. And everyone applauds the bravery of these guys to criticize Donald Trump. And
even before that,
there's nothing. Would you agree, Mike? There's nothing safer to do in today's world than criticize Donald Trump or support Colin Kaepernick.
Of course.
Now, you may be right on the issue, but the media would sit there and talk about how brave you are. Kerr and Popovich were asked about these questions and fucking were the 2 biggest pussies you've ever heard in your life because the NBA told them, shut your fucking mouth. So when everyone says, oh, it's nuanced and complicated, and how dare you criticize Kerr, and now you don't want him to talk, and now when he doesn't talk, you criticize him. That's not it at all.
Yeah.
He can talk as much as he wants in my book, But when they ask him questions that hurts his pocket, he's not such a freedom guy anymore. He's not so tough anymore.
I equate it to, as far as phoniness, obviously people care a lot more about this, but like, if I was always defending these comedians and everything, and one day Sean Latham, who does stand-up, if Sean Latham told a joke on stage and Barstool fired him for it, and I was afraid of getting fired by Barstool, it would be like if I was like, I'd have to look more into it. I really don't know.
Well, no, not even that, but that's right. But not even that. But it's almost like if Erica this would never happen, sends out an email and it's like, listen, Sean said something. You are not allowed to talk about it. So then we went on and we were like, and I'm like, Mike, what do you think about that? And you're like, look, I see
I just don't know enough about it.
I need to look more into the history of comedy before I weigh in on it.
I reached out to my brother-in-law. He's a professor of comedics.
So now, and I heard Simmons. He's like, well, Steve Kerr gave a good answer. Like he doesn't really know what's going on. So you're telling me now
it's a good answer if you're a guy that does. It's a good answer for Brad Stevens.
It's a good answer.
It's not a good answer for.
It's a good answer to cover your ass.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like
if you haven't weighed in already.
I don't know enough about it to really give an intellectual talk about it.
Well, I mean, I think China's a communist country,
of course.
So how do you think they treat?
How do you feel about human rights?
How do you feel about like freedom of expression?
I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is it's not a legitimate answer when you're this political voice of the NBA.
Right. And also, it's never really bothered me the NBA is in business with China. I haven't really thought about it. I think about it, it's kind of strange. But, all these guys who are big thinkers and, First Amendment and freedom of speech and Donald Trump's evil and women's rights. And I remember Gregg Popovich talked about suffrage one time. So, so now you're in China where these people in Hong Kong are slaves and these Muslim women are being abused and they harvest organs of like living people. They get their fucking eyes out. They're sitting there being like, I don't really know enough about it. I don't know what's going on.
Weren't all these big NBA guys worked up over North Carolina and the bathroom bill?
They didn't. Yeah. They were going
to boycott that fucking state.
The All-Star game.
Well, that's not as nuanced an issue.
What's the gay rights situation in China?
Yeah.
Good.
How do you think trans people are dealt with in China?
Oh, really well. Extraordinarily well. Of course.
Better than here, of course.
So hypocritical, and I mean, we can bitch and moan and go. It's my issue isn't even that I don't even care if they're playing or not playing, whatever. It's just the inconsistency of the Kerrs and the Popoviches and the people. And not even that. It's no, that's it, Steve. Is the media to bend over backwards to criticize, to defend people who are like-minded, like they are. Like so now the liberals, like the Kerrs and the Popoviches, are keeping their fucking mouths shut. And the liberal media, who praise them for speaking out, aren't saying anything now because they keep their mouth shut on something that they find deplorable.
Because it's not a Trump issue.
Yeah, and if you ask an average writer who's a liberal, what do you think of this China stuff? They'd be like, oh, it's disgusting. So why don't you write that? They don't. It's fucking crazy.
And Bill Simmons is basically like, can you believe all these people on Twitter worked up over fucking human rights in China? Can you believe these assholes?
Simmons is an embarrassment on this. I mean, it's strange. I don't. You know what? I guarantee you, if you look up Kerr and Simmons, I bet you Kerr's been on this podcast like 3 times. There's no other explanation.
Yeah, he does. He begins attacking anyone who was attacking Kerr.
Right. I look up Kerr. I'll look up Kerr and Simmons. I bet she's been on. I bet she's a podcast regular. He has to be.
Right. And
go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. No,
just the amount of. Just imagine if there was no relationship between NBA and China, then imagine the pats on the back that the Rockets GM would be getting for just tweeting like, our hearts are with Hong Kong or whatever the fuck.
What's incredible is Maury tweets this out and deletes it right away, which I'm glad he did that because, now it's gone. No one's talking about it at all. Thank God he did that. And like NBA owners, the owner of the Nets, who I think is Taiwanese, like was apologizing in a statement to Yao Ming in China for Daryl Morey having the audacity to tweet out. Eventually his tweet was what? Freedom for Hong Kong. I stand with Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And they're criticizing him. It's fucking crazy. It's nuts. But they're billionaires. I mean, they are. There's a reason why they're billionaires. They want to make more money.
It shows. I haven't heard Fox News' take on this, but they must be loving it because it just shows how hypocritical that side is.
That's all I care about. Like, I honestly, that's the thing I find the most is I'm almost interested more in the media, guys. Simmons perfectly articulates the media, who I've not heard anybody rip Popovich or Trump yet from the left. The right people, the people on the right have had their chance. It's fresh meat. It's easy. But how about the people on the left? Why doesn't somebody who agrees with Popovich and Trump and Kerr on their Trump stuff say, geez, how about speaking up for women's issues here, or speaking up for trans issues, or speaking up for the fact that this is a communist country that doesn't allow these people to fucking think?
Well, if a Muslim woman in Boston had claimed to have her hijab ripped off, it would get more media coverage from like the Boston Globe,
these women who were getting abused in prison,
like over 1 million people in
concentration
camps.
At one point here, Bill says, Simmons says, it's like the people in China. A lot of people in China sort of reached out to me over the weekend about this. He's like, and they seemed upset. He's like, in their defense, it's weird because they don't know because they don't get all the news that's going on. I'm like, yeah, why do you think that is, Bill? They don't know the whole story because, they live their lives in a communist bubble.
Well, they have more sympathy for people who live in this awful oppression of having like mean words said about them on the internet rather than people who live under an actual oppressive government.
That's true. It is, to me, insane. Where do you want to start with this?
So we can start where he's talking about how he's scared to talk about China, and he brings up LeBron. Which
I can't believe. What is so? Before we do this, I'm reading this story. I read this story this morning. It's funny you mentioned this. Abortions and sexual humiliation. Muslim women who fled China for Kazakhstan recount ordeals. Did you ever read stories like this?
Yes.
It's totally insane. And it's not like this story is all the way back. Like, it's not recent, to be fair. It's October 5th, 2019.
Oh.
The story came out.
It was
a little stale.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's 4 days old, but it's unbelievable. China expands a years-long crackdown on its Muslim minority. Abuse directly, specifically against women, aiming at curbing their ability to reproduce.
Where are the liberals on this one?
It's weird. I mean, so she talks. I read about this 38-year-old woman, and it's unbelievable. I mean, they officials were told she was not allowed to have what was her fourth child. Doctors cut her fetus out without using anesthesia. She still suffers from complications. I mean, they are fucking ripping these women's vaginas apart so they can't have kids.
Now imagine if Trump was asked about China and said, it's a nuanced issue. There's a lot of great people over there.
Yeah, but that's basically what he's doing. Yeah. He's made an agreement not to support the Hong Kong protests.
Right.
Under China's one-child policy, abortions and contraceptives were encouraged and enforced by officials. We know all that. Abandoned a couple of years ago. But yeah, Beijing is, by the way, trying to wipe out Muslims. I mean, they're trying to. I mean, essentially, it is.
Well, they don't want any religion,
right? It's a concentration camp. Yeah. Essentially, it's going on. It's unbelievable. Talk about these women who haven't seen their sisters in years. I mean, where you're right. Where is this?
They're the biggest human rights violators on the planet.
Any woman or man under age 35 was raped and sexually abused. Muslim people, she said through an interpreter in Turkey. Now, I know Mike doesn't have an issue with that, but we do. I mean, it's fucking unbelievable.
And you know what? Now the Kirk Minihane show is probably going to be banned in China.
Shit.
Let's try and make it happen.
Do we have
that guy does look like Winnie the Pooh, by the way.
Oh, yes. She?
It's true. It's true.
I mean, come on.
Just like the Japanese prime minister looks like Eeyore. Or is it Piglet?
Yeah, Piglet.
I don't agree with any of that. But it's fucking crazy. So listen to Simmons, who, is a
huge
influential figure in the media in America. Wouldn't you say, in sports media, Bill Simmons?
Yeah, I would say
if he came out strong and ripped the NBA, but as always you wonder, does the Ringer have some NBA association? They have some friends in the NBA. Now, ESPN, of course, as our friend Laura Wagner reported at Deadspin. Good job by Laura Wags, our buddy. She said the ESPN was told, on air people, keep your fucking mouth shut about this.
Of course.
Like, keep your fucking mouth shut.
Don't you dare talk about fucking human
rights
rights
to the NBA.
And they're over
the NBA Finals.
They did that show, The Jump, with Rachel Nichols. Everyone thinks is the greatest personality ever. She's over there in China right now, smiling away. It's just like it's amazing. No pride.
Yeah.
No, if you really care, or if you don't care, don't care. But don't care always.
Right. Don't
selectively
talk
care
about how great Colin Kaepernick is.
Yeah, how evil Trump is. You can do all that shit. But this is worse. This is much worse.
You just want consistency on human rights?
I think it's or just consistency. Just speak up
in general.
Yeah. I mean, clearly there's been a league-wide NBA. Because where's LeBron? Is LeBron James at his barbershop talking to these people about this?
Well, they're not in season right now.
I mean, he did a show the other day. Gavin Newsom came on. They signed that. Yeah, they signed that. They signed the whatchamacallit on there. The rights for college athletes,
okay.
He signed the bill in the barbershop.
Yeah.
And they could talk about Kaepernick. Again, who is going to get your face if you defend Colin Kaepernick in the media?
Oh, so everyone.
Yeah.
He'll be endless.
Donald Trump. It's unbelievable. Go ahead. Let me hear Simmons.
Like, we can all agree China, I think we're all a little afraid of the potential of China in any situation like this, given previous behavior. I also know that I'm afraid to even talk about it.
Stop.
Why? And
why the fuck are you afraid to talk? Like, why? What are you afraid of?
Because it's a nuanced issue.
He's going to lose money.
How is he going to lose money?
I don't know. His sponsors are going to run from him. Maybe he's not going to be able to get NBA guests. I don't know.
China sponsors are
going to be censored. I don't know. He's a coward.
I don't even understand why. If you said to me, whatever, don't talk about something that would directly affect you. I'm like, I can say, all right, I can understand why you might be afraid. I mean, I would talk about it, but what is there to be afraid?
He's afraid to talk about it because it's an issue that given his opinion, he won't necessarily get 100% Twitter applause. You know what I mean? Like that's why
It seems like the easiest topic of all time to get Twitter applause. Talking about abusing women and communism and
yes, but you're ruining the relationship between the NBA and China.
I know, but the average Twitter person doesn't care about that.
I know.
He's still got this thing where he thinks you need to understand the entire history of Hong Kong and like the parliament and the government and the interaction between the two.
I think we're past all that.
That is true.
Okay, that might be nuanced.
There's no nuance. There's no nuance in this issue at all.
No.
There's
You
no
are right.
nuance.
Now that I think about it, if Bill Simmons said like "fuck what the NBA is doing here is wrong," then he would get
People, it'd be Deadspin and
love
off on that. They would
Yeah,
all
yeah.
blow him for. I don't understand where the. Here's the thing. I think Simmons has relationships with people. I guess with people in the NBA. I don't know.
There's at one point where he's like, "Does anybody really want LeBron James' take on this?" I was like, "Well, if I'm in a concentration camp and there's this superstar athlete who could bring attention to my
let's
play."
get to that. I don't even. Yeah, keep playing. Go ahead.
When I think about these, not just Adam Silver, but you think about guys like LeBron.
Yeah.
And Kevin Durant. And I'm trying to think, what other guys have really kind of dove into this stuff where they've talked about like, some of the stuff Trump's done and et cetera, et cetera.
Kerr
They go
and
in the shop,
Popovich
they
and
talk
Curry
about,
and all these guys.
how the NCAA needs to play its players. It's all stuff that is kind of gone through a cleanser. It's okay.
This is sort of an amazing thing that Bill's doing here. Bill's like, I'm fine with these guys when they talk about things that are really safe. They've been through but if it's controversial and it can influence things and maybe like they shouldn't say anything.
Right.
What a weird instinct. I feel like
especially for a guy like Bill Simmons, who like the reason he left ESPN was
the Goodell
supposedly because
stuff.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Bill in there, but I don't really. This one is just it eludes me. You keep saying he's being a pussy. I don't even think it's.
He's scared. He's inconsistent.
But what's he scared
He's
of?
halting. He doesn't want to talk.
I know, but it's almost like he knows something that we don't.
Would he come on?
No, I've tried him on before. He doesn't like Barstool.
Really?
Says Barstool treated him like shit before. I think Portnoy.
Portnoy offered him like ownership in the company or something at one point.
But I don't really get along now. I'll try again, but he's going to say no. But I'll try again. I mean, that'll be fine. Sure, yeah, I'll ask again.
No, I agree. And that's going to be fascinating to watch. I mean, this is a guy who's, been willing to put himself forward on a variety of social issues. And we saw it just even last week. He's like, sitting next to Gavin Newsom, who's signing legislation about the Fair Pay to Play Act. He is doing his thing. And if he gets there, and weighs in.
By the way, he's not. He's not going near this. And I don't think any of these players should.
You think zero chance?
That's incredible. Like, so Simmons is a liberal. He's admitted he's a liberal. He says it. He says it before.
Right.
So he thinks that guys who can influence, like you said, LeBron James could, it'd
be huge.
He could, and Simmons is like, you shouldn't do that. Like, you shouldn't stop these, women who are in concentration camps and these, like, you shouldn't because it might hurt your brand. It might hurt some money coming.
But if you can get people to kneel for an anthem, you should do that.
Yeah,
that's what's really important.
Like he's going to change the attitude of the Chinese government, but they respond to money just like the NBA does. If people stopped doing business with a human rights violator, you could bring about some change.
The NBA is billions of dollars to China. So if the NBA said "fuck you," that may start something, and it might be because LeBron James found a big microphone and started talking.
In a weird way, I think it's going to backfire against China by making such a big stink over just like one tweet about Hong Kong.
Right.
I think
you see people ripping
economy.
signs away at games and all this stuff.
No, it's just going to draw more attention to it.
What's funny is Portnoy said the other day, I think, is like, this is what he would do and probably be criticized for it. Like, he would say, if they could sell T-shirts to 1% of China, that's a shit ton of T-shirts. So he would say, yeah, go do it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm sure he would.
And he would get crucified. AOC would tweet about it and say what a monster he is.
Keep in mind, AOC and Ted Cruz are together on this.
Right.
Yeah. Like, everyone's together on this.
It's a weird thing. Like, on the political side, everyone's together.
What's funny is everyone's always like, and they don't mean it because everyone loves a good fight. But everyone's like, oh, it's wonderful that Ellen and George Bush did it. And once in a while, you have to put things aside and be together. So now they're together. This is what people claim.
Which is, by the way, insane that they even had to be a discussion.
Right. But this is what everybody claims they want to see. It's happening, and still people aren't talking about it. Like, but you know why? Because everyone's making a shitload of money from China.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone. Not us, but everyone in the in the business world.
Well, not anymore. Not after this. It's fucking those Chinese deals Cullinane had going.
That's true.
Gone.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point.
He was in talk. Oh, Kirk, I was on the verge of bringing something
so close. When we throw a ride to China.
He speaks Mandarin.
Of course he does. Do you have any more, Bill, or no?
I think so. Unless it gets worse or something happens, I just don't see the upside. And Honestly,
Well,
I
just don't see the upside of
what's
speaking
the,
out in
what's the
favor of
upside
human
of
rights.
ever what's the upside personally of ever doing something that's controversial?
What's the upside of ever doing anything?
What's the upside of speaking out for someone else's human rights, especially if they're on the other side of the planet?
And by the way,
So what's the
I
upside?
hate to say it, like selfishly, like I think it's actually great for LeBron James's brand if he spoke up against it.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I mean, like selfishly, I think it's great. Like I understand.
Or like
the
we
other,
said, Bill Simmons. If Bill Simmons just said,
sure.
like, fuck LeBron, that'd be great.
but I would say like Simmons has no real backlash. Like if LeBron really spoke up hard, I mean, he'd be pissing off owners and Adam Silver, and maybe get in trouble. Imagine if he got suspended.
He's got the clout to do that.
But if he got suspended for 3 games, it'd be the greatest thing ever for him.
He'd be a martyr.
The greatest thing
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
for him.
I would be a fan of him.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, good for him. He's got some guts. But you know what? Every player has kept their fucking mouth shut. And I think the Lakers are going to China, right?
Yes.
So he's going to be there in China?
And they still do some kind of basketball camp during the summer that's like in the shadow of the concentration.
They do a lot of shit. Ever since I don't know, maybe it was before this, but I remember a lot of it when Yao Ming entered the league. There's been a real tie between the NBA and China.
Well, I mean, it's not. And they talk about this podcast as well. It was a story from a few months ago. You know, the WWE does these shows in Saudi Arabia where, I mean, the women are, it's just like, they can't even drive.
Well, they can now. They can drive now.
That's true. Recently,
They
they were
still
able
have
to.
to. They still have to have their.
They don't go usually, right?
But I'd say the women are not treated well
Yeah.
in Saudi Arabia, would you say, Steve?
Not as good as they are here in the United
So,
States.
you know, but the WWE keeps going, and like they're just, you know, and there was a big issue, and they kept going, and nobody said anything, and life goes on. I think the NBA is thinking, we'll just sweat it out, like we'll just get through this, and 2 weeks from now, people will move on. But you mentioned it the
And
other
they're
day.
right. People forget.
Well, Steve mentioned it the other day, and I was kind of like, I didn't really. But we're now 4 or 5 days in, and people, I feel like it's not gone away yet.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a bigger story.
Well, something's going to happen. Like a protester's going to get killed, beat up.
There's already been 2 killed in Hong Kong, but in the United States, people are going to still continue to bring those signs to NBA games. People
they're taking these signs down in America.
Stupid. Like Chinese censorship is coming to American soil through the corporate.
Yeah, that is madness.
Fucking stupid.
It's bad business too. It's just bad. There's what's the big deal? And where's will some owner come out on the other side, or no? Are they just going to get their pockets lined? Like, where's Wick Grousbeck? Where's whoever?
Yeah.
Mark Cuban, he seems to be pretty outspoken. I haven't heard much from him on this.
Have we seen an editorial from the big newspaper that's owned by a guy who also owns a sports?
And I also
sports
feel like
franchise?
there's a writer in one of these newspapers who would care about this issue going on in some of these countries. I don't know.
Shaughnessy?
No, I'm thinking more of a
Cullen?
enemy of mine who may want to weigh in, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe
I would
maybe
think any good right-thinking liberal would care
maybe
about
the issue
this.
of women being, imprisoned by China doesn't really tickle them at all. I don't know.
There are podcasts that need to be taken down.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
And my thing is even like someone like me, whatever that version of that is in the NBA, it's like I wouldn't expect them to comment, but everyone loves just talking about how oppressive Trump is.
Why
Yes,
again, Popovich won this. We played in the old show. Popovich won this long monologue talking about women's suffrage and how Trump is evil.
But this is real life oppression.
And I mean, Twitter blew their fucking load over that. Like, oh my God, Pop is everything. Remember, it was like Pop #Pop2020.
Go off.
Yeah, Pop against Trump. Trump wouldn't be able to handle Popovich, a baskbasketball coach. And again, he's
it
welcome.
seems like it'd be all right.
He's welcome to say whatever he likes. I have no problem with that. But now a real issue comes up. And I quote tweeted his answer the other day.
I saw, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Do we have Kerr's answer or no?
Yeah, I've got Kerr and Popovich.
Yeah, any more Simmons or is he more playing?
I've got a lot more Simmons.
Do you anything else you find interesting in this or no?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know if I care about LeBron James's take on this story. Do you? Like, are you sitting around going, man?
Of course I'm curious. I'm curious to see.
Are you curious because he's
no.
a public figure, or you're curious of him as one of the premier thinkers and he's going to bring some insight to the situation?
I'll tell you what. Simmons was not saying that when he was ripping on Trump. Like, it wasn't like.
The answer is no, I'm not at all curious, but I wasn't curious when he chose to open his mouth about every other fucking subject.
Oh, I'm curious about this.
Right now.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, no, I don't give a fuck what LeBron James thinks about anything. But he's been willing to tell us all the time until this.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. And I saw all these people, and I saw the Boston media critic Chad Finn and Richard Deitch are all like, well, now they're saying nothing, and that's you guys are being purposely disingenuous about this.
You're being mean.
You're just fucking lying. Like you're fine when they go for hours about Trump and how evil Trump is. And again, great. I fucking don't care. But now when real shit's going on, not like the NBA clearly said, I'll tell you what, even Steve Kerr said, listen, the NBA sent out an email, told me not to talk about it. I have things I want to say, but I can't say them right now. My bosses told me not to talk about it. I'd say, well, all right. he's kind of a pussy, but he's telling the truth.
Well, not even that. That in a way would be it'd be saying,
also
hey,
be ripping the NBA.
Your issue is with the NBA. Yeah.
Right. Talk to Adam Silver. It is true. I mean, but if the Lakers said, hey, we're not going on that fucking plane to China, we're not going. They could change things.
And you mentioned Adam Silver, probably the supposed wokest guy ever. Where is he?
Yeah. I mean, he was quick to end Donald Sterling after a day.
Yeah.
Which is fine. The Sterling was a puke. I don't really care. But now this thing comes up.
But Donald Sterling said something in his own home.
Right. Donald Sterling said words. These people are murdering people. They're mutilating vaginas. They're restricting freedom. And you're making money off their backs. Which, again, 2 days ago I didn't care about. But I don't know. Let me hear it.
So when he went after Trump that time during the whole Kaepernick thing, I thought that was one of the coolest things any athlete's done.
Oh, that was
where
cool.
He was just like, fuck
awesome.
it, I'm going for it.
Yeah, fuck
and
it.
it was really unusual.
Hold on. Fuck, I put my career on the line. I'm going to be an athlete in 2017 or whatever it was, criticizing Donald Trump. Yeah. I love that angle of it, too. Like, I'll say it 10 times. Go for it. If you hate Trump, knock yourself out, but you were facing no backlash by doing that. None.
It was so cool when he defended Colin Kaepernick, but defending the oppressed people of China, that wouldn't be as cool.
I don't think he should be doing. I don't think he should be doing that. Is what Simmons said.
Have we focus grouped it yet? Have we seen how it's going to go over?
We'll see how cool it is.
It's a nuanced case.
Yeah,
it's really nuanced. God, what do you got?
Do you want Popovich or Kerr?
Let me hear Kerr.
I also get James Harden too.
Steve, obviously the big story in the league right now is Daryl Morey's tweet and everything going on with China. Do you have any thoughts on that situation?
Actually, I don't. I mean, it's a really
me, little old Steve Kerr. Why would I have any thoughts about this?
And, a lot of us don't know what to make of it. So. It's something I'm reading about.
All right, stay away. It's the noise background's annoying. But he gets into his cousin or his brother or something.
His brother-in-law is a professor of Chinese.
Was that him or Popovich?
That's Kerr.
Okay.
Yeah, his brother's. Because
I thought Popovich said, I have someone in my family that I want to talk to about this first.
Popovich gave an answer, and I think Richard Deitch, who I like, he's the media critic at The Athletic. We actually get along really well, but he's like, boy, he gave a good answer on that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You want a little bit of Popovich?
Pop?
Yeah.
Pop, Pop's mean to the media sometimes. Yeah. He's grumpy, but, Pop loves being blown more than anybody.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Belichick's an asshole. Because we know Belichick voted for him.
Well, that's true, yeah. But by the way, Belichick, if the NFL played games in China, he'd be the first guy on the plane. But you know what? He just keeps his fucking mouth shut.
He wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah,
he wouldn't, it's how it works. But he get crucified for it.
Of course.
Do you want Pop?
Yeah, good.
We've all talked about or heard about all the questions that all the talking heads have and everybody for the last 3 years. What kind of country do we want to be? Who are we? Where do we want to go? That sort of thing. Adam said something that helps you understand what direction you need to go in, rather than the cowardice of not being able to respond to something like the murder of Mr. Khashoggi. And there are many, many incidents like that where it's leadership and courage mean nothing. It's all about personal aggrandizement. So I was thrilled.
That's his answer on China, right?
Yes. Yeah. That was like the tail end of it where he starts attacking Trump.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Do you think guys like Popovich? Because 10 years ago when the Spurs were winning, I didn't know what Popovich's fucking political stances were. Do you think in this exact moment he's thinking, boy, I wish I just never talked about Trump? You know what I mean?
He must know he looks like a pussy. I mean, Kerr must know too. You got to eat shit. But hey, that's life. Like, you want to swing your dick around when it's an easy target.
Yeah.
When things get tough and then you don't have an answer, you're a pussy.
But is it even that tough?
Is it really? I don't think
it's really that
it is.
tough.
Your boss has said, keep your fucking mouth shut. So for guys like that. Now, meanwhile, if Popovich criticized it, what would happen?
Exactly.
He's made $100 million. And
it's also public.
The Spurs are never going to fire him.
He'd be celebrated, yeah.
The Warriors would never fire Kerr. Nothing would happen. But in their minds are thinking, well, we have to keep... Their owner said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they're good little doggies. Popovich a little doggy.
And imagine how much Adam Silver would be crucified if he suspended someone for speaking out against China.
Free speech would never happen.
No.
Now, they're happy to play places where free speech is not allowed, but they would... But, when it comes down to it, they're just little company stooges. And I don't respect. I couldn't do it. My history's pretty clear on that. That's why I'm not where I was before. But Simmons I don't actually understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's not
speaking out against it.
They should probably mention that Steve Kerr's father was killed by the PLO, and maybe
why? I mean, we know he was.
Malcolm
Kerr was assassinated in Beirut, I believe. I know that, but what is? Shouldn't that make him?
Probably mention it.
Shouldn't that make him? Okay, I'll mention that. Shouldn't that make him more likely to speak out about it?
I would think so.
I mean, I don't really understand. Like, that's why I hear that. That sounds like somebody who is friends with Kerr.
I was going to say.
You're
I think you hit it when you said
about this league, and you're going to learn a lot, especially about Adam Silver, through following this topic for the next few weeks.
Well, I was surprised, and this is more a reflection on how awful social media is in 2019. Steve Kerr was trending this morning because he didn't have a take yet, and people were mad at him that he was looking at the situation and going, this is actually really complicated. I want to learn more about it before I say how I feel. And the reaction online was basically, fuck you.
I'd like to learn more about this oppressive government.
Yeah, I mean, well,
let's see what they're really doing.
Yeah, I'm looking up Kerr's been on Simmons' podcast a bunch of times.
Okay, that's got to be
but yeah, I don't...
like, how many times can you retreat into the dumbass, I don't know enough, I haven't read enough about that? Like, how long does that excuse
look, Simmons that's just bullshit. Like, no, maybe the extreme right was having an easy pinata day with Kerr. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's simple. Like, there's nobody, that's how, and Jason Gay is actually like, well, he actually gives a good answer to that. He's like, well, that's life. Like, he's spoken up in the past. He is fully aware of the issue that's going on. He may not know the entire history of Hong Kong and China and Britain, all that stuff, but he's aware of the oppression. He knows China's a communist country. He knows everything, but he's not saying, he's either really smart or he's stupid.
Right.
And you want James Harden? James Harden was more pathetic than either of the coaches.
Well, but here's the thing. I don't expect anything from James Harden.
Right. I don't know what James Harden's opinions are. So if
he weighed in on the past? Like, has he been the anti-Trump guy?
I don't know, but he's pretty shitty in this China situation.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we apologize. We love China. We love playing there. I know for both of us individually, we go there once or twice a year. They show us the most important love. So we appreciate them as a fan base, and we love everything they're about, and we appreciate their support that they give us.
We love everything there. We love everything.
He's in China, right? While he's doing this, they're in China now.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean.
But here's the thing about James Harden. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know any of his political opinions. That could easily be the same answer he'd give about if the Rockets won and they had to go to the White House. I don't know.
I know nothing about Harden.
And that's why I have more of a problem with Kerr and Popovich, because you have to hear them all. Oh my God, they snap back at Trump, clap back at Trump on social media.
It is amazing. It's just an amazing. And with me, it's always about the media. The media is so embarrassing on this. It's incredible. Like, where's the op-ed shitting all over Popovich and Kerr?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're not. Now it's like, well,
those are their guys.
I guess, but yeah. And like you said, where's the New York Times? Where's the Globe? Where's the Washington Post? Where are these op-eds?
Don't they have some of these bigger organizations have reporters in China? I imagine that you could do some brave reporting and actually, maybe get some pictures of the concentration camp.
Yeah, but it's not as fun as
go embedded in Hong Kong.
It's not as fun as beating up on Republicans or people that use mean words. Or
unbelievable.
Like, they fawned over the Occupy Wall Street movement, which was just like shitty compared to what Hong Kong is fighting for.
Yeah, don't get caught. Don't save that for later, Steve. I know you're into this Occupy Wall Street thing, but
Jerry will be in a few minutes.
Yeah, that with Jerry.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
Steve Jerry podcast.
Should I reach out to Bill?
Yeah, why not?
All right. I'll message him right now. Fine. Fuck you.
Say, come on, you pussy. Say, hey, bitch.
Let me see. I get along fine with him. I like him. But
now, there's a weird thing. Does he not like you? Because I remember the excuse why he wouldn't come on your old podcast is he hated EEI.
Well, I went on his podcast a few months ago.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I went on the one that you just play. I was on that.
So he does like.
No, we get along fine. He did hate EEI, and
yeah.
I think
now he hates Barstool.
Yeah, I don't know what that
hates
story
everywhere
is.
You go.
That's true.
I know there was a thing. I know Portnoy and Simmons were always butting heads, but I remember when Simmons left ESPN, Portnoy said, I can't offer you the contract, anyone else will, but I'll offer you equity in the company.
Right.
And this was before they sold, obviously, so I think Simmons would have done pretty well in that.
1 second, I'm sending this to him. Well, any shot I can get you on to talk about the NBA China stuff? Yeah? No? Good?
Yeah. He'll say, I don't really have much of an opinion.
What are you talking about?
It's a nuanced issue, Kirk, and I'm really just not that well informed on it.
We
But I like what Steve Kerr said.
I'm just going to give a +1 to Steve Kerr on this, and maybe a +2 to Popovich.
Played some of your segment with Jason Gay.
This is real inside stuff here.
People like to
get to see how the sausage is made.
LOL. Smiley face.
Did you like Big Cat's text to you, by the way? We helped him with that.
What's that?
He texted you a bunch of smiley faces and ha-has. And
he did, yeah. That was funny. I mean, you guys are so funny.
Aren't we?
It's hilarious. All right, as a leader in the CBD industry, CBDMD is committed to providing you with high-quality, THC-free CBD oil products. Or as Archie Bunker would say, Earl products. Whether you're gunning for a raise or an Olympic gold medal, you need to stay at the top of your game. Bubba Watson, Steve Smith Sr. I talked about Bubba Watson, by the way, in the Foreplay podcast. If you're a Kirk Minihane golf fan, you got all the Minihane golf takes in that podcast. Did you get to listen to it, Mike, or no?
Not yet. I'll have to now.
You'll be into it.
Now that I know.
It's a golfer yourself.
All right.
CBD, again, whether it's, need help sleeping, need help working out, just basic recovery stuff, it's the way they go. CBD, high-quality stuff. We're going to make it even easier for the listeners. CBDMD is offering our listeners 25% off with your purchase when you use the promo code KIRK at checkout. Once again, that's CBDMD.com, promo code KIRK, K-I-R-K. 25% off your order of premium CBD oil products from CBDMD. CBDMD.com, CBDMD. Don't worry about it. That's their tagline. And Rob Gronkowski's a big user of CBD as well, right? And I think he's making his big TV. That's not tonight, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
Tonight,
is it really? He's on tonight?
Yeah, they wanted him in for the Pence game.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. I'm sure you'll be electric on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine if someone makes a 69-yard touchdown.
Oh, forget
That'll be
it. It's
funny.
Wild. So make sure to use that CBD stuff right now. It's going to help me recover it. As I said, I've heard from people all the time. To help them. You see it all over the place. There's a reason why it works. So go to CBDMD.com. Do that right now, please. Help the show out. What else we got, Steve?
We got some political stuff that you'll probably make fun of me for even bringing up, but I've got bad radio.
What political stuff? Hold on. I want to make fun of you.
We've got Elizabeth Warren lying about why she was fired from her teaching job. We've got Hillary Clinton saying that she could beat Trump again.
What have I been telling you about this for months?
She's going to run?
She's going to run.
You have said that.
She has nothing else to do in her life. What is she doing all day?
Well, in order to make money, she has to have political power. So you're right. I mean, she doesn't have a job unless she can
extort. Not into that part of it, but she's also just bored, a human nature, and she thinks she can win.
I don't know. She still gets asked to go speak at all these.
I know,
different
but she's not important though. She's on the outside looking in.
Yeah,
for the first time.
That's fair.
Since 1988.
Yeah,
she's not really involved in any real way in an election.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was always in the mix, whether she was running or not running, or the wife of a president.
Maybe even earlier than that, when Bill was AG. I mean, Attorney General of Arkansas.
Okay,
we're
not reading the book here, Steve. But the point is, she's going to run. She's going to.
Wouldn't that be sad if it was Trump Hillary again?
Oh, that'd be pathetic.
Just be like, we're doing this, and then Trump
I think
would beat her.
It'd beat her even worse.
Oh yeah,
easily,
definitely. It'd be the worst possible thing.
But she might still get the nomination.
I don't think she will.
You think Elizabeth Warren's going to be the nominee?
I think
if she runs.
That's the way kind of things are kind of looking. Although it'll be an interesting election because Biden has so much of the African American vote. It's crazy. In South Carolina, he's getting like 58% of the African American vote.
Stood up to the African Americans at that pool.
You heard that Corn Pop story. Yeah. Now, Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Your boy Pete Buttigieg is polling at 0%.
I know.
With blacks.
Mayor Pete's not. Well, why do you think that might be?
Oh.
I don't know. It's a weird thing.
No, I'm just curious. I actually don't know.
People are homophobic, you think?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I have no idea. There's no name recognition.
They probably don't like his track record as mayor of South Bend.
It's tough to be a mayor elected president. I feel like that's, not a lot of experience there.
True. It is weird. It's a strange, but I mean, Donald Trump's the president.
I think Biden also gets tremendous side splash from being Barack Obama's
vice
wingman.
president. Right.
Yeah. I mean, like the African
Obama has not endorsed him, right?
No,
he'll stay out.
But I mean, Biden does everything. Mentions Obama every time.
I know, but why isn't Obama
my good friend?
If Obama cares so much, why doesn't he just join him for a week of campaigning?
Because if Biden fucking implodes and his eyeball explodes in a debate with Trump and he loses, Biden. I mean, Obama doesn't want to be
talks.
Obama doesn't want to be responsible for having weighed in the Democrat primary and picked a loser. It's like if Biden wins the primary, Obama will be all in.
Oh, of course, but that's what all the presidents say. They're not going to weigh in until after.
But he just doesn't want to be blamed for setting Biden up if Biden fucking just totally loses it.
But isn't it? I guess
he's worried about his legacy, right? And also, keeping he wants to have all good relationships.
He might just not trust Biden.
Well, but he wants to have good relationships with everybody for if Michelle wants to have a political career in the future. Yeah. Right? Why piss off the Bernie wing or the Biden wing of the party?
I guess.
Support my guy Yang. They're keeping him out. They're holding him down.
What else do we have? This is fascinating. What else?
We get some bad radio. Scorch, Blind Mike's guy Scorch, interviewed Paula Dean. That was an interesting interview.
Interesting.
Paula Dean?
She was back in the news recently.
She's still around?
Yeah.
Bobby.
What was her? She used the N word a lot?
In the 80s. It came out that in the 80s.
She was
Mike's getting ready to defend a free speech martyr.
Well, I will say that she was an early victim of this whole world. We're going to ruin your fucking life.
Yeah,
she used the N word in the 80s.
When she was I believe she was in a bank that was being robbed. She was working at it. And later recanting the story, she used the word. No one caught her or had her on tape. She admitted this years later.
Recanting or recounting the story?
Whatever you say. Recounting.
Well, it's two totally different things.
I know. Recounting the story.
She'd be better off if she recanted.
If she recanted, I think would be
no, but she'd
still have a show.
She was telling the story years later and said that she used the word and she felt bad about it. And people said, "You used the word?"
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So bye Food
But
Network.
also, to be fair, she was having plantation themed weddings.
Yeah, not a great idea. Yeah. I'm a great person.
Yeah.
So Bobby Bones had her on?
No.
Scorch.
Who's Scorch?
Scorch. He used the Red 13 Studios. He's out in Wisconsin now.
Yeah, he's out in Wisconsin now.
He used to work for WAAF.
He's got a voice that sounds like he's been drinking gasoline.
Yeah, we played him once before, very briefly.
Okay. Do I want to hear him?
I haven't heard this, so up to Steve, I guess. But he's usually pretty good.
Do you remember the first thing you cooked for others?
Listen, I remember the first day I made 50 tuna fish sandwiches.
This is kind of like my show.
I have to say, that's true. I have to say, it's a terrible thing, but you do sound so much more racist when you have a Southern accent. I know that sounds bad.
It's like what your dad told you. Southern people are smarter than they sound.
And British people are not as smart.
Well, because it's anytime you're
parodying
a racist, you're like, son, let me tell you.
It's that old.
Also, where are you most likely to find a plantation-themed wedding?
Right.
Not many of those.
Not a lot
in
in Cambridge, I don't think.
No.
First of all, what the fuck is this segment anyway? How does this? Where is this?
This is just their interview.
He sounds like a serial killer, doesn't he? Too. He's like, it's like
that's his voice, Scorch.
That's his name. Scorch.
Wheel of Meat. Yeah, he has a lot of wacky segments.
He was the Wheel of Meat guy.
A hot entree every day, 2 or 3 different salads, soup, dessert. I did grilled chicken salads every morning. Put chickens on the grill and just had all this wonderful.
Is there an industrial fan in the background?
Fruit salad. So it didn't take me long to learn that I had to have more than a tuna fish sandwich.
Although, I'll tell you, if the tuna fish sandwich has celery and some pickles in it, you've got a winner of a tuna fish sandwich. Your book is Paula Dean's Southern Baking. There's...
I can't even do a Scorch. I would blow my voice out. Exactly. I was going to do an impression of him saying something racist to her, but I can't even do it. Where is she, by the way? You said she in
I have no idea.
Tunnel or something?
It sounds rough.
She's probably got another one. She's probably got $200 million.
You think?
Oh,
she had an empire. She had the show. She's had all her books.
Was she that big? I didn't know.
Selling. I mean, she's probably got deals with Target and Walmart.
Oh,
selling,
true.
Well,
she lost
cooking utensils,
like a knockoff Martha Stewart kind of.
Yeah. No, she was a southern. She was a southern.
But if she had like a 5-year run with that, is it DEEN?
I
think it is.
Yeah.
Net worth. Yeah, $14 million. I was wrong.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Well, maybe she lost a lot of money. Who knows?
Ugh, how do people live with 14
She's had a rough go.
People live with $14 million?
I know.
Is that even possible?
The poors, they call them.
Cannot be easy.
Yeah. Us on from the other side of the tracks, you know?
Jesus.
Brooke and Jubal have a nice prank phone call that I think you guys will get a kick out of.
Oh.
This is wacky.
By the way, it's time. I was thinking about the pranksters this morning during my run.
Yes.
The Minifans. I'm all for it. Keep doing it, but I want more creativity.
Okay. So our boy Tim from Canton has said he's spreading his legs a little bit and going national.
I like that, and
I've heard some people in Detroit.
Good.
Say they're starting up.
I want to hear from every. Here's what I want. I want a prank phone call in every state in the union.
Okay.
I want every state represented by my birthday. That's 3 weeks from today. You have 3 weeks. October 31st, I will turn 45. I want a prank call from a radio station in every state in America.
I will say this: you want more creativity. You could, if you wanted to.
Steve, shut up for a second. I am declaring this. I hereby declare, or as Harry Minihane once said this summer, I hereby decree. He said in a moment of anger, I hereby declare. I want to hear from every state in the union. This is important. I don't care about Muslim women in China. That's fine. Whatever. I want a prank phone call every state.
Can I give a little advice to the people?
Well, fuck have you done outside the state for prank phone calls?
I know.
Go ahead.
Failed miserably. But if I can give a little advice, make sure you do a show. Either record it yourself or make sure you do a show that posts all their shit online, because a lot of them are like segmented podcasts.
Yes. Thank you.
And then give us a rough timestamp instead of saying,
if it doesn't get played on this podcast,
it's a declaration.
It never happened.
I want that tweeted out, Steve, immediately.
Okay. All right. Can I give a piece of advice?
Sure.
You could create a burner email account and contact the producers and try to get yourself booked as a guest.
Also a good idea. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
If you do that, you'll get the Kirk Minihane stamp of approval.
Wow. And that goes miles.
Yeah, you can live on that for the rest of your life.
Right.
You can dine on that for years.
$2 million?
At least.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You show that at restaurants.
Now, another
the joke has been stretched out long enough, Mike. Go ahead.
Second piece of advice. This is not the prank call I'm about to play is not a good prank call.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Seth McElroy. I'm calling from 24 Hour Fitness. I was looking for James.
This is James.
Hey, James, how are you? I'm actually calling to inform you that your membership has been fulfilled, and it's been a pleasure having you as a member, and we wish you well. So we won't need you coming into the gym anymore.
No, I think you're mistaken. I didn't set anything up like that.
No. I know you haven't set anything up, but we've been paying attention, and we noticed that you use the gym pretty much every day. But you're done. It's a good thing. Congratulations.
What do you mean I'm done? No, I'm not.
Why are the people laughing in the background, sir?
No,
of your gym.
Really
so what they're saying, nobody would ever do this.
Right.
It's funny. Like that, why would they call with that?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, that's funny.
But why wouldn't your reaction would just be, what?
My reaction would also be more interactive. I'd probably interrupt the person.
Yeah.
But I respect that he's letting him speak his thing, and then he speaks, and then he speaks.
I go, you go.
Right. We should do more of that here, I think.
I think so, too.
What is the name of this bit?
Phone tap.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is lead tending. Is that it?
No, that's the whole joke.
How long is it?
He just gets, it's 4.5 minutes.
It's amazing.
long.
Steve never says 90 seconds. They're always endless.
4.5 minutes doesn't seem long.
Just jump ahead like a minute. Can you do that?
To you folks not in radio, 4.5 minutes may not seem that long.
It's a long time.
It is a fucking eternity.
Instagram pictures, and I'm sure by now.
This isn't about Instagram pictures at all. This is about my body.
Now he's getting
and
fired up. We
temple,
missed.
and I need to treat it.
But I haven't
We missed
gotten
a
to
build.
the best part.
What the hell are you talking about? Best part? I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I'm gonna lose my
listen.
mind.
Let me finish.
You're so genuine.
Let me just finish, okay?
You're finished. You are
No,
finished.
here's the exciting news. With your canceled membership, because you did such a good job working out, you get a free $50 gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. Congrats.
Oh, see.
You're
now
telling me
he's,
to stop working out and go eat cheesecakes?
but now you eat
Are you
cheesecakes.
kidding?
No,
dude.
It'd be
what I'm
amazing
trying
if you
to
turned
tell
a
you is
gunshot
live
go
life.
off.
You just slice it too. You
Guys,
are
the gym's my
done
whole life.
working
I love
out.
it there.
Are you insane? I would never.
Of course, the only problem is he's an actor,
Cheesecake
so
into my
really
body.
wouldn't.
It's weird. You know when you get angry and you
Right.
start talking like you're impersonating someone almost.
What a weird. I'm always
Now,
amazed like
Mike,
that.
give us angry. Someone just called you and told you
Oh,
your
I'm
gym
so
membership is canceled.
mad right now. Oh, God.
Let's call a random number and tell them that we've. Can you do that from here? Tell them we've gotten rid of their gym membership. See how angry they get. Want me to give you a number or no?
Yeah, give me a number.
All right, I'll send you one. Let's see here. Cha. Let me see. Share contact. Do I have it? Here we go. I'll send you one.
We going with anyone we know, or is
It's gonna be Mutt.
No. I think I have a good one. I think you'll like this one. Well, we'll see.
Is it a person who actually has a gym membership?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. He's in fairly good condition, I think. People love this stuff. Share contact, right, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Steve. You got it?
Yeah.
What's going to call? Steve?
someone we know, apparently?
I think so, no?
Steve seemed to.
Yeah.
You got a good laugh out of that. Should be interesting.
Steve's on like Bill Simmons right now talking about China.
He's in good shape. Trying to think of who it could be. Hello, who is this? Are you canceling my gym membership? What are you doing today?
Hi, you've reached the voicemail for Bob Murchison.
Oh, all right.
There's a payoff. Just be patient. Well, maybe he cancels gym membership.
You think he'll call back?
I don't know.
Well, it's a shame that he doesn't have a gym membership anymore.
You hate to taunt people who have been so good to you over the years. You
Yeah,
know? You really do. That's not the worst idea.
What's that?
You want to? Yeah, we'll try. You want to call Mutt and cancel his gym membership?
Okay. Although then we have to edit it out. It's a whole thing.
No,
why?
Because you said you don't want. Why put them through
We'll
that?
see if he plays along.
Okay.
See if he plays along.
All right.
I mean, I don't know why.
I've got his number.
You do? Oh, give him a call.
No, that day you sent a whole bunch of them to me. I
saved
them. I figured at some point in the future this might come up again. I'm going to do him *67. See if he picks up an anonymous.
It's the first time you heard that voice, huh? That message?
Yeah.
Yes. I've never heard that before. We can get him on the podcast. This is Mike Manansky.
Well, that's too bad. Although I suspect he knows. Did you call? You can call from your number?
I did *67.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mutt would be a great actor for that, too.
He would.
What? You're canceling my gym membership?
All right, what else we got? We tried. Boy, we're not good at that.
No.
We never have
to get
success
people to
with
answer,
that.
yeah.
We tried.
But see, the thing is, we got to call Brooke and Jubal and see what they're doing because every time it's first ring.
It's weird.
Boom.
Yeah.
They get them first ring.
That's true. How do they do that?
It's amazing. It's a skill.
Incredible.
They've got to know who to call, I guess.
We should. Did you hear Casey said that she was willing to, was on with CCK. She wants to do one of these Roses things now.
Oh, okay.
really?
She's willing to do it, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how we're going to make that work, though. So what is the...
And how are we going to make it fit?
So we'll have her call in, and she says, "I suspect my husband." Blah 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 blah.
Right.
So Mike is going to be the one who offers her the roses.
Oh, okay. Right.
All right. And then we have to find someone.
We have to find a husband.
We have to find an unwilling, or I guess an unknowing husband.
A goofus, if you will.
Yes. A goofus. Yes. Some people turn into a pumpkin. Yes. People have the pumpkin reference on these calls.
I know.
Which makes me laugh. What was the deep cut we played the other day? It was an insane one.
The story you teased. Yeah. In fact, I don't know if I was ever even on there. I've never been on an episode where you mentioned it.
No, which we should do that story at some point.
I thought we decided we were going to do it on the 1 year anniversary.
That makes sense. We should do it with like Mike and a female. Don't you think? Like each playing the role.
I don't know what the story is even.
The story is the most obnoxious wedding in history. I don't even know how I found it.
A destination wedding where guests were required to spend an just incredible amount of money. They spent money on it. They had like a whole plane to fly over all of their custom decorations. It's just like the most opulent thing you can imagine.
You still have it, right?
Now, going back in time, it sounds almost like a lead type story. You're like, well, a man got married.
It wasn't like that because it was a profile of them.
Yeah,
and they were talking about their thought process going into the wedding and how like, oh, we didn't know if we wanted the columns or do we want Dorian or Corinthian style columns.
It's unbelievable. Wow. It's incredible. So I don't know. Good.
Messing with Mainers?
Yeah, hold on one second. I'll tell you this. This is amazing. Not amazing. I have not listened to the Greg Hill Show for a second.
Oh God, week. Can we just give up on it?
That's no. You have to keep doing it. Sorry, Steve. No, because you were way too happy about that. Sorry. No. I have
gotta play it cool.
I haven't listened to either station for a whole this week. I just realized that.
Oh, really?
Have you?
I listened to 98.5 yesterday because I got a tip. I thought something horrible was about to happen.
What do you mean?
But luckily, our guy Big Jim was in on the joke.
Horrible?
I thought Big Jim was about to commit an atrocity.
What was that?
I thought he was about to do one of the hackiest radio bits ever, but it was him fucking with Felger, I guess.
Okay,
so I was all right with it. Yeah.
That's good. So you haven't? Have you listened to Greg Hill at all? I haven't. I've not listened to a second to that show.
I didn't listen.
I haven't recovered from the beating
today.
you took.
I listened this morning. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Was it? Do you have any leads for me or no? Sorry.
As a matter of fact,
sorry, Steve.
Start Eli this evening.
There's a group of individuals in trouble for tricking their vegan
See, that's my favorite part is just the first few words.
While she was drunk.
In trouble?
For
tricking
trouble.
a vegan. You mean
there
in trouble?
Yeah, that's my favorite. I'm proud to say I discovered that.
See, my favorite part is the beginning, where it's just like people are talking and just a group of individuals.
I think the Minifan podcast might have touched on this week. Oh hey, what was it? Oh hey.
Oh wow, hey. Or oh hey,
Do you
wow.
have that or no, Steve?
Oh yeah, wow. Something like that.
It's gonna take me a second. Go ahead.
she sounds like a regular person when she says that. Like,
it's
not
a real
radio
voice. Yeah.
It's so.
And then we played something again where she does it again, and it's almost like she's waking up.
Yeah, it's strange. She's like alive.
Yeah,
it's
she sounds
weird.
youthful and vibrant.
Happy, and then she goes right back into the hell.
A group of individuals.
Yeah, group of a vegan group. But it's like, oh, hey, wow. It's very strange.
Yeah. But
is that hard to find, Steve?
I guess we'll never.
Yeah, no, it is. I took it off the soundboard.
Oh, why'd you take it off the soundboard?
I didn't think it was going to catch on the way it did.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Is there just a certain amount of room you can fit on that board? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For right now.
I didn't know that. Okay. So you don't have it?
No.
Okay. Well, why don't you text DEC? He has it. It's a real pro. What else do we have?
Do you want to do Messing with Mainers?
We should fuck it.
We got Bobby Bones is looking for a wedding date.
No prank calls, huh?
No, I didn't find
50 states and these assholes better get working.
50 states.
I mean,
I also pulled another fake at 8. If you'd like to hear another fake orgasm.
Oh, God.
Remember we did that?
That's the big one for the listener. If
Yes.
I can, that would be a big moment.
I know, again, not to bring up Tim from Canton again, but he was on hold the other day trying to get his fake
Trying to fake an orgasm?
I believe so, yeah.
So it's not a previously selected woman?
I don't know.
I mean, every morning at 8 o'clock, you have an opportunity to be a part of Fake at 8.
That's 8 o'clock in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now it's going on there.
I guess so, yeah.
They're reacting to calls, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a whole segment. Yeah, give me a little Fake at 8. Good.
All right. We'll start with...
Cruising chubby, fake at 8.
Sure. That's right, that's for the word. Sure.
Tell everybody what your name is.
Athena.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Who?
Jesus.
God. If they ever talk to a Roxanne, the show must shut down.
Something about Pete Townsend's softer side. It just gets me off, baby. Hey, man. Athena, you're from Mezomani?
Yeah.
Very nice. You're 26. You work at an audio visual place. Warehouse, clearinghouse.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't tell.
This is essentially the show that Fitzy that we talk about from This is basically the show that he did for WA.
You know, was it really?
Basically.
This is essentially like, if you in Howard Stern in like 1988.
Yeah, that type of shit.
If you would run him over his brain with a car like 6 times and say, go do a radio
This
show.
is what he
This
would
would sound like. Yeah. I mean, this is like really, really.
The basic.
I know people say,
shock
people
jock
say
kind of
that
stuff.
I've ripped off some of Stern's stuff, and of course I'm influenced by him heavily.
Yeah.
But
These are the real rip-off.
This part of it has never appealed to me, other than to make fun of it in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
and Stern, by the way, Stern would never do this. Like he would.
Would he have in 88?
Well, but he'd be making fun of it while he was doing it.
Okay.
Like he's, like he would be aware that it's. First of all, he'd never do that Athena thing.
Yeah, because some of that shit I'll go back and listen to, and I'm like, that's kind of hack.
Yeah,
but then I think that because it's 30 years later or whatever.
Right, but he would never. He would be. These guys. I can't. I'm not doing a great job articulating it. These guys, not that that's my job.
These guys are actually judging the quality of the fake orgasm.
And they're trying to be like outrageous, like, you get off on that. Like everything is trying to be outrageous.
Get me off, sweetheart.
Like walking up to the FCC line and pretending like they're dangerous.
But you're not that dangerous because you're on the air.
These are Scorch's competitors.
Really?
Yes, if they're in Wisconsin.
There's something going on with Wisconsin radio. I tell you,
Wisconsin?
There's a lot of edgy bad radio coming out of Wisconsin. Fake it.
Prediction: how many states will we hear from tomorrow? We're playing sound. 4?
I'll give you Connecticut.
Okay.
And maybe Rhode Island.
I want a big one. I want a big early fish to hook in. Like, imagine if we got to Montana tomorrow.
There's going to be a lot of crappy morning shows that post their
everywhere.
audio.
Yeah, if you guys know of any shows around the country.
Yeah, no,
Mike, we're not begging for it. This is like when
No,
Steve was,
I want to call. I want to call too.
Steve was begging for furniture.
No, I want to call. So I want to know some shows. I don't know a lot of shows around the country.
Tweet it out, asshole. I don't fucking be sitting there and begging. What's not a fucking.
Well, we'll get more response from.
Well, yeah. We should gently use furniture. Did you say?
Yes, I would like a sofa.
Gently
for a
used.
sofa. I'm trying to save some money here.
Why do you need a sofa?
Because I want to have a sofa right here.
If we ever have more than one guest,
we have chairs.
It'll absorb sound. It's called mass loading.
Then hire a bunch of fucking people to do it.
I got a mass load for
you want to pay for it?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to save some money.
You say mash load?
Yeah.
I mash load my pants right now.
That's right.
Rip it. Oh, I can't say
mass load.
Sorry, I can't say that in the air. We'll step back. Let's cut that out, okay? Producer Jim, or whatever his name is.
All right, do we want to cut ahead to Athena's orgasm?
I suppose. Did you ever ask Howie that question or no? What do you think this woman's doing right now? She's just in her car?
Supposedly, the story, the build-up was
she's actually having an orgasm.
She's in her car. She was masturbating.
Oh, of course she is.
You listen to these guys. How could you not?
I'll say this: she's better than the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I give her a higher grade. I bet you the guys like this one.
Let's call in. Give her a 8 out of 10.
It'd be amazing. Wouldn't it just be incredible if she was just like, "Oh, Harlan, put that hot dog, snap it right." I mean, is that so much to ask?
Well, you know what? I think maybe Blind Mike's groupie could turn things around for herself.
Oh, that would be.
Blind Mike's groupie got through and was like,
I will say this: if Blind Mike's groupie does that, I'll follow her on Twitter. If she gets on there, we'll bring her in here. She can meet Mike.
Okay.
Ooh,
deal. I'll agree to that.
If she gets to have sex with Mike,
yes. If she does that, well, it's up to Mike. I'm not going to force sex on anybody.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
But if she's if she gets on the orgasm, fakes the orgasm, it's her. Proof it's her. In here, meets Mike, picture, lunch with Mike after. I'm paying for it.
No.
Thank you.
All right.
You're fine with that?
Absolutely.
You're 100%.
100%.
100%. Okay, good. There you go.
Do you want the reaction? Do you want the grades? I don't know. Why is that funny?
Because there's a natural conversational flow. I don't know. It's a good question. There's no reason why it's funny.
It just was
But it's
funny.
just funny. Because
Yeah.
we're both waiting for you, and you're looking down.
No one did anything wrong.
It
It was
seems
just
like,
funny.
do you want me to do the next natural thing that's supposed to happen?
You're sweating like a BS.
You just better get down the octopus and get that stink out of the car.
What do you say?
Jesus Christ.
What did he say?
This guy's talking
We're
about
gonna need a
vaginal
steamer for this
smells and stuff? Octopus to
God.
get that stink out?
I'll play it again.
What?
You're sweating like a BS.
You just better get down the octopus and get that stink out of the car.
Get a detail.
I will say this with these guys, man. They do push the limits.
They really do.
I mean, they're not funny or anything, but they push the
Yeah,
limits.
they sure do.
What's the name of the show? Is there any controversy attached to these guys?
Frank and I are cruising shower.
I got kicked off the air for not liking a baseball team. I mean, Jesus Christ. I like to make myself this rebel and everything, but Jesus.
Athena, let's take a couple of calls, right?
What's the name of the show?
Jay and something?
No. Which Jubles?
No, that's the safe one out in Seattle. It's like syndicated.
These guys are wild.
I want to say JJ.
It's WJJO FM.
Oh,
it's
that's
their
what I'm thinking
morning show. It's like Bill and something. No, sorry, Johnny and D.
Johnny and
crazy.
D.
Johnny and D mornings.
What do you think that D stands for?
And they do
Right?
Fake It
Am I
Eight,
right,
brought
fellas?
to you by Cruisin' Chubbies.
Johnny and D controversy. There has to be some with these guys, no?
You said that sponsorship, by the way, incorrectly.
He did? What is it?
Yeah, it's Frank and I are cruising shower.
Sorry, I enunciated.
Johnny and D controversy. I don't see anything here. Is it just nobody listens to them? I'm getting all my do Johnny D controversy. I'll use the fucking Ramones. Jesus
Cruisin'
Christ.
Chubbies is Wisconsin's undisputed bachelor party headquarters.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah, I wonder what the
We
VIP
should do a live
package
show out
costs.
there.
Johnny D.
Ooh, you can for $1,600. You can get a VIP package for up to 30 people.
For what? The strip club?
Yeah,
That sounds pretty reasonday.
yeah, that sounds pretty.
The one we saw the other day, they take showers and stuff.
That's the platinum package. Wow.
So I like to go better in there and watch a woman fucking take a shower in front of me that I don't know. It's, you know,
Yeah, get the pits lady. Come on, you
Bizarre.
gotta shave your legs.
Yeah, that octopus down there. Let's get that. Hey, goodbye.
How you doing?
What's your vote?
Bandcamp for sure.
Okay.
The crotch carnival packs up and leaves town.
JJ, how do you vote?
If one guy bashes this chick, I'm gonna punch him right in his throat.
He's got.
JJ,
This is literally
Every
Parks and Rec. You've seen that? Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Crazy Ira and the Deuce.
Yeah, with all the fart noises.
Yeah.
She was. I have to say, she was much better.
She was.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
the
You're right.
entire buildup was
The challenge is out. All 50 states and the big one is up to Blind Mike's groupie. Or
Wow,
mom.
yeah, that's-
Either one. I don't know. Would your mom do it or no?
I don't think so.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
How would you feel if she did and she did a great job?
I'm going to tell mommy. Incredibly uncomfortable.
Same thing to Mike's mom, though. If she does it too, she can come have lunch with Mike. She can meet him.
No more jokes at her expense?
What do you mean?
If she does it?
That's interesting.
I'll tell you what, Mike. If she takes a shot at that, then yes, no more jokes
Okay,
at her.
thank you.
That's fine. Yes.
All right.
Oh, you're a bad boy. You're a very bad boy.
Right. That's fine. Absolutely. I'll tell you what. We'll send her to a trip to Las Vegas if she does that. How's
Okay.
that? Yeah.
Cruising show.
You fucking.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. It went right over my head. Didn't even. Didn't even register. What a piece of shit.
All expenses paid.
What a son of a bitch.
You're a fucking savage.
Did not even. Wow.
Mike's like, really? That's great. Boy, she loves that.
Just making jokes.
I'll have to see if there's any concerts.
That'd be wild.
I will say I like my Mike's mom. She's a good sport.
Yes, thank you.
You never think I mean anything when I say that, do you?
No.
I mean she's...
I think it's a hollow compliment.
When you guys talk about the show, what do you talk about?
She says...
I fuck my mother.
She says she likes the show and that she really thinks if you met her, you would... She's like, I think we would get along if we met. I think we would stop
Why don't we make that happen?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't think she's right about that.
Are you up for bringing Mike's mom in the studio to be a guest, Steve?
I think it could be good.
Of course he is. Of course you both
No,
are.
I agree with you. I think it would put completely...
Does she have a good sense of humor?
Not really.
Oh, no?
No.
I mean, I obviously would have to wait until the video's up.
What did she do for a job? I'm not saying where does she work, but...
Like an office manager type of role, I guess.
So she's like sort of dominant in her position.
Sure.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Get it over with. You bet. All right. What else?
We've got Crisco, Dez, and Ryan.
I remember them.
Didn't we do them before?
Yeah, you called it the worst show ever, I think.
Really?
Their show, the last segment we had was secrets, where people call up or text in and confess their secrets. This one's they provide dating advice to a woman who, you're not going to believe it, she has an incredible problem that she's dealing with.
Okay, 1 second before you play that. If you were in high school, if I was in high school, I'd probably like the Johnny and D show, though.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I guess that's who it's for.
You know what I mean? Like, I would probably be like, oh, these guys are cool.
I think that's why they brought, not to keep bringing up a local reference, but that Nick Fitzy show in Boston, I think that's why they brought them in. They thought it would get like a younger...
But that tanked, though. Like, nobody
It was horrible, yeah.
Was it horrible?
But maybe it was... Yeah, it was really bad.
Those guys are both very nice guys.
Wicked nice
I hate
guys.
to say
Crazy
that.
nice guys.
I'm going to say it was a good show.
Well, it wasn't.
I never listened to it, but I'm going to say it was really good.
It was pretty bad.
It can't be Nick and Fitzy, because that's Fitzy's name.
I said Nick, and then I didn't know if anyone knew who that was. It was called Maddie and Nick, is what it was called.
Oh, the other guy's very nice. I met him one time.
Yeah.
He couldn't have been nice.
He's like an actor, I think, a little
He
bit.
seemed like he was one of these guys who seemed to be a huge fan. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Again,
see
great,
him like
great
you,
influence
yeah.
again. Here we go. Who are you waving at?
Dave Cullinane.
Oh,
He's here?
Yes.
Why is he
For
here?
what purpose? Oh, right, Jerry.
Oh.
So they're coming in here.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, hurried up. Cullinane.
Push you out of the studio.
He's working his schedule.
A loser Jerry is. He's schlepping into a free show when I'm done.
That'll never be heard by anyone.
I'm going to take a shit on this fucking chair and have him sit in it. Oh, it'll be never heard by anybody.
Well, right, yeah.
Absolutely not. You're fired if we don't have sound of that, just so you know.
Right.
You won't know because he's not.
It could be an inside Cullinane job, though. He could destroy the sound.
If you get outsmarted by Cullinane?
Oh, that'd be tough.
Not easy. Where are we at? Oh, it's the worst show ever. So what set up again?
So this is Crisco, Dez, and Ryan. They're in the Midwest, and this woman calls in, and she has
a real
just
problem.
A crazy relationship drama. Well, see, the thing is, she's asking questions of her boyfriend that she shouldn't.
No, me here.
Explain the situation, Stephanie. Why do you need some advice today? What's going on?
Oh, I've been with my boyfriend long enough that we can pretty much dig deep into hypotheticals and private questions. So recently,
So like the first
I
date.
wanted to know.
Hold on.
You're talking about hypothetical scenarios.
What does that even mean?
Well, you'll find it.
When does that happen? There, I've been in a new relationship for a long time. When does that start, Mike? Is that
I was probably comfortable doing it on the first date. Maybe I waited till like the third or fourth.
how often are you throwing hypotheticals out there anyway? Really on a date?
Yeah, not that often. I don't
Just,
think.
what do you think of this? Let me throw a hypothetical out there.
I do it more. She's right. Maybe I do it more now. Yeah, hypothetically.
What if?
What if there was a horse in our bedroom?
Yeah, because
Would you rather fight one horse or 10 million small horses?
Go ahead.
about me, and he said my age.
Oh,
he what?
What? She asked, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be? And he said her age.
Ooh. What does that mean? It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of
She's
sense.
too old.
Oh, okay.
Are you doing asking questions like this? Are you looking to
they're
break
victim
up with
blaming.
this guy?
I guess I'm a little too curious for my own good.
Yeah.
But I am 35 and he's 28. So it's a bit of an age gap, but whatever. You know, at the end of the day, I respect.
It's actually a situation that makes perfect
want
sense.
You to be more his
Yeah, but say if I was
you're more of a senior lady in his eyes.
What if he said to her, like, you know, let me answer this question for a second. What if he said to her, listen, I love you, you're great, you're the best thing I've ever met. I just wish you were my age so we could be together. We could also be together longer. I'm worried that, you know, you're older, so maybe you'll die. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck her. You
It's
know
also
what?
only 7 years. I don't know.
Stop. We're gonna start doing this because these are important questions.
All right.
Is that really? Oh, I guess that is a hypothetical. If you could change one, but you know, that's why am I into this? Go ahead, keep playing.
Older.
That's a
I'm
good
the older
segment.
one in my relationship too. Okay, we've got that in common.
There's always the woman every single time.
Well, that's what it is. That's the
Right.
setup.
She's the straight shooter in the group too.
She keeps the guys in line.
You know, if I had the chance to sleep with Justin Timberlake, would you let me do it, or would you be mad? And of course, he said he could never live up to that, so why bother?
He doesn't
Isn't
feel
this
like
like
he'd
if
be as
you had a
attracted to him
friend telling you
after
this
you've
story?
Hold on. Let's say you're lying.
You'd be scrolling through. You know, you wouldn't say anything. You'd be scrolling through. You go, oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
This is on live radio. Well, not live, I'm sure, but
that's the hypothetical he gave her. She gave him.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yes. You can fuck Justin Timberlake. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah. Why would this ever start a fight?
What the fuck?
Where's this show out of? Do we know?
Might gotta be the Midwest. Has to be the Midwest.
Yeah, it is Midwest.
It's probably at 90 stations.
I don't know.
Or is that-
I don't know
or
if
is
it's
that-
syndicated. I'm not
No?
sure. I'll find out.
All right, give me one. Give me one more. Bad radio or no?
Well, this one actually. Let me play a little bit more
of this.
Yeah, this one.
Steve's into
The
it.
story
Okay.
gets
You haven't
better.
heard enough.
Then I asked the question that I should have never asked. If I were to suddenly pass away, you know, what would he do? So he said that he would take the proper amount of time to mourn my death, but then eventually he would start to date my sister.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Oh, snap.
That almost feels fake.
Almost. It almost
But I
feels like
believe-
it just
but I
continuously
believe her.
escalated.
I know, it's like, yeah, what's left?
I mean, like, no one would say that. Why am I doing this? But,
What are you doing?
you know, guys, I don't think this is real.
They just spent 7 minutes interviewing an obviously fake person, and there's somebody in fucking Ohio who's just like gripped at the end of their seat.
Get
Like,
the fuck
what a
out!
scumbag!
Get the fuck out
People
of
in
here!
Ohio, you had two hosts here. We're both into it.
And that's always what I wonder is like, is there someone walking into work that morning going, you wouldn't believe what I heard on the
You
radio
believe
this
what you
morning.
heard today?
This
Incredible.
woman asked her boyfriend, like, what would you do if I died? And he said, eventually I'd start dating your sister. And the other person goes, no, get the fuck out of here. No way, really?
Yeah, the sister happened.
You can hit Milton's.
You sure? Well, listen, Milton's had a big couple of days.
Oh.
He did.
I mean, huge couple of days.
Steve mentioned Milton's on the rundown yesterday.
He did?
That's
He
a
did.
lot of exposure
Oh,
there.
Producer forgot to mic me up, but
Milton's
it's
an
all right.
original Dave Portnoy sponsor, by
Yes.
the way. I mean, day one spot. These guys could spot talent before it breaks out. Barstool, they like Kirk Minihane way before he became Kirk Minihane. We love Milton's. Milton's is the store for men. We were dressed to the nines from Milton's. How often do you see me in a nice pair of jeans?
That's right.
My casual Milton's jeans.
Hardly
my nice
ever.
outfit on the first day. Steve had his shorts on, which were a big breakout outfit. Which is a nice summer outfit or casual outfit. I'm
Odd
not sure it's
choice
an
in
office
October,
outfit.
but hey, it still looked good.
I think Steve thought there was some like company party where we're going to a beach or something. I'm not really sure.
Just looking good.
You were looking great.
Like a douchebag. I said looking like a douchebag.
That's your face, not the clothes. You can't. They can't fix your face. We'll work on that. That's next.
They'll try, though.
Yes.
Bill from Milton's is always trying new things.
He is. Milton's is the store for men. We know that, whether you want... I'm a Vineyard Vines guy. Johnny O, I also love. Ted Baker, Ben Sherman. The jeans you saw from me. You saw the outfit from Mike. You look great. Steve as well. They were the sponsor of this trip to New York, really. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. I saw people tweeting from South Shore Plaza this weekend, by the way. Some stuff from Milton's. And, look, you'd be getting married. You want to get a nice suit from Milton's. You do it. They have the 2-for-1 suit deal. Fall is now. We are now officially at fall. New suit season. No one in New England has a more extensive suit collection or selection than Milton's, the store for men. So get it done. Hugo Boss, Ted Baker, Michael Kors. Seasons new grays and blues, classic navy. We know all that. Dana Katz, Bill, they'll set you up. The team will make you look great. At a great price. You'll feel comfortable. Doesn't matter if you know how to dress, not know how to dress. You'll walk out looking great at a great price and helping the show. Chestnut Hill Square. Chestnut Hill's my spot, but South Shore Plaza and Braintree as well. Make sure to go there. Or to Miltons.com. Miltons.com in order. Well, I'm not getting all 50 states from Milton's either, by the way, while we're at it.
Ooh,
I like
yes.
that. I like that.
I did that, yeah.
Let's do that. 50 states from Milton's, 50 prank phone calls. Is that so much to ask, really, for my birthday? That's all I'm asking.
And buy Mike's groupie on Fake.
Well, that's a big one, yes. Or online at Miltons.com. Milton's is the store for men. Also, by the way, before we get to the other stuff, we should thank, I forgot in New York to thank CC Painting.
Yes.
Which we should do all the time. KirksPainter.com on Twitter at KirksPainter. Email him at ccpaintingpros at gmail.com. You see the work right here. I saw somebody saw the pictures as well. I guess he put it on Facebook.
Yes.
Somebody tweeted, one of the parody accounts tweeted out. Looks great. I mean, it looks fantastic. The before and after is unbelievable. So if you want a great painting job, some other stuff as well, no job is too big or too small for Chris. You won't be satisfied until you are satisfied with your work. KirksPainter.com. KirksPainter.com. What else? Anything else?
Yeah, we've got messing with Mainers. Is always worth playing. I like the messing with Mainers because it's one of these segments that they're not really messing with them, you know?
They're just having a conversation.
Yeah, they're just like out on the street, just like having a nonsense
more checking
conversation.
in on Mainers.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I don't. Yeah, this one is weird to me, but I'm in. So it's.
They're all weird.
By the way, does anybody really believe that Frank Sinatra is not Ronan Farrow's father? I mean,
No.
Looking at these pictures, it's you think Woody Allen spawned this guy?
No, he's got Woody Allen's eyes.
Well, you'll hear when Ronan Farrow comes in and complains about the temperature in here. And
well, it's unbelievable. It's incredible.
Yeah, you'll see the similarities.
Oh, I loved Woody Allen too, and I had a big Woody Allen phase from his movies. Yeah, but I've had to reconsider it a little bit. I have to be honest; it's weird to watch.
But
him
can you
now.
still enjoy the movies or no?
Well, here's the thing: did you ever watch his movies or no?
Not really.
A lot of his movies, like Manhattan. Have you heard of Manhattan?
Right, it's him with a young.
It's with Mariel Hemingway, who's in high school.
Yeah.
She's in high school in the movie.
Right.
And he's 40. He's like my age now.
So was that just accepted at that time? That wasn't that weird, or was it weird?
People thought
was
it was
a movie
weird.
about a weird guy.
Yeah, but people thought he was kind of a genius, and it was his time in history. And,
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I don't think there was a big thing of guys dating high schoolers at that point.
No, I'm just saying because there's a movie.
You want to keep any of the shit or no?
Well, some of it, yeah. I mean, that Boston Globe column, we want to get to that again eventually, right? The Joan Vinoccchio thing. How Elizabeth Warren's obviously...
Joan Vinoccchio?
Vinoccchio.
Why do you call her that? Is that how we name
She's
her?
a liar?
Pinocchio.
Is that how we name her? No?
Pinocchio.
Is that how we name her?
Yeah, of course. Vinoccchio.
Joan Vinoccchio.
Anyway, yeah, but can't you just reprint it? Okay. I'll let you handle it.
You're paying for the paper in the end.
I'll let you.
Go ahead.
I'll let you handle it. Can I throw my stuff away? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can throw your coffee cup away. That's
Thank
fine.
you. It's my hot chocolate cup.
Sorry.
It's not a coffee drinker.
It's nice respect to clean up now that you know that Jerry's coming in.
That's right. Yes. So Jerry's gonna be sitting here, but I am telling you, if you don't have that sound, we have real issues. Like you're gonna.
What, you think it'll be bad?
No, not at all. No, I actually don't think it will be. I think it's stuff
funny to mock.
You have drops from that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be.
Oh, that's true.
He's going like we had fun. We talked about the China stuff in depth, but I mean, you're going to.
I was going to say, what do you think he'll talk about?
You're going to get angry China.
Okay.
I think
impeachment stuff.
You'll get. It's a little too late. Too bad that eating babies AOC thing wasn't like the night before. It'd be in it.
Well, he talks sports. Yeah. Antonio Brown wants to come back to the Patriots.
He might.
Yeah.
He might. Yeah. I don't have much to add to that, but yeah, he might.
Well, I'm going to set up this computer to sneaky record.
Good.
There we go.
I mean, you have quite a foe here. You're battling.
I know. If I'm outsmarted by Dave Cullinane, it's going to be a Harry Carey thing.
Why don't you?
You guys are going to come in here one morning. I'll just be like, fucking.
I want that sound eliminated. Delete it.
God.
Just be stabbed.
We're paying for. Okay. Oh, you want to play this Mainers thing?
Yeah.
Then let's play the Mainers thing. Fuck that.
It's the Q Morning Show with Lori, Jeff, and Lou. Messing with Mainers on Q97.9.
Okay, Lou, trying to get some good reasons to have your friend move to Maine.
Yeah, and I thought it would be easy to collect a bunch of reasons because I love it here. It's not as easy as I thought. I'm trying to collect all these reasons for my friend to move to Maine from Boston. So what are some reasons that he should move here?
It's cleaner air, cleaner city.
Okay, yeah, then Boston, for sure.
Sure.
He kind of likes to live in filth, though. Like, he kind of enjoys, he's super weird, but he just kind of likes the, grungy life, What are some other reasons that he might want to come up?
I don't know. It's just easier life.
I hate these people. I hate this fucking segment. It annoys me.
There's nothing to it. It's just interview a person on the street.
It just aggravates me. Like, I can't have fun with it. I hate it. I hate the fact that they're assholes.
They do it every day.
They do?
Yeah. I was just looking at their SoundCloud. They do Messing with Mainers every day.
So there must be some feedback that suggests that people want to hear it. I don't get it.
It's probably their highest rated segment.
And they're just assholes.
Because maybe you never know which Mainer is coming. There's only so many people in Maine.
Larry was on Messing with Mainers the other day.
Yeah.
As a Mainer, aren't you insulted by that, Steve?
Well, they're messing with people in Portland.
It's funny in radio though that's still a thing where they think there's people if you mention
so far
people's
back
birthdays or anything, it's like they might listen to hear their
so
friend's
far back
birthday.
in time. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Like radio is so far behind.
Well, especially it's far behind here in Boston. Imagine what it's like in Maine or Wyoming or wherever.
All these people have podcast accessibility and
Yeah, but
it's sort of like when I was
honestly, even in Western Mass, where I grew up, it's just different. It's
even today.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's kind of like when I told you
they know what podcasts are, obviously, but it is still a little different.
I guess it's like I was traveling a year ago, whatever, and I was in the South, and a lot of these little towns still had video stores.
Yeah.
And the people were in Lytle, right?
I would not have known that, yeah.
And like there's, I don't know, whatever, like now Captain Marvel, whatever. There was like a poster for Captain Marvel and like
so
a bunch of video. Like,
but I wonder if is it a like hipster thing or is it really?
No, I think it's an economic thing.
Small town people go to a video store.
Yeah, I think it's an economic thing, right?
Yeah, I think it's infrastructure too. They might not have enough
internet,
sophisticated Wi-Fi or internet.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason. Kind of there's a reason they're still making DVDs.
Yeah, like they can't handle like simultaneous Netflix streams.
Well, how about on demand? No, just no cable, right?
Probably not. Probably infrastructure is just not there.
That's crazy. I don't know. That's whatever. Anyway, anything else?
Well, it depends. Do you want any of the Portnoy sound from your fight with him on Barstool Radio?
It wasn't really a fight, was it?
No, it was just.
Was there any notable sound?
He did say he wanted to shoot me, and you just said, "Oh yeah, go ahead."
Oh, let me hear that.
I thought that might have been the funniest segment. You and Portnoy. You saying a date he was going to die. I thought that was very funny.
Yes.
Him talking to Steve was very funny.
I will say, like, I could do a show with Kevin. I could definitely do a show with Dan.
Yep.
I couldn't do a show with Dave.
No?
It's too...
It was the funniest... I thought it was the funniest one, but you think it would explode eventually?
It's funny segments, but you couldn't do a show.
Because he also has no attention span. Like, he couldn't do what we just did.
In the middle of your interview, he's just like, oh, look at that.
Look at the Cardinals game. And they're so obsessed with these fucking spreads for everything.
Yeah, well,
like, can we talk? I know, but like, can we talk? Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here dancing. He's
you don't like that when he's watching the game?
It's like, the Cardinals. I can't, but they're just not getting it done. I'm like, well, so what? Who gives a fuck?
Oh, and just looking at it, we also never played the audio of Shane Gillis mentioning Blind Mike on his podcast.
Oh, is that true?
That's true.
Let's save that for tomorrow.
It was very brief.
Let's save that for tomorrow. It's a big one. Let's save it. Shane Gillis, I'm sure, will be on soon.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think he might have big timed us.
No, fuck him then. You kind of got fired.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think he did. He got back to me.
Did he?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Something came up and he had to go to Philly that day.
I feel like our podcast is bigger than his. I don't, I'm not trying to be,
it is.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
He would say that.
But why wouldn't he just come on with us?
I don't know the scheduling.
I mean, we were inviting him into the Barstool headquarters, and he would have gotten a ton of publicity, right?
I find it odd that
it is odd that he didn't do it.
I find it odd that Barstool didn't reach out to him initially. Anyway.
Mikey Fowler said they've wanted to do something with him, possibly. I don't know.
By the way,
I sent tales at a school.
I sent the classy text to Mikey Fowler thanking him for all the help he gave us. Did you do that?
I thanked him in person.
I emailed him something interesting that I want to talk to him about. So yes, I've talked to him.
What does that mean?
Yeah, something you didn't run by us?
I find the idea
just talking some things.
Like,
talking some
things.
things.
You worked for me. What?
Some big ideas.
What was it?
Comedy related.
What is it?
I have an idea for like a sort of a comedy
What
festival.
is it?
I'm telling you.
We'll say what it is.
It's like a comedy festival that Barstool could do that I think would make a lot of sense for them. Go ahead.
Fine.
Poop
help our show. Great.
Poop it.
Is that going to make Kirk Minihane money?
Yeah, I mean, how does it help us?
Barstool. I'm also a Barstool Sports employee.
Well, I understand that. Okay. Why don't we do
You told me. This is really, I can't wait. You told me yesterday to start doing stuff.
Yeah, for us.
Stuff that makes fucking this show money.
Well, how does me being on with Smitty help you?
It promotes our show. Did you promote the show during it?
Yes.
Well, okay.
But I don't know if it'll be in the YouTube video.
I don't know.
They cut it up for a YouTube video.
Well, I didn't tell you to do this Smitty thing.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Well, you told him to do stuff.
Yes, I didn't say go do a thing with whoever that is. I didn't tell you to do that.
So what would I have done?
Promote the show.
Where? No one wanted me on.
What did I do? I promoted the show the whole time.
No one wanted me on.
Well, then
so
go
you mean
home.
Go on a show and promote the...
Well, do something that promotes the show. Did you mention the show like 3 or 4 times during the football? They're playing a video game?
Yes, because every time people were commenting on the live stream with very inside references that Smitty did not get.
Well, good. That's fine. Excellent. But a comedy... Why don't we do a comedy thing here?
You'd want to do that?
Why not? If it's for the show, we do it live somewhere. Well, you could do it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying. You think Mikey Fowler's really going to bring that to somebody?
No, probably not. But keep growing the idea.
What were you saying, Steve? This fucking asshole.
I don't know. I've just completely derailed.
Am I wrong or
comedy
no?
festival. I just don't know how it makes. I don't know how it makes us money.
Then I'll never mention it again. It didn't take away from any of my time.
Well, yes, it did. You sent an email.
Right. You think I can't send emails in my personal time?
Did it take you 0 seconds to do that?
I don't understand.
So it didn't take away any of your time.
So I shouldn't send emails?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said it didn't take away any of your time.
You could have been on hold with WFAN.
You could have been doing something. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on this, Steve, or no?
Well, I mean, if we're going to make money off it,
you're being silly now.
What?
You're being silly.
Why am I being silly? I'm asking Steve if I'm wrong.
I mean, he can send all the emails he wants, but I mean, about a comedy festival, like how are we going to make money on that?
We're not. But Mike wants it. Here's the thing. And somebody mentioned this to me. I'm not. What?
Someone mentioned it.
They did.
Yeah.
Like Mike is way more into the Barstool world than the Kirk Minihane show world.
You're out of your fucking mind. If
I
you
didn't
think
say that. Somebody told me that.
You're out of your fucking mind. Somebody told you that.
They did.
Yeah. Who told you? Who?
Somebody I'm related to. They did.
Yeah.
I think
I'm way more into the Barstool world. Yeah. What aspect of it?
That when you were there, you're kind of like you're more into like if they called you tomorrow and said
so ridiculous.
It's not. If they called you tomorrow and said you can leave the show, but you can go to
Barstool
New York
and
work there full time and be part of that world.
Absolutely not.
Don't you think you would? Don't you think you would do that?
I think that if something were to happen to Kirk Minihane,
criticism, Mike. I'm just saying.
If you kicked your way out of Barstool,
no, I'm saying it's insane that how little.
What do you mean? How little
perception?
Know?
Yeah, that I would go to New York.
How little perception?
That I would go to New York.
If they said to you, go ahead, Steve, go ahead.
There's only one person in this room who would work at Barstool Sports if Kirk Minihane wasn't there.
Who's that? Oh, Mike. Oh, of course.
Well, of the two, yeah, obvious. Of me and Steve.
Well, yeah, obviously. But I'm saying,
you really put me down there.
No, my point is, if they called you, if Dave called you tomorrow and said, "Hey, we want you to come here. We're going to pay you this. You have to leave Kirk show." You would say,
"Do
yes.
what?
Do whatever.
How much more money?
Whatever the equal of this money is in New York, you would do it.
No,
you would.
That's crazy, Kirk.
I'm telling you what. You like it more there. I don't even take that as a put down. You started there.
No. But you don't understand. I wouldn't be able to find my way around in New York. It's just different.
But that's not the. But if Barstool were next door, that's not my point. Is New York? You would rather be part of the Barstool world and hang out with them. You were, playing video games, doing the rundown, and
after you told me to,
you'd rather do that.
If they fired Kirk, if they ran him out of town,
this is so ridiculous. So the first day I didn't do anything.
See what I'm saying? You get so triggered.
Kind of laugh.
Yeah. Why you get so triggered? You get so triggered by it. It's not even a put down.
How is this sensitive?
You started there. I'm not even putting you down. I don't blame you for it.
I know it's not a put down. I'm saying you're incorrect.
Okay, well, we disagree.
So if Kirk was unjustly fired from Barstool.
Listen to this asshole.
No,
he's just agreeing with everything you say.
You want
to talk? Say everyone says I agree with everything.
If Kirk even disagree, he's asking a question. If Kirk was now you don't want people to ask questions. You just said you wanted people to ask questions.
If Kirk was run out of Barstool and they said, Mike, you can stay, and we're gonna pay you $45,000 a year. You just blog
versus what, or not have a job.
Yeah.
No, versus come with me. No,
boy, Steve, you really twisted me into pretzel. Would I rather have a job or not have a job?
Steve, you're an idiot. Here's what it is, and Mike doesn't even need the answer because I know the truth. If I left Barstool and had a subscription service, and I said to Mike, I'm going to pay you exactly what you're making at Barstool, but you come with me.
I'd go with you.
You would say, you'd be like,
part of the show. This is what I want to do.
You'd be like, hey, it's weird, but I got an email from Mikey Dave, and I'm going to stay.
You're 100% wrong.
What do you think?
You're 100% wrong.
He's got a comedy festival to organize.
No, seriously, you're the tie-breaking vote. Same money, but he stays at Barstool. He goes to me in a subscription service.
Oh, if it's same money, I think he probably sticks with you.
All right, $5,000 more at Barstool. He jumps.
I don't know. This is really convenient for him.
This isn't even a criticism. No, I'm saying everything's equal. He can the comfort of life is the same. Everything's the same.
It's not even close because this is what I want. There's nothing in Barstool that I want to do.
You want to be at Barstool. You love Barstool.
No, you're wrong. You're 100% wrong.
Barstool.
I do love Barstool.
I'm 100%. So do I, but I'm 100%.
But I love this shit more. I love doing radio like this more.
I question your loyalty now. After being there for a couple of days. I do.
So I didn't do anything.
Do you think he's not allowed on the next trip?
I sat out of all the
Is he not allowed on the next trip?
Because I can't do that to him.
Good. I don't want to go.
It's the favorite place in the world. I'd be like telling Harry he can't go to WrestleMania. I wouldn't do that to him.
Ridiculous.
No way. I wouldn't do that to him.
I hated it there.
No, but you hated it because
all three of us were so fucking miserable.
No, Mike hated it there because he wasn't loved enough there. He wanted this to be like the Mike's back thing.
I certainly did not.
You certainly did.
It would have been better for all of us if that's how it was.
99% of the people don't know me there.
No, but you
I worked with 5 people.
You crave the Barstool. You want to be part of that world.
Did Feidelberg ever say anything to you?
No, he walked by me.
Could have been nicer to me.
He said hi. He said hi, Mike, and I went to shake his hand, and he kept walking.
I had fun with it. Did you listen to that? I had fun with those guys.
I haven't listened yet.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of fun with those guys.
I'll make sure.
I was too busy listening to Messing with Mainers and Bobby Bones over the weekend.
But do you think I'm wrong on this, Steve, or no?
He's a Barstool guy.
Yeah,
he's never hit it.
That's not even right. I don't even know why you're taking such an offense.
It's not an insult. Or
I'm not taking offense. I'm taking offense to the fact that you think I would move to New York.
No, again, listen to me. You fucking idiot. I'm saying if the same building was next door as Barstool, everyone's there, and we're here
to do what there though?
Just do your own thing. Whatever they got to pay you to be. Whatever
play video games and get shit thrown at me.
Yeah, and do your own comedy podcast or something.
No, you're wrong.
See that pause, though?
Yeah, there was a pause.
Yep,
the idea of having his own comedy
right
podcast.
Again. My sources, plural,
what
right
would be
again.
wrong with that if I wanted to do my own?
That's my point. There's nothing wrong. Now you're agreeing with me.
No, I'm still not agreeing.
So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
But okay, let's go back to where we started here.
Yes.
Should I have just not mentioned it?
Mention what?
I'll never follow up with Mikey Fowler about it if I shouldn't.
You can mention it. It's an idea. I have no problem with that.
How did this start then?
You mentioned I said I
you-
sent a text to Mikey Fowler. I was kidding. I just said, hey, thanks a lot, whatever. And he said, great. Because I like him. He helps out a lot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's our biggest ally at Barstool.
Yes,
yeah,
I was there. Two biggest allies at Barstool. Four biggest.
When it comes to like
the Mount
actually getting
Rushmore,
shit done.
ironically, of allies at Barstool.
Big Cat, Fowler.
Big Cat, Fowler, Nardini,
KFC. Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, and I think Dave.
But
No.
I mean, he doesn't give. You think
He
Dave,
doesn't care.
Think a fucking rocket come in here, kill the three of us. He would give. A fuck.
He wouldn't notice.
He wouldn't give a fuck.
He'd sell T-shirts.
Yeah,
he wouldn't. He really wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not saying he's neutral, which is fine.
Okay, so Dave's not up there, but Stella is.
He hates
Right.
me, by the way.
Who?
If you want to talk about loyalty, Portnoy.
He doesn't hate you.
I think he does.
See how he cares though.
No, the opposite. What do you mean?
See,
You care a lot about how Dave Portnoy feels.
He's
I
important
really
to you.
don't.
He's important to you. He's more important to you than I am,
That's-
which makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense to me.
You're just wrong. You've done a beautiful job here. I'm impressed by it.
What do you mean? By
This
what?
is only what you've done here. It's only, in a way, it's grown my admiration towards you because I'm impressed by it.
Your what?
My admiration.
You didn't say it right the first time. But by why? By what? What did I do?
I'm impressed that you spun this into me being disloyal. That'll be fun.
I always said you're disloyal. I never said you were disloyal.
It was good
That's
jiu-jitsu.
how, that's how it'll come off. All your boys today on Twitter. Oh well, now we have to question Mike's loyalty. That was very good. The way you did that.
I don't even, you've lost your mind. What the fuck are you talking about?
You'll see later.
No, by saying that, you've allowed that to happen.
Yeah, I think you're kind of
You
projecting.
just invited that by saying
I
that.
don't think so.
Of course you did.
Do you feel
so
this
now what
way?
happens? You're gonna be like, oh look, I told you that.
I will be, and I'll be vindicated.
but you just begged for it.
I don't think so. I don't see it that way.
I'll say this: if your groupie doesn't step up, I got no fucking use for you. That's on you.
No use for me.
Yes, that is.
I don't have any use
That's
for
a big part of your legacy if that happens.
Can we
I'll admire you more if that happens.
Can we
Go ahead.
read the email or the text to Mikey?
I don't care about that. Steve, shut the fuck up. Jesus. Both
It
of you
wasn't that
fucking
great.
idiots. I'm sure the thing is, hey, I got an idea for a comedy thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Mikey Fowler's walking around with headphones in his ears all day. He's thinking, Jesus. Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure he's annoyed by it, but he listened.
I don't think it's the worst idea. They should be more integrated in the world of comedy. That I don't understand.
That's all I'm trying to do here.
I agree. And if that puts some money in their pockets, fantastic. Does that help us out?
I don't agree with that because if I started something like that, I think that would help me, my exposure, which would in turn help the show.
Anyway, this all started with Mikey Fowler, though. You mentioned him about something. That's how we got there.
He's a good egg.
No, you were talking about Fowler, about Dave. We're gonna play the sound.
You said I sent Mikey Fowler a thank you note. Did you?
Yeah, you just brought it up.
No, but you mentioned Fowler's name. You said Fowler was walking around. There was something about Dave and how he called you a shithead and something. No?
I don't remember that.
We were just talking about Barstool
Play
Radio.
the Portnoy sound. Even like, I don't know the money that Whitney does, but even when you said you're going to fire Robinson, I was like, well, then I'll quit.
Right.
Because I'm in a different situation than, it's just different.
Right.
You know, it's a
And that's where I'm like, all right, fine. So then it's like, all right, there's two of us who don't care that
you
much.
And I?
Yeah.
Well, no, you were like, please don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like a long please too, like a plea, like a long.
And
your voice got oddly high.
I'm pretty sure that it was very similar to when the guy from Texas, he's like, I quit. I'm like, all right, time for the rundown. That was.
Well, then why am I here?
I don't. If you want to quit, if you want to quit,
I don't want to quit now.
Exactly.
Right. But I said, but then I have to quit, and now Steve's still here, and I'm still here. So you didn't fire
I'm
him.
happy. I don't know.
Fire him. Go ahead, fire him. Just fucking fire him.
I don't know him, so I wasn't like waking up.
Don't you want to fire
him? He does seem
Would it
like
be satisfying to fire him?
He's
he
more
looks like
likable
one of the
not looking at
all-time
him.
douchebags I've ever seen. Can we get a picture of what a douchebag this guy looks like?
Can we get a picture of? Can we get a picture of what a douchebag this guy looks like?
I'm happy. I don't know.
Fire him. Go ahead, fire him. Just fucking fire him.
I do. Does he get that a lot?
Hold on. When I said that, there was a 2% chance in my mind that I thought Portnoy was going to make a thing and fire him. Right
just to whip his dick out?
Just to be like, you're fired.
I appreciate you took those odds.
I would have quit, though. I would have quit. Anything else or no?
Does he get that a lot?
I'm getting douchebag vibes.
He's the most hated person.
Did he go to Duke?
Can I say this?
He should
Frankie
have.
Borelli. He said nothing to us while we were in there, but was very excited to shit on Steve when that came up.
We say he looks like a douchebag.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to say previously? You look like a douchebag?
No. But I'm saying no one was talking to Frankie.
He's a producer.
He wasn't part of the conversation.
There's also there's 11 people in the control room for that show, all doing.
Yeah, what are they
nothing.
all doing?
Nothing. Just sitting there and giggling like little jerk offs.
The show is
jokes.
essentially about nothing. Like they just fucking the guys in the show. I don't think Riggs or Tommy said a thing in that 25 minutes.
And Tommy said, "What?"
That's what I mean. So, and I guess I understand Dave and I are talking, whatever. Like you're not getting. Well, it's like with Big Cat and I, you're not going to say a lot.
Yeah.
I get that, but you're right. I looked it back, and I know you guys were there.
So many people packed in the control room. They're just spectators, and they're like playing around on their computers. I mean, Za was like changing the cameras, which is legitimate, but
one of the photographers there is that guy who hates me, right?
I don't know.
We misfired on that one.
Yeah, I think we kind of fucked
He's
that up.
a good guy.
He's tweeted some. I thought he's blocked some people.
He's tweeted a bunch of vile shit about Kerr.
He blocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's tweeted vile shit about Kirk.
He's also reported people, I think. Minifans.
We thought
this guy's a fucking asshole. I know you got something wrong, but he's still an asshole.
We thought we found a burner because there was a picture tweeted out from the control room,
but it wasn't. It was just from the Barstool radio feed.
Oh, okay.
But he's still an asshole. I mean, this guy has like tweeted some shit. I don't know. What's his name?
No Name Pat?
Yeah, he seems like a fucking dick. No?
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I don't know any of that shit.
I don't know. He tweets nasty shit about you in the show.
Yeah, I mean, he works at
But then he turns around and says like, "Oh no, I like you guys."
Oh, so. I don't like him. Keep tweeting. It's not going to matter, but tweet away, you fucking pussy. I mean, really. He didn't say anything. He was there, right?
Well, he was in the control room. Well, no, he was in the studio with you.
But I walked, so he's in the same room with me. He tweets all this shit and fucking turtle like a pussy. I don't know who he is. He knows who I am.
He said he liked me and Steve. I didn't know he was tweeting all this shit.
Why didn't he say anything to my face?
I don't know.
Because
the funny thing is,
he's a pussy. That's why.
No Name Pat was like the one person who saw us walking around being like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing and nobody wants to talk to us. He actually went out of his way to be like, oh, hey guys.
All right, enough defending him. He's a fucking asshole.
No, I wasn't defending him. I'm just saying it was a weird.
Boy,
it was a
Steve
weird.
would leave to work with this No Name Pat guy.
Don't you go do a show with him? Good luck.
Don't turn this thing around, Mike.
Jesus Christ. No loyalty from anybody anymore. All right, anything else?
No.
Big show today. Long show.
It's like 3 hours, right?
Anything else? Big show today, long show? Great.
Do you have anything else? There's the Elizabeth Warren story.
I don't care about that. I mean, I care about that, but I know you care about it. Why don't you, head over to Needham today at 2:00 and knock yourself out in that story.
Or you can just sit right here.
That's a good point.
You don't like the Boston Globe hypocrisy saying that
I
a story
like it,
that's
Steve. I like it.
Obviously false,
for 3 hours
rings true. Well, you're asking for something else. There's something else
Joan,
teed up for
Joan
you.
Vannocchio?
Joan Vannocchio.
It's clever.
It's not bad. I like it.
This Chris Carlin thing.
I'm not going to defend it.
I didn't get that one.
I'm not going
really.
to defend Entercom that much. I hate them, but I don't really have a big, he's still getting paid by them, right?
Yeah. Entercom is the most petty company I've ever dealt with, but I didn't see anything wrong with that. It's just
they actually let him go on the air with a competitor, right? While he's getting paid.
And they just said not more than 2 hours.
That seems actually, I just retweeted because I hate Entercom. That seems semi-reasonable to me. Like, I would never, can you imagine while I was still getting paid if Entercom been like, yeah, jump on with Felger for 2 hours. Go on Touch and Rich for 2. That shows you how little they care about Chris Carlin.
Or not even that. Maybe they're looking to get out of his contract. So they're just like, hey, just so you know, if he goes on for more than 2 hours.
I can't believe they allowed him to do it.
Yeah.
Because he risked losing his remaining salary.
Well, maybe they knew he was the type that would go, well, I have no ill will towards them. And
no. Obviously, they would never let me go on.
Right.
I don't blame them because I would go scorched earth. But that does say a lot about them and him, I guess.
Yeah.
Although
he's a company guy.
He's very nice, too. We shit all over that show. He reached out to me a couple of times. Couldn't be nicer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Couldn't be nicer.
It makes sense.
He's everything. He's everything that I'm not about as a radio host, but
everything you're not as a man as well. Nice guy.
What does that mean?
Nice.
I reached out to Mikey Fowler.
Nice guy.
What the fuck are you talking about? I reached out to Bill. You didn't the first time.
Who? Bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. What are you talking about? Everything I'm as a man. I'm an asshole.
Well, I'm looking at apartments and
I'm a little concerned about Mike. Mike's ego is starting to get a little big too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
I tell you, on the train ride back to New York
City. I saw a tweet out
City
the other day about how he owns real estate.
If he jumps in and says my ego is big.
Wait, I saw a tweet about how he has real estate in like EEI's head or something. I'm like,
well, that's just true. We all do.
It's about me though.
Well, sure. I mean, I'm saying from making the prank phone calls.
I know, but that's because of. Do you think they give a fuck about you? They care about me.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like this idea that you were
offended. You were offended by that?
No, you give a shit about Blind Mike.
I bet
You're out of your fucking mind.
Zarbano it annoys. I would assume.
Okay, yeah, you're bigger than me, Mike. Fine.
When did I say that?
Big star.
6:30. What's wrong? You that insecure? What's wrong with
fucking start your own comedy show? Why don't you and Mikey Fowler do a
I think it's
podcast
funny.
together?
2 days apart, both you and Portnoy have each called me disloyal to opposite.
I'm starting to question your loyalty.
Around 6:30 Tuesday night, waiting in the train station, Blind Mike's self-esteem was a little high.
Oh, he was yeah, he was cocky.
not whatsoever.
But we
were both just like so.
He also
miserable
does that
and
so you can be
defeated.
like, "Oh no, you're great, Mike." There's some of that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
that's
a
me.
child.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's like,
right.
I mean, what was your self-esteem low about? You had a good day the second day.
What's my self-esteem low
The
about?
second day, you had a good day. You did well.
Oh yeah, I was terrific.
On the rundown, you did the thing with Smitty. What?
Yeah, okay.
What am I missing? You did the show with Big Cat and KFC and me.
You actually did a pretty good Periscope from the train station.
Periscope? What am I missing here? Erica wants me to do Periscope all the time. She
Yeah.
wants to sell it now.
Yeah.
They love the Periscope.
Yeah.
What am I going to do all day? I'm going to fucking
I don't know.
Periscope all day?
I'll turn it on right now.
I haven't done Periscope in months.
I'm getting a call. What are the odds this is from Cullinane telling us to wrap it up?
Is it or no?
No. Random number.
When was the last time I did a Periscope, Steve? I'll do it right now. I'm going to do my own Periscope. Turn it off. Fucking do this. Am I doing this right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, right?
Boy, hopefully this really silences the assholes from yesterday.
What do you mean?
Oh, you did half an
that's true.
episode.
All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. I have no idea.
I can see you.
Can you hear me?
Why do you think? Why do you always think they can't hear you?
Because I don't know. I don't know. Yes, people are saying yes.
Oh, good.
All right, I'm Periscoping live. We're wrapping up the
a marathon show.
That's Mike. We're wrapping up a marathon show of the Kirk Minihane show, and they want me to Periscope more. And everyone's asking me what I'm doing. So there you go. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm putting the challenge out right now. I did this during the show today. Steve, you're going to tweet this out, right?
Yes.
I want prank phone calls from 50 states. From 50 states by my birthday. I want a birthday present this year. I give you guys fucking... How long is this show, Mike?
Today?
Yeah.
3 hours?
No, not today, Mike. Last Wednesday. How long was that show?
3 hours.
Well, you'll learn more about Mike's disloyalty as the show goes on. If my birthday is 3 weeks from today, I'll be 45 years old. I want prank calls from all 50 states. I want starting right now, you fucking motherfuckers. That's my birthday gift, okay?
What about the territories?
Some of them are going to be
Someone
tough.
just asked, do I count Puerto Rico? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. And I'll take one from North Korea, too.
There are a lot of radio shows in Hawaii that take a lot of calls.
All these people enjoyed the Big Cat and
Alaska?
KFC stuff yesterday. Shut up. Just make fucking prank phone calls to all 50 states. You understand? All right. People are already signing up for it. We're done.
Excellent.
What else? Anything else?
Anything
else?
Not to my knowledge.
Anything else? No?
Not that I know of. I think we've done it all.
All right. See you later. We're signing off on that right now. Tomorrow is what? Anything?
No, I don't think we have any guest book yet.
Why, do we have somebody lined up?
Ronan Farrow.
Next week, we think Ronan Farrow, maybe?
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
And we think the
guy who wrote the anti-free speech book about
the podcast, though, the transgender podcast.
We get 2 people
yeah,
coming?
that's what we're looking at.
No, we're having 2 people on tomorrow. God.
Next week, we're going to have to tape something in the afternoon with Molly Woodstock,
What-
the host of Gender Reveal.
Why can't they do it earlier?
She's Pacific.
Who?
They are Pacific time.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, no problem. Will she be willing to do some of the phone calls? They be willing to do some of the phone calls for us in the Oregon area? Prank phone call.
I don't think that's their bag.
They would not do an orgasm live on the Michigan.
I highly doubt it.
You don't know? Well, yeah, I don't know. Why
Well,
not?
you don't know. I don't want to judge
See how
anyone.
playful they are.
Right.
They seems pretty playful.
They seem plenty. It's only one person.
They seem
pretty playful.
They seem.
Well, technically, I think he's saying it right.
Why? It's one person.
But you would say he seems.
They seems.
Oh,
They
seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They seems. But they seem usually would be plural.
Right.
But it's not.
They seem.
The whole thing is complicated.
Yeah, well, you have to.
We're going to get to the bottom of that.
You have to change all
We
your
are?
grammar.
Yeah.
Is Jerry here yet or no?
I would assume.
What time is it?
I told him 10:30 would probably be better. Cullinane's trying to move shit along, though. You know.
What is he? What, he text
Places
you?
to be.
No, he was like, oh, can I come in around 9:30?
Why? What is he?
I was like, no, we're going to.
I texted him a little bit yesterday. I'm like, what's going on with the show? And he seems like there's I don't know. Oddly, the communication between these two don't seem great so far. I thought they'd really click.
It seems like Jerry wants maybe a different producer.
No, I think he's happy with the yeah, that's true. I think he's happy with it, but I think the struggle for the co-host is real.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah.
I told him I'd be willing to sit in with him for the test show, but he's like,
but what'll that do?
He's like, that'll just make things worse, and I'm like, that's probably true.
He's kind of right, yeah.
But you would host it, and I would just, I don't know.
Sue is down. Get Sue in. There's people.
No. He said Sue's. Oh, that's the other thing. He said Sue's. Like you gave him Sue's agent's number.
That's just because even if it's $100, her agent needs to do it.
Why?
Because that's just the rule that they have. Is that
who's they?
She and her agent. She doesn't talk any money.
Why?
She just if
for
there's
a
gonna
test
be,
show?
If it's going to be a test show, that's fine. You can go right to him. But if there's going to be like
go to him,
sorry, Sue and Jerry or Sue and Cullinane, they can talk. They
why not?
They just need to do it. Well, they need to stop thinking that I'm producing this fucking show.
I'm not blaming
I am
you.
not this producer. But Jerry and Cullinane are both acting like I'm producing this fucking show.
You're not. You're
People
not.
are sending me resumes trying to be his co-host. Like I'm
enough.
not. But he's a customer.
Well, I would say this. So I mean, these co-hosts know they're not going to make real dough at first, right?
Yes.
So if you're paying Sue, let's say $150 an hour, $100 an hour, she's going to give like $7 to her agent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Evidently.
I think it's part of her
contract
with her agent.
KFC was I talking to? Agents you're a fucking idiot if you hire an agent at this point. I'm telling you, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I had to go through fucking 2 days in court, not in court, but in front.
Oh, Big Cat has an agent. I think that's who said it the other day.
Oh, is it?
I think Big Cat has an agent.
It's not. Maybe for him, it's worth it. I don't know. It's not worth giving your 5, 6, 7% away. It's not. It's just not.
Unless there's a little. I mean,
Sue O'Connell's not making the kind of money that I was making, where it would matter.
Right.
I'm not being an asshole, but it's just not worth it.
Right.
Or that Dan's making. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think he's making a year? They wouldn't answer, but these tough guys.
I would have set the over under.
I figured $3 million.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to set the over under at $1 million.
Oh,
you think more than that? Way more than that?
I think $3 million.
Okay.
I was surprised to learn.
It's 1 million downloads an episode.
I was surprised to learn though that they don't have revenue sharing or equity.
Yeah, but
they did when Big Cat and KFC had equity when the company was sold.
They cashed in. They sold. They cashed in when it was sold to Chernin.
KFC said he didn't. Big Cat might.
Yeah. So maybe they cashed in when they sold it to Chernin. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I'll ask Pete about that next time I talk to him.
I don't know who Pete is. Oh, Pete.
Sure, yeah. We talk 3 or 4 times a week. Good friends.
Oh, good.
Oh, huge P1.
Very nice.
He's done some prank calls. Oh, yeah. He's into it.
Is that right?
Yeah. He's going to be one of our guys. He's going to message me.
Pete in California.
I'm trying to. I actually feel like there's something else I wanted to mention. Oh, that's a reasonable point, Steve. Yeah. You say keep your nose out of that. So we get the Kirk Minihane show, which we're trying to do. We got one guy trying to do a comedy festival in New York. Another guy putting together a Jerry Callahan show. Does this seem reasonable to anybody?
You're the only one devoted.
Have you told him to fuck off yet or no?
No, I'm just trying to, because it's in our interest.
Get Cullinane in here. I want to have this conversation with him right now.
All right.
Go get him. Go get him.
Always nice to see Dave. 3 hours in. Podcast might be up late today. This point.
Dave's gonna do his
we need you.
Dave's gonna do his I don't have time for this. Is he coming in? Where's he gonna sit? I don't want to talk to Jerry. I want to talk to Cullinane.
Just Dave, please.
Cullinane, come in here, please. Dave, let's go.
Hustle. Hey, Dave. Heel toe. Get your ass in here. Is what's
Jesus
up.
Christ. Oh, yeah, it's such a burden. You really hate it. Yeah, just
move your ass.
Let's go. Come on.
I'll take my time, he says.
Close the door, please, so we can...
He's always funnier off mic, I notice.
Let's go, quick. We have some issues here, okay?
Okay.
Why Steve, articulate them, please.
So how are things going with the Jerry Callahan
fucking
podcast?
interview? We have get to the issues you just had 90 seconds ago.
Jerry understands that I'm not producing the Jerry Callahan show, right?
I believe so.
Why do people keep coming to me with shit?
Why is Steve? Why is Steve dealing with this shit?
Because the only place they
Who
hear about
produces
it
the
is
show?
your show.
You or him?
Right now, we're doing a test run. There's nothing finalized. I don't have a contract or anything like that. I guess yes, me. Fine.
Does Steve produce it?
He does not.
Okay.
This is the only place
so then what are
that
we
has
doing?
talked about Jerry's show, so they're insinuating they should send stuff to Steve.
Well, it's not. I don't give a fuck about Jerry's podcast during my show.
You've talked about
it. It's fine, but I don't give a fuck about it. It's going to fucking fail anyway.
It's over. Okay.
So I'm just saying, let's
you were really good about Jerry's podcast before Jerry came back into the world. You wanted to help him a lot. You talked about it a lot.
I'm happy to help him.
He actually is around.
I'm happy.
And you're basically saying, fuck you.
I'm happy to help him. But my point is, why is Steve fielding fucking shit about
It's
this?
your fault. It's your podcast.
And why is
Delete the fucking shit from the podcast.
And why is Sue O'Connell fucking agent in the middle of it.
Yeah, I don't fucking
understand. So you make $6.
But he could easily just text me. He did text me that he was talking to her, but he
so
could say, "Hey, take this over." But he is kind of involved.
That's why I texted to you.
You do like being involved in this shit.
No, I would like to have.
And what are you
someone
talking
else
about?
paying
Me,
on
my
rent
loyalty to Jerry. What the fuck are you talking about?
What? I just think your tone has changed since he's actually come around.
Come around to
you
what?
were fantastic about wanting to help him and be a part of his podcast.
Has any podcast ever promoted and then a podcast doesn't exist more than this podcast?
Yeah, but you seem down on it now that he's actually around.
I just texted you the other day about it.
Yeah, you texted me yesterday. Yeah, we did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What the fuck are you talking about, Dave?
They're just a little. I mean, you're negative about it right now. Why are
I'm
you
negative about
what's
it?
so annoying about it? I don't think he's actually spending time on it.
I have one guy who's obsessed with some comedy festival. Then I have Steve who's obsessed with Jerry's. He's taking fucking fielding emails about Jerry's podcast.
He's spending hours a day on Jerry's podcast.
He just seemed Mike, did he just seem frustrated with it 5 minutes ago?
He seemed a little frustrated, yeah.
About dealing with
what's your
those
level
emails?
of frustration? What's it about?
That's about like a 4.
No, about what? No, I don't want the number.
Just the
Jesus Christ, two idiots.
Like I just don't. I mean, like if you guys want Ann Coulter's email, I'll give you that. But I don't need to be involved in like building it out.
What does that have to do with anything? You're just talking about resumes.
Ask him. He's the one who's bitching about
just
it.
like fielding emails. I guess everyone's
He's
acting
my
as
producer.
if I am the
He's
producer.
my producer.
Of the podcast.
So end it right here. No more
That's
emails
what I'm
to
doing.
Steve. If you listen to this podcast,
are you in charge of the podcast?
Yes.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Send it to me.
What's your
DM me,
email?
however. Email, whatever you want to do.
Okay, and as you produce Jerry's podcast, you're going to continue to run my Instagram account.
We'll talk about it.
See what I'm saying? This is what I mean.
What do you give a shit about Instagram? You just periscoped. You could have easily done that on Instagram, so we could have grown the account, as opposed to a nothing of. You're not gaining any new followers.
Did I retweet this Instagram account the other day?
I don't know, but you don't do shit with it. I don't give a fuck about
when you begged Portnoy.
You don't have any conversation. Yeah, I deleted that.
When you
by the way. I
begged
didn't
Portnoy
like
like a
that
fucking
look. I know,
loser.
Did you retweet that?
Yes, I did, because it looked pathetic. I want to
then
make you look like an
deleted it?
asshole. I don't know, Dave. Who cares? What were you saying? Were you about to get mad about something? What?
I'm not really mad about it. I actually just backed off it. I don't even give any. I don't talk any shit about it anymore.
About what?
You do nothing with the Instagram. You see no value in it.
I didn't say that. I understand the value.
Zero value in you periscoping right there today, because all of your you didn't gain any followers.
I don't care about that.
You could have done that on Instagram and gained 3,000 followers.
It was also in the course of conversation.
That was 10
That's fine, but it's still stupid. I'm just telling you, there's no value in what you did, and you actually can create value elsewhere.
Okay, how do you know what value is?
I know what value
Why?
is.
I'm rich. You're not.
Okay.
So how do you know about value?
I just
haven't
know.
sold. How's the selling going?
I've sold something for Jerry.
Did you? What'd you sell?
I can't name the sponsor right
Why?
now. They're a day one sponsor. I'm not going to put their name out there.
So you sold something for Jerry?
Yes.
So you haven't sold anything for us?
I've told you about my Kirk Minihane show issues.
What's that?
Local is not having it, and national always deals with Barstool. So when I'm talking about Jerry, there's no limitations. So floodgates are open. That's all.
So he sold something for Jerry, isn't sold anything for us.
Sounds like it.
All right.
Well, he's Jerry's producer.
Who's taking over the for you?
Yeah.
Who got you this job with Jerry?
Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, you're right.
Who's
it's not a job. It's not a
The
job.
classic
Well, it's not
Cullinane
a-
tear down and argue.
Who brought you back? Did I hire you for a month while he was gone?
Yeah.
Did you get paid?
That was fun. Those were the days.
Those
I
were
listened
the
back to a
days.
couple
I missed those
episodes.
Who's taking over the Instagram account when calling? Because he doesn't want to do it anymore. So who's going to take over?
Well, if he's not going to run it, I will. We've also got some interns that we're onboarding.
Okay, good. All right. So when are you giving that up? You see a hard date, so we know.
I'll talk about it with Mike. Mike runs social too, right?
Sure.
Mike and I will have a conversation.
Okay, so just give us a hard date, and then we'll change the password so he can't be in it anymore.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
That's fine. No, we'll do that just to make sure.
You don't have to do that.
No, that's fine. No big deal at all. Good. All
He's
right,
gonna
thank
miss
you.
the Instagram account.
Good.
That'll be.
Am I wrong? Am I missing something? What am I missing?
I really don't know what any of that was.
What's the negativity about? What the fuck is he talking about? Nobody's ever promoted a podcast more.
Yeah. I think Dave feels like he has to be defensive. I don't know what anyone was mad about in that situation.
You know what I'm mad about?
What's that?
My producer is. This shouldn't be his issue.
Oh no, that I understand. I'm saying, Dave's not going to you with Jerry questions, right? I think your issue is more with Jerry going to Steve.
No, I don't mind that. I mean, my issue is more
for the initial
Dave's the
lift-off.
producer of the show. We're not the executive producers
But
of
what
this
I'm
podcast.
saying is Dave's
We
not
have
going
no
to you
real-
saying what should we do, or is he?
We did a little matchmaker. You know, we
have no real.
We put them together, and now
we
we're
have what I would call a minor financial stake in it.
Right.
Yes, a minor.
But I don't want to. It's not my business.
Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
Jesus Christ, Cullinane's so stupid. So he sold something.
He did.
Which by the way,
Not for
somebody
us.
probably handed to him. It was
Yeah.
pre-existing, right? Probably.
Jerry's client
Is it
or
a
whatever.
Red 13 promotion?
Yeah, probably.
We're doing this in the Kirk Minihane studios, but feel free to go to Red 13.
Yeah, no shit. All right, so Jerry's going to do his thing, so we'll be back tomorrow. Anything else or no? We're good?
Guess that's it.
The longest one to date? Am I wrong?
It's got to be.
It is.
It's got to be.
All right, well, the people will be happy, but then people will be unhappy. Because
It was too long.
I'm behind.
How am I supposed to listen to 3 hours?
When I see 3 hours, I just skip right by. No thanks.
You think that's
Can't
true
do
or
it.
no?
Well, of some people, sure.
But why? What if it's good and you just bang out after an hour?
We should
People
poll
are
it,
idiots.
poll it on the Twitter account again.
No, I put on Instagram. We're getting 50,000 followers. What is he talking about?
He's
This is a video
saying
on Instagram?
You should do more Instagram lives.
I don't even have an Instagram account.
You have the show account.
I
We
know,
do it
but
from the
what, I
show.
should just
We
log
can
on.
do some
to
more
the-
Instagram. We can do some more Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
Fine, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever. Great. I'm happy to do it, but didn't Erica tell me to do stuff like that? I just did?
Yes.
Well, that's what Dave missed, is that we were talking about Periscope on the show, so you Periscoped. It's not like you're every day Periscoping, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Good. Congratulations.
Get the hell out of here, huh?
All right. Well, I want 5 states represented tomorrow. 5. I want a good start. You have 21 days. That's all I care about now. That and Bill. Let's get to work. I want to annoy them, though, and stay longer. But I also want to leave. No,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.